But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Let's do this.
All right.
I think we should play the Mitt Romney song to get everyone in the mood for some good radio today. Yeah, why not?
Mitt Romney?
America.
You know, I love this song. No, you don't.
No one loves patriotic songs.
Beautiful.
We deal with patriotic songs.
For spacious skies.
Above the fruited plain.
Above the fruited plain. He's got no fucking game. No soul, yos.
He's such a liar, though. This guy's a liar. He lies. Because no one likes patriotic songs.
No.
I love this one. No, you don't.
I love this one.
Like
really?
Like he sits around and just plays patriotic songs.
You got it on your iPhone? Do you listen to it when you're driving? It's not quite a toe tapper.
Can you sing that song? I love that song. You know that song?
I love that song.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesty, above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy
This is going great.
from sea to shining sea.
Yay.
As everyone's just droning on in the background like fucking zombies. Like a cult. Stop lying, Mitt. You don't love that song.
I love this song. This is a great little number.
Know who loves songs like that? The boys, after they came back from the big one.
From WWII?
Yeah, when they were back home. Or coming back home.
When the Doughboys came back.
They were cranking those songs.
Go even further back. Yeah, this...
But Romney,
ridiculous.
Romney kicked Newt Gingrich's ass there in Florida. No surprise.
Yes.
No surprise there, by the way.
Republican primary in Florida, like 3-1, I guess.
And he was outspending them down there, so...
Yeah.
I mean, if you're really rich, you could be president.
Yeah, well, that's always been the game.
Well, yeah, but they make believe anyone could become president. They teach that in school. You know, someday maybe you could be president.
If you study hard
right.
and get good grades,
oh, yeah,
you can be president.
Oh, yeah, and hopefully you're a billionaire, too.
Yeah. Hopefully you could, raise billions of dollars and...
throw that in there. When did it become where you had to be extremely rich to become president? I think you got to go before Kennedy, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Who was the last president that wasn't rich?
Honest Abe? Was it a Honest Abe Lincoln? His big dumb hat?
No.
Maybe he had money stashed in there.
Anybody have the answer, you think?
Was Clinton rich?
I don't think he was poor. He went to Oxford, didn't he?
Yeah, he might have had a scholarship, though.
Well, was it? Really?
He's a smart guy.
Even if you're on a scholarship.
I really wonder who was the last working class Joe.
You probably have to go back a long way. Like, was Lyndon Johnson? I'm sure he was. I'm just going by his accent.
How about Ike?
Lyndon Johnson
like Ike.
Had to be rich from being from Texas.
Oh, right.
Probably had some of that oil money.
Yeah.
What?
I think you're military guys like Eisenhower.
Maybe go with Eisenhower?
That's a military guy.
Right.
No money. He's just getting an honest wage from his military career.
Romney kicked his ass, mostly because I think he has a lot more money, especially in Florida.
I think people are getting fed up with Newt's hijinks and shenanigans with, just not backing out, even though he's losing.
Hey, man, 46 states to go.
You know what
46
it is,
states to go.
He's becoming that guy that everyone recognizes should back out and isn't. So he's becoming less and less of a threat.
Well,
who's that?
Newt, yeah.
But shouldn't like a Santorum back out before Newt does?
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of protocol that Rick Santorum should now back out?
I thought he was out.
Ron Paul, is not backing out.
No,
because he's got a
going to
message.
be one of those fucking pilot fish.
He doesn't even really
hang out through a shark's mouth.
He doesn't even want to be president.
No.
Did people know that? He just wants to get his message out there.
Yeah.
That the whole system is fucked up. He doesn't actually want to try to fix it.
No. Eventually, Newt will have to leave the race. Again, I think he's just going to become one of these guys that no one really listens to or takes seriously during this whole thing.
Yeah.
And hearing Mitt kind of bash Obama last night was refreshing. Instead of them just going back and forth, he's kind of taking the lead now as the Republican front runner. Also, he's got Secret Service protection now.
Starting today.
Why?
Well, he has big crowds. He's kind of the front runner. I think they're
I guess when
anticipating that he's going to be the guy, so they're kind of getting their ducks in order.
Yeah, they don't want
The Robert Kennedy.
They don't want a
situation,
Robert Kennedy situation, right?
I actually drove right by where that Jonathan Shelby, I've been by where the ambassador used to be in L.A.
Yeah.
We were riding by, and he goes like, it was right there. So there's like a little memorial
Let's
for
cut
him.
through the kitchen.
Didn't they close down that place for a
It's
while?
gone. It's a school now.
It is a school.
Yeah.
Is it the Robert F. Kennedy School?
I don't
That
know,
would
but
be
there's a huge.
interesting.
There's
Oh,
a
boy,
huge.
would that be in bad
Well,
taste?
as long as it's not the Sirhan. Yeah, it's a big memorial to him. And John said he actually got to stand where it happened. He said after they were shooting something there, so to speak.
Well.
Well, we got to stand where Kennedy got shot. JFK.
Yep.
That's always fun, taking your turn on the X. Hoping the
Sure.
traffic doesn't hit you.
Doesn't hit you and you become a casualty. Dallas, Texas.
Oh, me and Jimmy almost saw a lady just buy it.
Oh, that would have been great.
Emasculating awful
Just
woman.
completely clueless, trying to get her picture on the X as you know, there's traffic coming because the locals in Dallas,
Oh, yeah,
they don't want to deal with that anymore, so they're not slowing down for you because you're on the X trying to get your picture taken.
Nah.
And man, we almost saw someone buy it. It was
great.
close. So that's your headline. Romney kicked Newt Gingrich's ass in Florida.
Got him. Yeah, he's going to be the guy, and
Positive.
yeah,
Pretty tough to lose at this point.
Yeah. Now, when you get that kind of momentum and there's not a shitload of candidates left, you got to start like rallying behind him if you're a Republican, and
Right.
hey, this is our guy.
Well, the GOP's got to sit Newt down and go, hey, man, for the sake of the party, you got to fucking do the right thing.
Well,
right?
yeah, but again, he's looking like an idiot now. He's not looking like a guy that's like, well, this guy could shake things up. He could say things he could. Because now he's just looking like, all right, Newt, leave already. Stop.
But why is he looking like an idiot? It's not like there's a lot of votes still to be had.
Yeah, but everyone knows he should be out of this.
And
Should
why
back out?
Why as a country we decide after 4 states that this is the guy?
Right.
Well, I know that's
Ronnie
that's
brought
silly,
that up,
too.
and I was like, "Holy shit, you're right." Most of the country doesn't matter.
No, most of the country doesn't get to vote. Even
They don't
in
even
those
get to
states.
vote. That's crazy.
Yeah. Even in the states where there's primaries, people don't vote.
They
You
really
know?
want to control how we vote for our candidates.
Yeah, it's like, well, the vote's up to you, the American people, but here's your guys that you can vote for.
But someone
Really?
picked.
Thanks.
Someone picked a long time ago. I don't know because I fell asleep in history. You got New Hampshire, Iowa, South Carolina, and Florida. Right? That's the 4 states. That's the 4 states, and by Florida, okay, here's your guy.
Well, they move on to Nevada next.
Yeah,
Look
but
out.
most
Yeah, now it's pretty much
like you're saying
Romney.
that Newt needs to leave after 4 states.
Yeah.
And they also have a weird way of setting it. Like during those debates, it should be a random way that they stand. Like I hated the way they would stand the 2 front runners in the center of the camera.
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah.
it just looks like they're the guy.
It does.
It's like they're rigging it.
Not fair for the other guys.
It should be absolutely, I would say alphabetical, but even that's not fair. A random every time.
right.
Yeah.
Like why should Ron Paul or whoever stand in the fucking corner?
Yeah, the guys that are way on the edges, they don't get any.
Because they look like fringe guys,
Yeah.
as opposed to there's something about the guy center square that looks like that's the guy. And it's
yeah.
I don't give a fuck Mitt Romney. I don't hate him. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but I don't know. Fuck him. He annoys me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jimmy Wacko writes on Twitter, it's possible
Wacko?
It's possible Romney is truly that boring. He might love that song. He just might like that one.
Above the fruited plains. Fruited. It's just terrible.
Newt is waiting for Super Tuesday. What's Super Tuesday? A bunch of states?
Oh, it's Tuesday that
All in one
saves
day?
people and can
Yeah.
see through things, but is vulnerable to kryptonite.
What's the Super Tuesday? Is that 5 states all in
all
in
at
one?
once. I don't even know which ones they are. It's whatever.
We got the answer. The last non-rich president was who? Harry S.?
Harry S. Truman?
How do you know he wasn't rich?
I looked up the net worths of all the presidents.
Whoa.
Yeah, but he was back in the day when the money meant more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was the last one that was less than $1 million.
The buck stops here so he could take it.
Wait,
that's pretty much what? Historical quote humor? No.
His worth was less than $1 million? Mm-hmm. Holy fuck.
And then Calvin Coolidge before him.
At what?
Less than $1 million.
Holy mackerel. And everyone else way over the $1 million?
Yeah, like FDR was $60 million. And
$60 million?
Hoover was $75 million.
Couldn't buy him legs, though, right? Yeah, see?
Said all the money he saved on shoes.
Teddy Roosevelt was $125 million.
Bully.
What?
That's right.
I always thought he was just a regular guy.
Just a broke hunter guy. Adventure
Rider.
He was worth
Rough Rider, yes.
$125 million in today's dollars?
We just have rich guys.
Of course.
Like,
yeah, it's all bullshit when they
even
tell
back
you
then.
in school you can be president.
Yeah.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
rich.
George Washington was $525 million.
That's today's
No
money.
way. Stop.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's today's
That's
money.
today's money.
Yeah, they didn't even have that much money in the country back then. He owned every dollar.
Wow, he fucking was rich.
They all are, man.
You always feel like George Washington was just a regular farmer guy that came up.
Man.
He was rich.
Founding fathers were the 1%ers, man.
Of course
Well,
they
they
were.
were. They were, actually.
Yes, they were. Literally.
They really. I mean, I know I've bashed the founding fathers because of the hypocrisy of slave owners.
Yeah,
To
well.
try about freedom. It just drives me fucking nuts.
It was the time. They
Abe
weren't
Lincoln?
considered human back then.
Yeah, but they knew it was right and wrong.
Yeah?
They knew it was right and wrong, yeah.
Abe Lincoln was less than one.
Yeah, but
That has to be today's dollars,
Yeah, I'm
obviously.
sure it's today's
okay.
dollars.
Wow, all right.
because Thomas Jefferson was $200 million.
$200 million.
Did you get any of that? Because he's a relative, right? No, you
yet.
didn't pass it down, any of that, Sammy?
Not yet.
How about JFK?
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
Oh, God.
The
You kidding
Kennedy
me?
clan, they got quite a few bucks.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
there.
that bootlegging was good money.
Although he never inherited his father's fortune, the Kennedy
Why?
family estate was worth nearly $1 billion.
A billion.
He's the richest.
He was the
Wow. Damn.
Although,
Got
So
money,
keep
money
believing.
coming out his nose, along with his brains.
So keep believing that you could be president someday,
Right.
kids.
LBJ
It's
was
impossible.
$98 million, and
What was Nixon?
President.
Tricky Dicky had some bucks.
$15 million.
Ah, not that much.
Nah.
As far as the president goes. Fair enough for the Western White House.
Oh, Clinton.
Clinton was $38 million.
Jesus.
Why is there no cap on what you can spend?
I don't know.
Like,
That's
Yeah.
really a really good question.
Yeah.
I mean, whether you like Newt or not, he didn't have a chance in Florida. They've
I don't like
talked
him.
about it on the news a lot. Mitt was outspending him 6-1, something like that.
It's like anything else, even a product. You know, if a product has a great advertising campaign because they have the funds for it, it's going to outsell a mom and pop brand that
Sure.
might actually be better than the name brand, but the name brand is the one that gets the advertising. What do you think? People look at it differently because they're people and you're voting for president? No, it's the same fucking mindset of this guy's face is in front of me all the time on television. He must be good. Must be good.
That's why we should question that, because America in general is stupid.
It
They
is.
buy into that way
Yes.
too easily.
Exactly.
We go into CVS, right? We're all scared to buy the No Frills brand.
Oh yeah.
Even though
like an asshole.
you look at it with the brand name and it's the exact same ingredients.
everything, but you don't want to look like a person that would buy that.
I've asked the pharmacist what's the difference. And like chemically, I forget what it was between Nexium
Right.
and whatever the name brand was. She said something about when one was...
Come on, Valtrex. We all know what you really mean.
No. I forget what the real one for that one is. Valsutra or something. But no, it was. She said it was some a minor chemical switch it did not affect at all.
One of the inert ingredients.
Yeah, whatever that means.
What?
It sounds right.
Well, one of the things that don't do anything. Inert? Yeah, like a lot of medications, the pill is made up of a lot of inert material, which doesn't have any kind of a medical benefit, but you have to make the pill bigger. So it's, if you just put the medicine in, it would be this little tiny pill.
Oh, right.
So in order to make it bigger and make it a certain shape and stuff, they add in these fillers
And what
really don't.
What are the fillers?
It's just sometimes it's some grains, starch, things like that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How the fuck do you know this
I
shit?
can't believe he knows that.
Well, I was
Well, he knows
working at
the
a
name.
vitamin factory once when I
Really?
when I was doing air conditioning, heating, and ventilation. I had to ventilate the dust that would come off of it.
Yeah.
So I watched the vitamin machines go around, and a lot of the vitamins are just filler. It's just like this filler powder that would go in, and a little dye and tool and dye would go chikung, 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 and then vitamins would come out like all crazy in the conveyor belt.
How do they measure it perfectly for each vitamin?
I know. Well, they
I don't get that.
It's a bunch of dust,
right?
And it comes out of this big tube onto a flat metal disc with little holes in it that are shaped like the vitamin. So as it's turning, the little holes fill up with the powder. And then a compression thing goes into the hole and compresses it into the shape of a vitamin. So it automatically knows how much is in there just for the fact that it's filling the hole up.
That's unbelievable.
It really
Someone
is.
had to figure out how to make that machine.
I know. The machines are more amazing than what the machines are making.
Obviously one of the greatest shows ever invented.
I was watching how it's made. They had a marathon going, and I'm just like, but it does depress me watching that show because I just imagine the hell of having one of those jobs. You see these people, their whole job is just picking out paper clips that aren't bent properly. It's like, God, just kill yourself. Oh, it's horrible.
All day long.
All day.
Wow.
I get a kick out of those. Like I saw them how they made a kayak.
Yeah.
And how they have to take the material and stretch it out and measure it and do the stitching.
Oh, doesn't it look like a pain?
Oh,
it looks like too much work and concentration. I saw making a hockey fucking skate. There's 8,000 different panels on those hockey skates that are bent over each other and Kevlar and fucking carbon fiber. And then these old ladies just sit there sewing it, and they're not even looking. They're like, bah, 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 1,000 miles an hour.
Unbelievable.
They don't get their thumbs stuck in there. It just looks frightening.
I literally can't sew a button.
No?
No.
Sew your pants.
Why would
Remember when someone would go, sew? You go, sew your pants. Chip finds that hilarious.
It's a good one.
Why would you lean over and rub me with his forearm?
Why would you want to sew a button?
Well, I'm saying it's a basic function.
No, it's not.
Yeah, if a button falls off, who hasn't been getting ready for the grand party? Drat. Darn button.
My button's off and I've had avocado spilt on me.
You hand it over to the broad.
That's good if you get a broad.
Dame.
But if you're single,
you give it to the dame.
But I'm single.
They learned that from an early age, how to sew buttons on.
Women have gotten a little lackadaisical about that shit, though, man. They don't know how
special skills.
They used to take the little fucking handball and shove it in the sock and sew the sock up.
Jesus.
Like now they just get you a new pair of fucking socks.
Like here, I got.
Is that how they would do it?
Yeah, in the old days, they would call darning the sock.
Jesus.
Darning. And they put the little ball in there.
I guess they were going to say damning, but darning.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't know.
Exactly, Chip. Oh, no.
Don't do that.
He came over to give me the old
Please don't
funny
do that.
elbow, and it doesn't work right. He rubs his forearm.
How do you know it's called darning, though?
From a Honeymooners episode.
Yeah, but I saw that same Honeymooners episode, I'm sure.
What are they doing?
I don't remember.
Don't they cook for you and clean for you and darn your socks for you?
Oh, you sure he doesn't say and iron your socks? It's darn.
Darn your socks for you?
Darn.
Look at this. All because
Carlos.
all because there's a hole in your sock? Get
Yeah, doesn't that
outta
look like
here.
a big pain in the ass?
She could be cooking a pot roast.
Buy new socks.
Exactly.
Sinatra used to have to wear new socks every day. It was a weird thing. He hated
Ooh.
ripped socks, I guess.
I bet because his feet reeked really bad.
Nothing.
Fucking booze oozing out of his fucking foot sweat pores.
Nothing better than giving in and getting new socks, though.
Dude, I'm
the
due.
feeling. I'm so due.
What's worse than a fucking toenail poking through that hole and you're like, oh, your mother's cunt.
That is horrible, man.
Oh God.
I loathe a hole in my sock.
Oh, that's
every sock I have looks
go-
like Kennedy's hat.
You go golden toe?
Yeah.
You go golden toe?
What?
The white golden toes.
No.
It's the brand.
I just regular white socks. I don't really wear white socks a lot. I wear dress socks all the time.
Oh my God, the material in dress socks
Not
drive me nuts.
the thick ones. No, I mean the thin ones. Not the thin ones. I like this.
No,
it's very
man, you need cotton.
smooth
That's
and-
not 100% cotton.
How thick are those?
They're kind of.
Mine are like kind of.
Oh, Jimmy's are thick, dude. Jimmy's playing footsie with me.
I have a thicker dress sock.
Yes,
on.
a thicker dress sock.
No,
I
I
like
can't
a
do
good
dress sock.
smooth dress sock.
They don't breathe, man.
No,
you
they
feel your
these
sweat just staying in there.
No, they're not the old school like putting a fucking floor shine shoe.
Yeah.
They're
How long is this fucking darning video?
Oh my God, it takes forever. And look at it, it looks like shit.
That's stupid.
Buy a new sock, you dumb old broad. Who are you, Mrs. Ingalls?
Put a patch on it.
Now your big toe is going to be uncomfortable in that sock.
Churn some butter after this?
How big is that hole?
Yeah, really.
What'd
What
you
was
do?
he doing?
Fucking bear bit him.
It's the old school.
Yeah.
When you're fucking steel-toe booting minorities, you have to come home and your wife has to darn your sock.
It's Heather Mills' pant leg after the spill.
She could darn a sock just by putting it on her stump instead of using the ball.
A darn a sock. I never heard that.
Darn.
We'll forget the word, though. Ask us tomorrow. We
Oh,
won't
my
remember.
God. Now she's got to go the other way.
What?
She's pretty much knitting a new sock.
And all the material you had to buy for that, you could have used that for a new sock.
That's stupid.
It's dumb.
But wait, do you have to go both ways?
Yeah, now she's like weaving it.
It's one of those skills that you don't need anymore.
No, this shit is done.
This is just
This went out with churning butter and fucking
She's basically making a new
making
sock.
birch beer.
If you had a choice between a girl who could really suck dick and one who could darn a sock, is there anyone that would take this skill?
Man.
Who would choose this?
I bet a sock darner doesn't suck a good dick.
No, big fat girl. She has like those fucking skin tags under her arms, but she can darn a heck of a sock.
Look at this. It's exhausting.
And it looks terrible.
It does look like shit.
It's like a fucking wound.
What year is this from?
Just darning a condom on the tip of your dick.
Can you fast forward through this? We know how it ends.
Yeah.
Hopefully with a gunshot wound to her own head.
Oh, my God. It's still going.
She's literally weaving.
Okay, this video is 9 minutes long. Would you take 9 minutes to fix one sock? Why would you do that?
No, and it's longer than 9 minutes because it's not real time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're cutting. They're doing certain
Sam.
cuts. Oh, it's Sam? Sorry.
Sam zipping through.
I thought Sam was. Look at that. She's knitted a whole cross weave of yarn on the front of a sock.
It has 192,000. It has more views than fucking my videos for stand-up.
That's crazy. And a shitload of likes.
Why would anyone watch this?
It is
all her.
amazing. Look at that.
Please dislike this video. I hate this video.
The front of the sock now, if you're a Star Trek fan, looks like the front of a Yeoman Rand's hairdo. That basket weave fucking... What is that? Why would you do that? Use gray stitching, maybe.
Well, that was to show the people watching the video.
Oh, thanks. I didn't realize that, Jimmy.
No?
Oh, I think you're right, yeah. Yeah, because it would blend in and you wouldn't know. All right, stop sewing.
You know what we need?
Can you sing that song? I love that song. You know that song?
I love it.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesty, above the fruited plain. America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Kevin from Connecticut saying, yes, he has the voice of a Republican.
Yeah.
Republicans not known. Remember the MC Rove? Remember MC Rove
Humiliating.
when he did that? I'm MC Rove. They were doing a bad rap act.
Right.
God, was that
I forgot about that.
fucking embarrassing.
That was more Republican shit.
Look at these old white guy Republicans doing this.
He can't be beat because he's so white from his head to his feet. But he will rap it when you give him a chance. Look at him move, doing a rapping dance. That's true, he's a dancing resident. He is the sidekick to the president. He's going a bowl and tell me what is your name? MC Roll. That's true.
Oh, God, this is terrible.
Are you embarrassed?
It's so embarrassing. He's trying to...
Look at the black guy who can actually dance, of course.
No, he can't dance.
What is he
He's a black
doing?
Republican.
He's got so much to prove, and tell me you never saw this man.
But this is the correspondence dinner, right?
Whatever it is.
They let it hang out.
It doesn't give you an excuse to just be a complete asshole.
And talking and dancing and talking and dancing and talking and dancing and talking.
It's fucking awful.
What's your name? MC Rowe.
Oh, he looks like an idiot.
This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen.
In reality, it doesn't work like it does in those wacky comedy movies when the old white people start hip-hopping.
But this
Usually
is
at the
why
end of the movie.
it's humiliating, and I hate when they paint it any other way.
Tell me what is your name? MC Rose. Can see him later hanging in the cove. Tell me, what is your name? MC Rose. Doing it right, and he really.
Wow.
How long is this on for?
What's your name? MC Rose. Give it up for MC.
Holy mother of fuck.
Terrible.
Okay, faggot.
One more thing about.
Good evening.
All
Yes.
right, MC Rove.
One more thing about politics. Rachel Maddow.
That man, that
What'd he
gentleman.
say?
Well-
Yes, of course.
Well, this will drive you a little nuts. She accuses Newt Gingrich of making racial allusions, and fucking the Scowler himself
Oh, God.
had to pipe in.
What?
Al Sharpton, who just sits there and scowls the entire time he's on
Of
TV,
course he does.
making everyone uncomfortable.
So angry.
Why doesn't anybody just tell him he's a twat?
Yeah.
We do.
Back off,
I mean, people
shithead.
on shows though just go, shut up. You.
Yeah.
They're too scared of him, man. It's really weird. People that have been on MSNBC forever, now they have to do panel with him, and you can see they're scared that they might say the wrong thing in front of the Scowler.
I'm calling it now MIRS NBC. Because all they do now is fucking preach that we're not paying our fair share of taxes. Every one of those promos, it was all about doing your best for the country and paying your fair share of taxes. What are they fucking in cahoots? They're in cahoots.
The one thing both parties should agree on is that as Americans, we pay way too many.
We're paying amazing taxes.
We pay too much in taxes.
How about the fact you're spending it like shitheads?
Right.
God.
How about we agree on that at least?
Yeah.
I agree with you. I agree with you with the MSNBC thing. That
know.
it's infuriating to say no, you're not paying your fair share. That's crazy. What's up?
Super Bowl ad under fire because Career Builders ad features chimps as workers. Like, who gives a fuck?
Uh-oh.
It looks funny.
And it'll probably get more attention now that everyone's talking about it.
And some free airplay.
And
Now,
speaking
me
of
the chimps
football-
were having fun.
Why?
Yeah. They look like they're having fun.
Oh, is it
Hey,
animal
you think you're a
activists
big
that are
football fan?
angry?
I don't know.
Who's mad? Let's try to
Oh,
find out.
Jimmy, what were you implying?
I just said I was annoyed that they're showing on the news that I don't know who's mad. Who could be mad about that?
Exactly.
No one's mad about it. The news makes believe people are mad about it.
Yeah.
They start half this shit.
Chimps are adorable. They're adorable.
Chicago.
People love a good chimp.
Huh?
Chicago Zoo is mad.
Oh, okay.
The Chicago Zoo?
I
Why
thought
are
it
they
was
mad?
I thought it was a workers group that didn't like workers being interpreted. Okay.
Look at that. He's in his suit. It's hilarious.
Why is the Chicago Zoo mad about this?
Why are they mad?
Zoos are shitty animals.
I know.
They should shut their mouths.
Leave them in the wild where they can be poached.
Most zoos don't take care of their animals. They put them in small spaces because, humans are too lazy to walk great distances to look at the animals.
It was MC Rove.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I'm MC Rove.
I wish you would have grabbed his chest and just fallen into the drum set. Fucking douchebag.
The officials fear images of the frolicking chimps broadcast worldwide do little to help conservation efforts, inaccurately portraying the animals as unthreatened and even as cuddly, harmless pets.
Oh, should we just portray them as horrible testicle ripper-offers?
Right. Wow, yeah.
Because that's what they really are.
God, we need a chimp to work here. He'll get some shit done for us.
Chimps have been in suits and clothes and looking cuddly for years. People love a good chimp in a suit. It's hilarious. How about him in the little engineer outfit? What is cuter than a chimpanzee dressed like he's ready to drive a train? It's fucking adorable.
Who doesn't like that?
I love it.
Let it be.
I wanted a chimp when I was a kid. Every kid wanted a little monkey. You watch The Little Rascals? Spanky had one.
I knew a girl that had one.
Yeah?
Yeah, when we were in kindergarten and
Not
grammar
a chimp,
school.
right? She had like a...
Oh, she had some kind of monkey. I don't remember.
One of
You
them
don't want to be his
outbreak monkeys?
uncle.
No, you don't, Chip. That's funny.
Everybody wanted to go over her house to check it out.
Yeah.
I was never invited.
Yeah.
I had a crush on her.
She'd be like, you want to come over to see my monkey?
I was never invited.
It was probably her pussy.
Yeah.
You didn't understand the euphemism.
Yeah, maybe she never had a monkey.
Yeah.
Her
put their-
chimp mouth.
They're putting their face in her monkey and kissing it. Oh, I see.
The rumor was she had some kind of monkey.
Look at that monkey. He's wearing a little striped shirt.
Yeah.
He's wearing a visor because he's playing poker, and he's smoking a cigarette. Fucking hilarious.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I bet the animal rights activists would have a
Oh,
problem
they don't
with
like the smoking
thing.
monkey.
They don't
They
want
don't
your
like
monkey
the smoking monkey.
anymore.
But you ever see a hacking monkey with lung cancer or something? Never. They don't smoke that much, monkeys. They really can't buy their own cigarettes.
That's the problem. You have to feed their addiction.
Monkeys have to bum
What about
cigarettes.
this one with the gun?
That's adorable.
You like that?
Yeah, look. Little chimp with a gun.
He looks like
Fucking cute as hell.
He looks like he's focusing.
Well, that's an old chimp.
Oh, wow. Let's see the old chimp. Oh, that's just
man.
awful. Look what happens to a chimp.
You need some Rogaine.
Oh, my God. That's horrendous.
It's like anything else.
Who would fuck that?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awful.
Poor old guy.
All right, you want to hear the Rachel Maddow thing?
Yeah, let's hear what she's got to say.
Racial allusions accusing Newt Gingrich. And then the stupid Al Sharpton had it.
No, it's once again, of course, the media accusing a white guy of being we got
Race
it right.
card.
Cool. Good.
Let me say something provocative, but I think it's true. Is that why we keep getting racial allusions from Newt Gingrich? Newt Gingrich tonight brought back the food stamps president thing. He's been doing that, bringing that up in Florida. And then tonight he went to President Obama ought to stop singing, ought to stop being the entertainer in chief. Essentially,
holy shit! Why is that racial?
Why is that?
I'll tell you why.
Why is that racial?
Because she is a guilty, a guilty, pandering cracker bitch.
Just sees racism in everything.
A guilty white woman who would never make that accusation in reverse.
Holy fuck!
But thought about it.
I didn't think that Obama.
No, she's another white person who's seeking Sharpton's approval.
Right. They're all scared of him.
They all want to be the guy he likes.
It's like, okay, I'll cater to you.
God, I wish I could just read their minds and know know exactly what they're really thinking, because you know what it is? It's horrible racism.
Wow.
But everyone gets
Obama decided to sing a song, and now Newt's making fun of it. Who cares?
Yeah, but all of a sudden,
basically saying,
becomes
look, instead of
racist.
singing and entertaining people, maybe we should take care of some things that are happening in this country. That's what I got from it. I didn't get a racial thing.
It becomes racist.
When you're a groveling white lady.
Wow, Rachel Maddow, you suck.
She stinks.
You fucking suck.
Well, is there more to it? I mean, is there anything else?
Yeah. I just had to stop it there because I can't believe this is what it's about.
the entertainer in chief, essentially caricaturing him in a way that almost calls out to minstrelsy.
What? No, you're making that leap.
No one made that assumption until you just fucking said it out of your dyke-looking mouth.
She stinks,
You
man.
suck.
Wow.
You suck.
Wow.
Minstrelsy?
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
Is that even a word, minstrelsy? I like that.
Are you kidding
And
me?
I think
I like a menstrual C, to tell you the truth.
They all become a C on their menstruation. And I think Gingrich stinks. But for him to criticize the president like that and say, stop being the singing or entertainment president, did they criticize Clinton on that because he played on Arsenio? And
Well, I thought the whole comment by Newt Gingrich was a stretch to begin with. You know what I mean? But basically trying to say, look, you need to work on the country and not be entertaining people. But that's a stretch. The guy that had a moment at a what was it, a fundraiser?
Yeah.
And decided
when he sang Al Green, yeah.
He sang one fucking line.
Yeah.
It took 10 seconds.
And to all you guys out there that call out Fox all the time, you're right. You know, it's biased.
Wow, this is bad.
But
though.
this doesn't get called out except by most people.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
No one would put it in this context except for these fucking bedwetting left-wing shitheads like Rachel Maddow
Sitting
and her
there
ilk.
begging for his approval.
Yeah.
Begging.
Just suck his dick.
Begging for him to validate her as one of the good white people.
Well, here comes Al. Al's got something
I'm
to say.
sure he
When is the
does.
last time has anybody ever suggested racism that twat Sharpton has ever goes, nah, it doesn't seem like it.
Right.
It literally is Pavlov's dog. All you got to say is racism. And he's like, yeah, you're right.
Yes, it is. I haven't looked into it, but it is racist.
All you got to say, I 100% guarantee he agrees.
Him in a way that almost calls out to minstrelsy.
Yeah.
I mean, Reverend Al?
I think you're right, which is why I brought Herman Cain back in the conversation, because he had no problem with Mr. Cain. But I think that he is clearly going after what he considers a Southern mentality with racial illusions and always wrapped around when he refers to the president.
Oh, God.
Shut the fuck up,
Oh,
you
my God, you
liar.
stink.
There's fucking Tawana Brawley,
God.
Tawana Brawley.
Oh,
Yeah,
my God,
those
you
Greek
stink.
homos.
Yeah. Greek homos?
Fuck you.
Is that subtle enough? Greek homos?
I'm going to Twitter Al Sharpton and mention Greek homos.
Yes.
Why don't you do that, Jimmy?
Yes, I will. He forgot to mention it last night. No one should ever let that cocksucker forget the things he said.
Greek homos, they the ones that eating the cock. They come home, they got cum all over their face. They like the GOP. They got to come over their face and go, I'm not the one been sucking dick, but they the ones with the cum all over their face. They been sucking the balls dry. They the ones been licking their ass. Greek homos.
What is any possible reason you could feel that this kind of statement...
Fuck, I can't look at Imus having to kiss his ass.
I'm sorry I said that.
Why would he go into
Reverend Al, I apologize, and
The moment could be just forgiven and overlooked.
I'm going to play some cuts from Al Sharpton and explain why he has the moral authority to lead the effort to fire anybody based on his past remarks.
By the way, Sean Hannity got this from us. You know that, right?
What? Don't trouble them. Don't talk to them. Because you got the only nigga problem. Because you know if a black man stood up next to you, they would see you for the whore that you really are. White folks was in the cave when we had built empires.
Really?
We learned to admire them, but they knew to admire us. We built pyramids before Donald Trump ever knew what architecture was.
No, you didn't.
We taught philosophy and astronomy
No, you didn't.
and mathematics.
Didn't even have a wheel.
Before Socrates and them Greek homos ever got around.
Greek homos.
Size in the universe. But we don't go buy some Colonel Sanders chick. Then the Chinaman come in and throw some hot
Chinaman.
and dip it down, and you stand line by that. Koreans sell us watermelon. We need watermelon all our lives. But they gonna come cut it up, put it in a bucket with a rubber band around it. And we gonna buy it like it's something we didn't know.
He's killing.
Elio
It's like
Terrell
Def
of
Jam.
those race.
It's like Def Jam. That's great. Just take Socrates and relegate it to Greek homo. That makes you sound real intelligent. Philosopher, instead of like researching what Socrates said and Greek homo.
That's the guy a lot of white people in media are scared of.
Yeah,
that's fucking idiot.
He's a shock jock.
Right. Admitting that black people eat watermelon, by the way. But if you're white and say that, oh boy, he'll get on your fucking case.
We've been eating watermelon for years.
He stinks. But Maddow in this situation is worse by even trying to go there.
Just sucking up to him.
Just begging for him to approve of her. Begging for him to co-sign for her as one of the decent white people.
Yeah, look at me. I'm saying that he's racist, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that good, Reverend Al?
How bad does she want to wear boys' clothes on TV, too? They have to dolly her up and make her...
abominable.
Well, they have to make her slightly female.
Yeah.
She doesn't walk around the streets looking like that.
Minstrelsy.
She wants to be a boy.
Minstrelsy.
No one watches her show, by the way.
Her show is bombing.
It's bombing horrifically. There was actually on Jeopardy, they put a picture of her up and said, this host of an MSNBC or whatever the fuck it is, and no one got the answer. No one knew her fucking name with her picture up there on Jeopardy.
That's her, by the way. She wants to wear boys' clothes so bad on TV, but MSNBC said, nope, you can't. If you want this gig, you got to fucking be a...
That's great. She yearns for a dick. Not one in her, one on her.
To be a bit more feminine.
Yeah, wrapped in the flag with that man fucking
She looks like Spike Ferriston.
Yeah.
Do you remember we had Spike on? She looks like Spike Ferriston.
Wow, I know you're not a big Obama fan, but it was just a quick moment. It was just a quick, dumb little moment.
That doesn't even come into play.
For them
as far
to
as
try to make
liking him as president, no, it's fine. I think I like that shit because it shows people as being more human than.
But Newt was desperate going there, but he certainly wasn't going racial with it.
No, it's just a throwaway.
He's basically saying, look, this guy should be concentrating on America more than entertaining people.
Anytime the president gets a little press on doing something that's a little out of the ordinary, like singing or fucking dancing around or something like that, the press grabs it, and then their opposition will use it and say, well, instead of doing that, he should be doing this.
Right.
It's common. It's been done for years. Doing it for years.
But then to make the stretch and say it's racial.
Racial
illusions.
Stop it.
That's dumb.
Ultra libs.
That is just a dumb one, Rachel Maddow.
Look up Rachel Maddow's yearbook picture, I guess. Is that it? Oh, God.
Nah, you could tell she's a lesbian there, though.
She got long blonde hair.
But you could tell.
But, yeah.
Sometimes you could just tell.
She has the gay face. Linger longer.
Wait, what was that from again?
She does. Spaz with the gay face.
Oh, right.
The gay face. He could spot gay people because they had the gay face.
Spaz, probably the dumbest person to do our show. And the reason why he was dumb, he had such a thing going.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't want to do it anymore.
Didn't want to do it. Didn't want to be the character.
But he wasn't being a character. He didn't.
No,
basically, what he was telling people was, I don't want to be myself anymore.
Yeah.
The shit he came up with to this day was amazing.
To this day, by the way, when the news hits on a subject that he touched on,
right.
I always think like, oh my God, I think he got that right. Like they were talking about using microwaves and moisture absorbers in hurricanes to stop hurricanes on the news. And I'm like, holy shit, fucking Spaz came up with that.
It was amazing. The guy comes to me in Am one day. He's red hot.
Yeah.
The listeners, loved him.
Yep.
I mean, obviously they were laughing at him.
At him, yes.
But some were laughing with him. But
funny.
he was massively huge. He comes to me and Ann one day. He goes, I don't want to be called Spaz anymore. I want to be called Kevin. Kevin.
I just want to do the job.
And they were like, there's no room for you as Kevin here.
Did a woman get to him?
I don't know what it was, man. And then all of a sudden then he hands in his resignation. I'm like, what are you doing?
And then the worst part of it all was, like, we still would have had him on occasionally or phone calls or anything because people asked, why did he drop off the face of the earth? Because then he tried to sue us or something.
Did he?
Remember?
Another fucking bitter asshole?
Yeah. So we were like, well.
So many bitter assholes after they leave this show.
All bets off.
Why did he try to sue? For what?
I don't know.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, it was something.
I don't know if I ever met him. I might have met him once or twice at events, but I was...
He was before you?
Spaz was, yeah.
Holy fuck.
Oh, he was very early on.
Yeah, Spaz is before me.
It was very early on.
Fuck. Do we have a Spaz bit we could play going at a break? You got anything good, E?
Beba.
I don't think I have any of his stuff in the system.
No Spaz. Go on YouTube.
I have stuff here. If you want to do Insult Spaz Day or Spaz Week in Review, World Wars and JFK.
I liked some of that shit. Like when he hit on the news and his takes on things.
We need a basic one for the people that maybe don't know who this guy is.
Get one of the things Week in Reviews were good or
just another intern that became just fucking gold. I mean, this kid was gold.
Oh yeah, and it was all real. It was really him.
I'm trying to make sure we find something that's really good. Oh, these are long, man. We want something short.
Oh, yeah.
How about just a minute of it? I'm just curious to what I very almost don't even remember his voice.
What about the one about the controlling the weather?
Weather control.
Or the famous giant mosquito that a lot of people remember.
Giant mosquito's good. Encephalitis.
Go type in giant mosquito. See if anything pops up with Spaz.
I'm sure. Giant
Encephalitis, he called it?
Encephalitis.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be in here. It just says Spaz 1 per 1 of 3.
Spaz. Is that how you say it? Spaz.
You know what? Could someone maybe listen to a few of these, get a good one, maybe edit it quickly too, and we'll put it on after the break?
Yeah.
Next break there, Sam.
Yeah, or I mean,
I think
the 22nd one here. Spaz lets one too many bad callers through and has to drink out of the toilet.
Nah, that's like...
Nah, we made him do crazy shit too.
But it should be more of like a topic that he's talking about. Commentary on...
I think, Ant, the Spaz 1 of 3, 2 of 3, and 3 of 3.
Yeah, that's probably...
Those are going to be the classic ones, but...
Yeah. Let's hear real quick. See if this one...
But anyway, and the listeners are pretty disgusted.
Oh, this is live.
That's live.
That's a live event.
I don't know. Maybe someone could go through and try to find the giant mosquito. That's classic Spaz.
Giant mosquito's great. Yeah.
And then controlling the weather was classic Spaz too.
Yeah.
Oh, how long was and then it turns out that it's an actual theory they're working on.
Yeah. Remember robot doctors in the hospital? That was another good one. And then I started reading shit a few years ago that in the hospitals they're using these mechanical robots to make the incisions and it's like I don't think robot. But he would go so off. He was like, I don't think robots should be in the operating room because let's say they run amok and start going crazy in the hospital. Like, I'm thinking they're literally robots with legs and arms.
He was very similar to Carl from from Idiot Abroad.
Exactly.
From An Idiot Abroad.
Yes.
He was very similar to that guy. They probably had the same fucking whatever it is in your head.
Some
it makes you like that.
How long was he on the show for?
God, maybe...
I would say 2 years.
2 years? Yeah, 2 years sounds about right.
We were at NEW, 4 years? So maybe 2.
Not that long.
You did the last, 2 years with us?
I guess the last 2, or maybe the last year and a half. I don't remember.
You only did a year and a half with
Maybe
us?
there's more. Because I wasn't paid for a year.
Damn.
Jesus.
It was okay. You promised I'd get paid, and I did. I was plugging gigs.
Boy, isn't that great?
Unbelievable.
You're like, we'll get you some money. And you guys did.
Yeah.
It took a while.
But it was, I
bought you dinner every once in a while.
It was fun, dude. I wasn't worried about the money. I wasn't even thinking about it. And then,
it did help gigs a little bit.
it helped a lot. Helped a lot. My pussy intake went way up.
You can't put a price on that, right?
No.
Well, technically you can.
No, we saved you some money, though, is what I'm saying.
Yes, you did.
In that department. Didn't have to, go into the bank account as much.
It was amazing.
All right, we'll break. We'll try to find some... Oh, you found one?
No, it's the same one.
You guys will try to figure it out?
Yeah.
All right. And I want to discuss that thing that's on the counter.
What the fuck is that?
And Sam, you know what? I'm going to put you in a tough spot. I want a SiriusXM Super Bowl update after the break.
No. Okay.
Because as you can tell, we're not in Indianapolis.
We're not going.
No, you're still here.
And I notice as the days go by, there's less and less people here. So they're sending a lot of people there.
Yeah.
I forgot the Super Bowl was coming up even.
Really?
Yeah, man. Totally forgot.
What do you got?
I want New England badly.
So do I.
I hate the Giants.
Oh, so do I. Not a popular thing to say in New York, but I want the Pats.
Yeah, I'm rooting for one team to lose. I'm glad to root either way, though. It's nice to have somebody to root for or against.
Well, I was talking to some fellow Jets fans, and they're like, this is our worst nightmare. It's the worst case.
Yeah,
it's just the worst thing that could happen. To have the Giants and the Pats in the Super Bowl. So in the end, Jets fans don't win either way. But you got to pick a team, and I go Pats. I think it would be really cool to see, Brady win over the Giants after what happened to the Pats in their undefeated season.
I think it'd be better to see him lose.
Oh,
Again.
That would
be
hurt.
Hilarious.
You think it would be hilarious? It would be hilarious. I don't know. I think the Giants should be favored.
Nah, Brady's fucking...
I don't think the Pats had an amazing year. They started peaking at the right time.
But he's Tom Brady. He really is the fucking...
Can't count him out.
Oh, guy's amazing. He really is an amazing quarterback.
Yeah.
Annoys me.
Oh, and we also have Jwoww and Snooki coming in today. Finally, they're showing up to say hi.
Didn't they just got denied a permit to shoot, too?
In Hoboken.
Yeah. Hoboken. Why? Why would Hoboken do that?
Hoboken.
I don't know.
Hoboken! That's what Sharpton would call it. I just Twittered him, too, by the way.
What was your tweet?
It wasn't a particularly funny one. It was, he's one of the only guys I hashtag, I at-mention when I discuss him. Because normally I'll blast people, but I just use their
Right.
I don't usually mention them.
Oh, I do the at. Just so it hurts a little more.
I don't care if they see it or not. I really don't. It just, with him, it was very impressive with Rachel Maddow. You forgot to mention Socrates and the Greek homos, and then hashtag racist and hypocrite.
Bravo.
Good one.
Good.
Fucking creep. Never let him forget that shit.
Nope.
And believe me, no way he likes reading that shit on Twitter.
Nope.
There's nobody wants to be constantly reminded.
Especially when you're trying to get this credibility.
Right, when you're trying for political credibility.
Well, he's got it on MSNBC. They all, kiss his ass.
They're a terrible network, though. No one cares about it.
It's really tough to watch.
Terrible. Rachel Maddow.
Like a nanny. They're telling you what to do on that channel. It's terrible.
All right. Let's make love.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling the Opie and Anthony FU line. Here's the latest batch of FUs.
Fuck you! This FU goes out to Van Halen for that god-awful new song they released. It's been stuck in my head ever since I heard it. Hey, Van Halen, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you!
This fuck you goes out to Bob Kelly and Jim Norton and all those fucking comedians. Thank you for introducing me to Bailey J. and Chicks with Dicks, those sweet, delicious gifts under a skirt. Fuck you for making me question my sexuality.
Fuck you! Yeah, I just want to say to those fellas over at Opie and Agony show and that vegetable with always Jim Norton, you've been ragging on me for a while over the past few weeks, and don't let it get to me. I just pull out my guitar and play a little Rampway to Heaven, and I just want to say a big fuck you. Fuck you! I'm going to give a big fuck you to Horseface Chiclet Tooth Rich Voss and his gum chewing while he's on the mic. No one wants to sit and listen to you go, Bonnie, while smacking your fucking horse flips, alright? So go eat some oats and fuck you. Fuck you! Fuck you, all you bitches who ain't sucking my dick right now. Cunt. Fuck you! Yeah, I'm gonna give a big fuck you to myself from all of my friends who decided to road trip with me down to New Orleans. A 13-hour car ride. They didn't all realize to be riding shotgun was like ship us into something. It was like every time we talked, stop for snacks, and they had to get shipped to something. Fuck you! Yeah, this fuck you goes out to Anthony Cumia. Anthony, I love you, but Jesus Christ, all this hoarder shit, it's making me want to puke in my own mouth. Fuck you! Fuck you! Yeah, I'd like to say that's you to Tim Norton for introducing that stupid Roper freaking sing song. I'm in office all day long and going wah 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 wah. Fuck you, Jim. Fuck you!
Call the Opie and Anthony FU line. 866-FU, line 1. That's 866-FU, line 1.
Sirius XM. The Opie and Anthony Show. Getting topical. Hold up, wait a minute. With the Sex Man.
Good morning, sexy.
Good morning.
How's the castle?
It's getting there.
Yeah. He rocks a homeowner. He's a homeowner.
When are we going to be invited over for a housewarming?
Yeah, what are you waiting for?
As soon as I get furniture in the place.
The housewarming entails a fire.
Oh, wait.
See, that's not nice.
While he's in bed.
Nice.
So we're getting topical, huh?
Castle Nagel. We're here at Castle Nagel.
Well, you can see there's a big refrigerator. That's all I have.
Oh, there is.
Oh, there is.
Stainless steel.
What kind of bathroom did you get? Anything in the bathroom?
The what?
Did you get anything cool, like a tub or a standing shower?
The master bathroom has a big jacuzzi tub and a standing shower separate.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Wait, what did you say?
It has a master, it's standing as a...
No, what did you say?
Jacuzzi tub?
Yeah, how big is it?
I think it fits 2 people comfortably.
2 normal people?
Oh, boy. Yeah, I get it.
I missed my opportunity. I had to have him repeat it.
Fat guy tub. There you go.
I failed miserably. I was going to say, where's your wife going to be?
Standing shower.
So we're getting topical. I think this is Justin Timberlake. I think that it is. Huh? I don't know.
This is an easy one.
Is it the Janet Jackson thing?
Yeah, this is the song.
Huh?
Yeah.
This was the song they were doing?
Yeah.
And
I didn't
that's
know
where
that.
she just pulled her fucking top down right there.
The nip slip. Yeah. 8 years ago? 8 years ago? 8 years ago?
8 years ago.
So that was right before we went back on radio, huh?
Wow.
And started the whole decline of radio.
And everything.
No, I think we might have had something to do with that. I mean, I don't like talking about it, but oops.
This was just another nail in the
You may have started it, but I think this was the catalyst that got it all going.
Yeah, obviously this was a lot bigger, but when this came out, they kind of mentioned us alongside this incident for a while.
Yeah, they just decided that everything was out of control between what we did and this. It was crazy. Yeah.
But once again, you got to blame the media because then they played it a million fucking times.
Yeah.
And I'll say it again. I had a Super Bowl party and everyone was staring at the TV and this is what I heard. What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
They really weren't even sure. What was that?
Oh, thank God they showed
what's
it
that?
1,000 times.
They were confused, though. It wasn't like... And no one was shocked. There were kids watching. They didn't run away crying.
Yeah.
It was what was that? That's all it was.
It was so fast, and because she had that thing around her nip, you weren't even sure if it was a nipple.
Right,
you weren't sure. It was like, what was it? Why?
Right.
Why? Everyone was confused.
And this is what the media does, which we've learned since. They take it and make it way bigger than it has to be.
Yeah.
Way the fuck bigger. They invent their own problems at this point.
Oh, yeah.
For the sake of ratings. So what happened with that? Did CBS end up paying, or are they still fighting that?
I think they're still fighting it. Like,
oh my God!
Or maybe they're not fighting, but the FCC has taken a big hit in court recently. I think the FCC is eventually going to get fucking wiped.
You think?
They really are shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and that was a song they were doing. I didn't know. All right. So that's a good.
I thought it was a good one. You didn't think so, Sam?
No.
Why?
What's the difference between playing if it's the anniversary of something? It's the same
anniversary.
Song.
The anniversary.
It's like if it was Justin Timberlake's birthday.
Huh? You knew it. None of us knew
It's
it.
his most famous song.
Well, yeah, why? Exactly. That's the beauty of me not knowing
I
it.
thought Cry Me a River was his famous song.
That's more famous than Cry Me a River.
That one was?
Yeah.
Thank God I don't like Justin Timberlake then, because I don't know this.
I only like Baby Got Back. It's the only one I know.
Baby Got Back.
See, what is that, Dan?
That's Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
No, wait, oh no, this is, what's it called? Sexy Back?
Here.
Sexy Back?
Yeah, Sexy Back.
Of course you like Baby's Got Back. Huh?
This one I like. Yeah. This is where you gotta dance. You gotta bring the one arm up.
You're dancing, Jimmy.
Hey, congrats to David Letterman, who will never have us back on the show, unfortunately.
Oh, well.
Because someone got in the way down the hall, made a call.
Called in a personal favor?
Oh, yeah. It's a known fact. It was told to me by a person that will remain nameless.
So what...
30 years ago, though, Letterman premiered on NBC. Wow. Yeah, we did really well on Letterman, and then someone, we know who, Howard, or Howard himself, or someone very close to Howard, called in a fucking favor. That is a fact. That did happen.
Because you remember you were having trouble getting rebooked, and it was like, you were getting the runaround as to a date. Oh, yeah, no, we're gonna... And then as soon as you do
They
Leno...
ran to us. They ran to us and said, wow, that went so well, could we book you again? And we're like, yeah. And then all of a sudden it got shady. Like there was a date, then they took it off the table, and then all this shit went on. And then years later, someone told me the story. And this person is very reliable, extremely reliable.
What is this, the Ron and Fez show?
They do this?
Well, they just play music.
Yeah.
They have somebody that pops the music on no matter what they're talking about.
This is the original late night.
Oh. Wow. It's going old school.
But man, that sucks. God, we never did any of that shit. Never called in favors.
Yeah, we never had anybody call in favors, too.
Nah, I guess you're right. We suck.
Yeah.
So there you go, Letterman. Happy 30th anniversary. Still like a show, even though
I haven't
some dirty
watched
shit went on
in so fucking long, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been quite a while since I've even watched.
Super Bowl.
Oh.
Sam, do we have a Super Bowl update? A Sirius XM Super Bowl update?
Well, I have a list, yeah.
A list of people that are going.
Yeah.
And on that list, not the Opie and Anthony show.
For the 17th year in a row.
Yes.
I know that.
17.
I know that involves a lot of radio companies, but for 17 straight years, we've been shut out of the Super Bowl.
Denied access.
And I think we've been a pretty successful radio show over the years.
Sure.
And then you hear about these other successful radio shows, and it's a no-brainer to send them to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
How did we not get that done once in 17 years?
Well, I heard that we aren't going this year, and it was a favor that was done for us because we wouldn't have liked to go to the Super Bowl and go to Radio Row, I guess.
And then we looked dumbfounded because we're like...
what? Can we at least have been asked?
Right.
No. Even to ask you would have been insulting.
Right, but they don't mind insulting us with everything else, so I don't buy that excuse.
Yeah.
Every day here is an insult.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a few things going on. Someone dropped the ball. That would be Gary. Gary dropped the ball. Why are you laughing, Sam?
Because you started the sentence as if to say somebody dropped the ball, like I won't mention names.
Right.
And then the second part of the sentence was the name of the person.
Oh, really?
Yes. It's humiliating for that person.
I'm starting to think I might have just a tinge of like Asperger's or something.
You think so?
Yeah, is that the social thing where you don't
Are
understand?
you really just thinking you have Asperger's?
You think I might have a little bit?
I know you do.
I know you got the ass
A lot
part.
of it. Exactly. Ass patties. Yes.
Fuck, man. What is that? Like where socially you don't understand?
Well, you don't just know that it's not appropriate to talk, although you don't talk close to someone's face. Like DL was saying that. But it's just saying,
I like to just be a little shocking.
We all do, but that's
always the word.
Yeah.
Hurtful.
There's a line.
Yeah.
I don't do this in my everyday life.
No, but
Yeah, but it's his everyday life.
Yeah.
Fuck Gary.
But you know what? You're like
See what I did there? I got a reaction from you, and that makes me very, very, very good.
You're like a blackout douche. Like, you know, some people drink and don't remember what they do. Like, you don't remember when you're like a douche and you'll come out of it and go, "What happened? I'm a nice person."
Well, I know I'm nice when these mics aren't on.
Yes,
so
different guy.
That's what I bring. That's what I tell myself every day.
You're
Gary, though.
You're a very different You're a very fun guy socially and a gentleman socially.
I am a gentleman.
Yeah, you are.
A gentleman.
But that's boring on the radio. Fuck that.
I'm a gentleman on the radio.
I like this one better.
You do?
Yeah, I like that. I like you on the air better.
It is two different people.
It's fun though on the air. It's
Is it?
unpredictable.
But I don't understand what's so outrageous about him saying "fuck Gary."
Yeah, exactly. That's an easy
Jesus
one.
Christ! When you've worked here, I think
That's an easy one.
It's second nature.
See,
Yeah, that could just be.
Just said it indirectly.
Exactly.
See, he knows because you got a guy that supposedly, and I'm being serious, runs the channel, like make sure everything is like running smoothly, and the guy can't even come up with any idea for a Super Bowl.
That's true.
We should be at the Super Bowl, and if we're not at the Super Bowl, we should have at least given away a trip, a couple tickets. Imagine what we could do with a couple tickets to the Super Bowl.
Oh,
we'd have some good time with some. We would make good radio out of it, and we would get some good press.
Yeah.
But that thought doesn't even enter his stupid head. That egghead of his.
Oh God!
Stupid head. You could have just. You did two insults about his head in that sentence.
Who cares?
Yes.
What are you gonna do? And then I'm trying to keep under control.
Yeah.
I really am. This is me under control. I'm really trying. I understand that it could be a hindrance to the radio show when I bitch all the time, but I'm trying.
Right.
But the fact is, now it's Wednesday, and I'm seeing less and less people here, which means this company had a lot of money to send people to the Super
They're
Bowl.
shipping out. That's what it
They're
means.
shipping
They're
out.
shipping out.
Wait till tomorrow.
Really?
More people.
Ghost town.
I say we take Friday off and say fuck them all.
Nice.
Get ready for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So what's the SiriusXM Super Bowl update? Sam Roberts.
Okay, well, various members of the sales and managerial staff.
And why do they have to go again?
To broker deals.
Like
and
what deals? Like what are
relationship.
What are they going to walk up to alcohol companies and go, "Hey, we'd appreciate it if you continue doing nothing on the show that is exactly your demo."
Right.
Good. Steven Singer.
What kind of salespeople they got if they can't figure out a beer company for the Opie and Anthony show?
You just call Steven Singer from Indiana. Hey, Steven, guess where we are?
Let's do some business.
Man, you remember all the live reads for beer companies where we had to we had to work that shit to make it sound like it was the greatest beer ever, and then 20 minutes later we're talking about the competitor.
Another
basically.
beer. Yeah, it was juggling beer ads.
We had 4.
Yeah.
At one point we had 4 beer companies, Jim. And we even had the St. Louis guys fly in and take me and Ant to lunch.
It was amazing.
They wanted to do a lot of shit with us. They were excited to be involved with the Opie and Anthony show.
Why have we not even been approached by sales for beer ads?
It ain't Sex for Sam anymore. That was so many years ago.
Yeah.
And there would have been some discussion.
No, it's I'll tell you why, because the sales department sucks.
Well, they're going to the Super Bowl.
They just stink.
I don't know.
But they're going down there to schmooze who?
Yeah.
Potential clients,
Oh, boy.
current clients, make sure they get future business.
But wouldn't it be more important to have the Opie and Anthony show starring Jim Norton down there and give the people good radio?
And then show the clients the show.
Like, holy shit, look what these guys could do at a big event.
Oh.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to be so hard on them because I know they're going to come back from the Super Bowl after all that work that they put in and have a lot more opportunities for us as far as sponsors go.
How do we get inside? We're always looking inside. I want to be inside.
Fucking no.
I don't want to be looking through these fucking windows anymore.
Yeah.
I want the key, that special key.
That lets you in.
That just lets you in.
Well, a lot of times when you beat on the door so hard, sometimes a gentle pull will get it open.
Nice.
Jimspiration.
Really well said.
Jimspiration.
It's been a while.
I like that one.
All right, so you got sales douches going down there to schmooze
That
clients.
would be beating on the door. There's a gentle pull.
Pull.
And executives.
And executives. What are they going to do down there?
They got to make sure the on-air product is working.
Oh, right.
They got to make sure the sales department is working. They got to make sure the SiriusXM representatives are representing the company.
I can read between the lines. Basically, what you're saying is they need to get away from their wives.
Oh.
And maybe, you know, and maybe hire some talent.
Oh. I understand.
Well. All right, who's going?
As far as air talent goes, from NFL Radio, Bob Papa, Solomon Wilcots, Adam Shine, Rich Gannon, Gil Brandt, Tim Ryan, Pat Kerwin, Derek Brooks, Vic Carucci, Howard Balzer, and Jim Miller, plus producers.
Plus producers. Now, NFL Radio, it's hard to argue that.
Right.
But you can't knock two of those guys out to give us a spot?
It's a lot of guys.
All right.
It's NFL, though, so I'll even give them all them.
All of
Fuck it.
them?
All of them.
That's
it's
a
NFL.
lot of people, though, Ann.
You're
1,
gonna have-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. It looks like about 10 people plus their producers.
You got to have a lot of people for NFL radio. You got to be like, hey,
5, 6,
yeah,
7, 8,
Giants,
9, 10.
Pats.
11 people and their producers.
And their producers
from one channel.
include the guys who do the wrestling show, Busted Open, who will be broadcasting live from the Super Bowl.
See, now you're rubbing it in.
That's stupid.
Wrestling guys are going, is basically what you're trying to say.
People don't want to hear about it's like football. Where's the relief?
Where's some wrestling?
I need some professional wrestling analysis.
I don't think so.
Just one time in 17 years.
Yeah.
You don't think the Friday before the Super Bowl, people aren't going to be dying for a pro wrestling show live from Indianapolis?
No. All right, who else?
From Mad Dog Radio, of course, Mad Dog will be there, and his night guy Dino Costa, who's tried to get on this show.
Who is he?
Dino Costa.
I never
think he should be on. I don't think he should be going.
Who else?
Larry the Cable Guy will be doing I think either a 1-hour show or a 2-hour show.
He doesn't even work here. They hired him to go to. Are they hiring people to go to the Super Bowl now?
Oh my God!
And represent SiriusXM?
Blue Collar Radio.
He doesn't work there.
Oh, 1-hour show. 1-hour show.
Oh my God! They're sending him for a 1-hour show.
He's doing a 1-hour show on Radio Row. Radio Row.
Radio Row. Well, you know.
Well, they told us that we didn't think you'd want to be part of Radio Row. That's where all the big
But
names
meanwhile,
are going.
everyone's going to be there.
All the big names.
They don't want us to be a part of Radio Row.
No, that's what it is.
Christ.
Rosie O'Donnell will be doing a show from Radio Row.
She talks to dykes. How many dykes fucking
Well,
watch
they like
the
football.
Super Bowl?
Don't they? No.
I don't think so. I know they like the WNBA, but I don't think they like. I don't think there's a big fan base in the NFL.
Rosie.
Why is Rosie going?
Mark Says Hi will be broadcasting from
that dumb name.
the Super Bowl. Radio Row.
I don't know him, but that name has got to go.
Works on the comedy
He's
channel.
a nice guy, but his name is horrible.
So if he walked up to us, how would it go? Would he say?
Hey, Mark Says Hi.
He'd go, hi. Wouldn't he say, hi, my name's Mark Says Hi?
Yeah, hi, I'm Mark Says Hi.
Oh, it's like a loop.
Oh,
It's
stop
like a loop
it.
of awfulness.
Yeah, how do you get out of it?
Hey, guys, I'm Mark Says Hi.
When do you get a
Guys,
chance to
I'm
say?
Mark Says-
When do you
yeah.
get a chance to say hello in there? Because you're stuck in the loop, like Jimmy said.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
Hi, I'm
horrible.
Mark Says Hi, I'm Mark Says Hi, I'm Mark Says Hi, I'm Mark Says Hi. Oh my goodness, it's like a tire going down a big Mark Says Hi hill.
All right.
But he'll, I guess, be hosting stuff for Raw Dog Comedy from the Super Bowl.
Did Gary even have a conversation about the Super Bowl with anybody? I know he asked us, and we said yes, and that was the last we heard.
If I remember, Eric brought it up, and what were you... like months ago.
I brought it up like over the summer, like I've done for the last couple
Over the
years.
summer, that's a great time to bring it up.
Yeah.
What was your idea?
But hey, O&A still want to go to the Super Bowl. We should start planning this.
And then what did they say?
If you wore your Goodyear shirt, it would be a problem.
Oh, blimp.
All right, well, Jimmy doesn't want to go.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I do. So
Sensitive E-Rock.
But they were like, okay, well, we still have time. That's a bit far out. And then it never gets brought up again.
It's still far out, right?
Are you guys going to get in trouble?
Still a bit
in a
far
cool
out.
way, yeah.
Are you guys going to get in trouble talking about this with us?
Yeah.
You get in trouble, right?
More meetings.
I didn't do anything. What am I going to do?
They get in trouble.
Say that again.
They get in trouble for feeding us this info.
Feeding.
They don't want these guys feeding us this stuff.
No.
They don't want these guys wiling us up.
No, why should these guys tell us shit that is said that directly impacts us and this program?
These guys should tell us everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They absolutely should tell us everything.
How about we should have been told about the Super Bowl? And we should have been told that we'd be on Radio Row, and would that be okay with us? If it is, we'll send you. If not, we won't.
If not, maybe we can make an alternative arrangement for someplace. But if that's not possible, do you want us to pursue this anyway? That would have been the conversation to have.
Or I'm going to get you a trip to the Super Bowl you could give away. So you could do some good radio with that. Maybe do a live broadcast to pick the winner. Or, and I'm saying maybe it's a possibility, throwing a huge O&A Super Bowl party.
That
None of this was presented to us.
Biggie, yeah.
Larry the Cable Guy, Rosie,
Mark says hi. Cavino and Rich will be there.
And this one, by the way, I like Rich. I like both of these guys. I saw Rich in the men's room yesterday.
Oh.
And he goes, he goes, we're low maintenance. Because we were saying there, like, how come they're going? And it's like, but no, it's like not a reflection. It's like, we like those guys. It's not a reflection on them.
Oh, yeah, no, we're not trashing them.
No, it's almost like, why aren't we going as well? Not instead of them.
Yeah, we're way madder at the company.
Did
Sway's
you touch
going?
each other's cocks in the bathroom?
He's in good shape, and I commented, I'm like, God damn.
Oh, in the bathroom. That's always good. Comment on a man's shape.
And Sway, who's, and we like Sway. We actually get along with him, our neighbor.
Yeah, he's worth more than you guys.
He's only...
Remember the auction?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And he's only been here, what, 4 months? 3 or 4 months?
6 months.
Yeah.
Is the official time.
6 months. Good enough for a Super Bowl ticket.
We've been here pushing 7.5 years.
Yeah.
Can you believe that, dude, when you say that?
Oh, my God.
Wow.
7.5
fucking years.
How many of those years did you go to the Super Bowl?
Jesus Christ.
You know the answer, Sam.
It's like a manslaughter
I remember.
rap.
Isn't it true that they're taking people from Ron and Fez's show?
There's rumors.
Yeah.
What's that rumor?
No.
I heard somebody
It's like it's Sam now. He's
trying to figure out how to phrase that.
You're
because
totally fucked.
It's all rumors and...
Totally
What are you
fucked,
hearing?
Sam.
I heard that maybe...
No, I didn't. He could have. Do you understand that he can't help himself either?
Yeah.
Because all he had to say was, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Oh, okay.
I can't lie. I don't have it in me.
Right.
Oh, is that what are you, Vulcan?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, guys, the whale movie. The commercials on TV again.
I looked into the booth.
The whale movie's going to be terrific.
A whale on the board.
Big miracle. Yeah, what's the rumor you're hearing?
Well, I heard.
Ronnie's losing a guy?
Yeah, it could be untrue, but I've heard that there will be one of Ronnie's guys going to help in a managerial.
Well, now, why would that be?
purpose?
A managerial.
Like he's going to assist somebody?
That's correct.
Who's he going to assist?
Who needs an assistant down at the Super Bowl? And what is his job going to be?
Yeah.
What is whose job going to be?
Whoever this guy is. I don't know. I don't even know who it is.
Well, I think that guy's job, he's probably one of the higher-ups.
Zito? I heard it's Zito. I heard some behind-the-scenes shit,
Well,
too.
listen. You know, it's not going to be Pepper Hicks, is it? He screams management assistant.
What does Zito do for Ron and Fez?
He's their producer, one of their, it's him and Chris Stanley.
And so one of the managerial guys is taking Mark Zito as an assistant to the Super Bowl?
That's what somebody told me. I mean, I don't know. But
What managerial guy is taking an assistant?
And why would he do that? That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Somebody needs help. I don't know.
What kind of
what does he
help
need
does
help
need?
with
What does
at
he
the
need?
Super Bowl?
Manservant?
Yeah.
I guess he's higher up in both the sales and the talent, so maybe he needs help wrangling talent. Maybe that's what that is all about.
But won't there be anybody there who can help him from talent?
Oh. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I don't know who in the talent department.
Well, who's bringing an assistant?
You could probably one of the higher ups. I think in the sort of the talent side of things.
But I don't know, this isn't a secret.
He's scared to name names.
But why? It's not.
But that's weird.
If it is what it is, it's not. You're not. There's nothing. It's not like you're uncovering a crime. It's just,
I wouldn't think there's anything wrong with it either. But for some reason,
No, I think it's really strange.
it's not being
to
addressed.
bring an assistant down.
Such
down.
fear.
oh no, is this like one of those?
Up. Where is Indianapolis up from here? I think it is.
think
a
it's
little bit,
left.
Right? It's left, but a little up.
What's your?
Maybe, I don't know.
What's your?
I'll do it. So it comes from me and not Sam.
Okay.
Because Sam's very nervous about this.
That's
right.
Yeah.
I don't know how this information gets passed around.
He needs an assistant at the Super Bowl. So that's your Super Bowl update. Less people in the hallways. Seems like there's a big party going on down there without us.
And there's going to be a lot of talent, a lot of guests, so maybe that's where the, whole assistant thing comes into play.
I got to start thinking that we're just assholes.
Well, yeah.
I got to officially start thinking that.
Well, you could have.
Maybe I should have started thinking that 5 to 6 years ago. But
even at the beginning, when you were just saying
it's good to acknowledge it.
Horrible things about Gary before you even started this, he would probably consider you an asshole.
Fuck Gary. What does he do? Enough already.
I don't know.
If you can't figure out Super Bowl shit, you're useless.
I pitched an idea, and I pitched it all the way up the ladder, and everyone said no.
What was the idea?
That we get Tom Brady to throw grapes into my asshole.
Now that's good.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine somehow you get that done? And he has to come and do our show just to do that before he goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah.
No, he does it there. I mean, it was for there.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
It's for there.
Halftime show?
Yeah.
Got to come out of the locker room just to throw grapes at your asshole?
Yeah, or he does it like the day before, like when he's on his way to warm-ups.
And these assholes couldn't get that done.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I was going to call it grape rape.
By the way, I'm not mad, Sam.
You're not?
No, this is just fun for me.
You enjoy it?
Yeah, I'm not even mad anymore.
Right.
I don't really get mad anymore. Maybe it sounds differently on the air, but I really don't. It's just more fun to point out the ridiculousness of the situation.
I think you like when things don't go your way because it gives you a chance to point out things that you see as inabilities in terms of certain.
I would
Dr. Sam.
But in the end, I would like things to go our way.
Sure,
I really would.
Sure.
But for some reason, we just can never get that done. We always work with shitty people. We really do. It knows. We can list them.
It's just never ended.
We could list them.
You could. Never ending.
The only guy I would put on the list of respectability would be Eric Logan. The only guy, and slightly Steve Blatter, but we didn't have enough time with him before they gave him a massive promotion. So we don't work with the guy,
right?
Technically.
Wow.
But the rest of them they've all just been shitty. With no fucking skills.
It's a lot of guys that are like, they were hoping their names would be added onto the list after Eric Logan, and then they just weren't.
No.
Like they were hoping just now you would have more names after.
No.
But you didn't.
And they try to downplay what Eric did for us, and I just look at him like, really? Stop already. He did a lot for us.
Logan was the shit.
Wicklund did a good job. Don Wicklund did a nice job.
Oh, yeah. Don did. No, and I mean that. Yes, he did.
Wiki?
Yeah, but he
Remember
just did.
Wiki?
Yeah, he's so happy
Does he have anything to do with this company anymore?
Yeah, he works for Broadminded and some of the female channels.
Oh, that makes sense.
No, Don Wicklund was absolutely a soldier. Sometimes he couldn't get things done because he didn't have that power. That's all. That's what I'm saying.
He's so happy to be not associated with the show anymore. Yeah, he listens still.
Didn't he take some heat from the people for the Ron and Fez wedding thing, spending like thousands upon thousands of dollars on a radio wedding?
Like over $10,000.
Yeah, like it was a real wedding or something.
Look, I'm not saying that XM's spending was out of control and maybe someone needed to look at the books.
Be reined in a bit.
But now we're completely to the other side now.
Yeah.
They would just fucking send us places just because they could.
Yeah.
The poker tournament. But you know what?
All this stuff.
We got some fucking amazing moments in that poker tournament.
Yeah.
That fucking we got out of that perhaps more than that.
Oh,
that fucking callback we've done 10,000 times came from there.
Perhaps more than that.
The Ed Asner thing.
Look,
we had Rogan on the show there.
We've been in this building two and a half years.
Yeah.
Oh, way over 2.5. We're pushing 3.
No, it's not that long. Couldn't
It was
be.
April.
Yeah, it'll be 3 in April.
It would be 3 in April. Yeah, so in 3 years they have sent us.
Life has just escaped.
Fuck, dude.
In 3 years they have sent us nowhere.
You haven't been one place. Hard Rock.
No, that's not something else.
Hard Rock.
Do you realize
10 fucking times? All right, we get it. We can fucking do appearances at the Hard Rock.
This reminds me of a song I wrote. Time's moving on.
XM sent us to Vegas, L.A., L.A. twice because we did the X Games.
Got to see the D.C. studio.
That's right, New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans a couple of times, right?
D.C.
Where we got to watch black people beat up white people in New
Remember
Orleans.
that stand on a balcony?
Oh, just watching these poor white people file past these gang of black males, just punching the gentleman in the face, groping their girlfriends. And then when the guy turned around to say, "What the fuck are you doing?" they would just cold cock him in the face. Blatant racial hate crime going on with, barely any retribution.
We were whipping beads over at them.
Oh, yeah. Remember we were taking that? We were so bad with the beads. I remember that.
Do you remember
one.
throwing them at the guy in the wheelchair? I remember doing that, whizzing him at somebody in the wheelchair.
Well, people would be walking underneath us with their big drinks in their hands, and the goal was to roll up the beads in a ball and fire it down as hard as you could and hit the cup directly, and it would knock the drink right out of their hands and splatter all over their pants and shit. And then you got to look up real quick like, hey, you're just one of the festive people. Hilariously fun.
Remember this one?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I
We
remember
didn't
that.
do it, though. Someone else threw it.
No, I know.
She never got over that.
What?
Really?
How do you?
She never did.
How do you know?
Macho Grande?
Because she used to work here.
I ate a chick's pussy in the fucking... I ate a chick's pussy in the strip club in the afternoon. She just gave me a lap dance over my face. I just licked her pussy and jerked off.
I remember that.
That was money well spent by
It
XM.
sure was.
I remember that.
Yeah, the Super Bowl is going to be in New Orleans next year.
Really?
That's right.
That's 18 years in a row.
Oh.
Fuck.
You'd think they'd at least be getting ready to send us out to WrestleMania. Am I right, guys?
We did WrestleMania.
Well, don't say we.
We did. We.
Some of us weren't there.
Well, you know
We were
what?
sent to
There was a we
WrestleMania.
before there was a you, my
You're
friend.
kidding me.
Yes, believe it or not.
I would go to WrestleMania, even though I've never
a good
done
time.
it. I don't know what would go
It
on
really
there.
is a good time.
What I would do.
They set up a Radio Row and everything. They got lots
Oh, well,
of
then I'm
events
not
now.
going.
Oh,
You don't like
yuck.
Radio
No,
Row?
I hate
I wanna
Radio
do
Row.
UFC.
I want to be protected from it.
Is Scott gone already?
I'm not sure what his travel schedule
Oh,
is.
it would have to be. It's Super Bowl week.
You think he's gone already?
No. What's today? Today's only Wednesday. The Super Bowl's Sunday.
He'll at least be there tomorrow.
They're
I'm
starting
sure,
to, like...
a lot of shows. Every show is going to be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Larry the Cable Guy's doing his show today, I think, so he might be down there.
What?
But he doesn't even work for the company. They hired him.
Blue collar.
He's not. But he
collar.
doesn't do any time on blue
It's
collar.
like fucking Eminem over there.
Right.
Same thing.
Yeah.
He's one of those M&M guys.
They call it Blue Collar, and it's based on, the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. And stuff.
You think we'll ever get to a point where they just hire our names and you just sit back and collect the dough like
Collect
half
the
these
dough.
guys?
Oh, that's got to be great.
You think it'll ever happen? How great would that be?
No.
No?
Because you goofs tried to pursue a career in radio. That's the bad move.
That was stupid, right?
That was dumb.
Yeah.
We should have pursued a career in just getting our name on radio
Right.
stations.
We have learned to make money in radio. You can't do an actual show.
No.
Correct.
That's the mistake we made.
Shouldn't do a show.
I do lots of shows.
You should just have a name on a window.
You guys have seasonal depression. Are you feeling down? Is that the problem?
Well, I would if it wasn't for a happy light.
It's not on.
Oh, I thought just being in the room, it was like the monolith in 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Can we compete? Can we
You put
compete
it over there.
How could pointing in a direction be that funny?
Wow.
Jimmy.
Wow.
Holy fuck, that's funny.
Hey,
yes, Kevin from Connecticut, yes.
Can we turn our lights on to compete with the happy light? And who brought in the happy light?
This is Troy's happy light from home because he gets seasonal depression.
Troy Kwan gets seasonal depression, and he had it enough where he thought it out, went and looked up if there's some cure for it, found it, and bought it.
Maybe he's depressed because he sleeps only like twice a week.
He got the good one. Like, he specifically went on Amazon and found the best happy light there was. The guy who thinks that 9/11 could have been a cover-up believes that lights could make you less depressed.
Well, real sunlight does. But how about you just go outside?
Well, it's
seasonal depression.
It is a known fact that these lights do help people.
Is that a known fact?
Yeah. They got some studies.
I don't believe it.
It's just people just say it.
They got
people who work for them.
studies.
Yeah, it's a placebo.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think you get enough sunlight.
Troy said that he starts to vibrate when he's in front of that for 20 minutes.
So could we get him to do that?
He starts to vibrate.
It says Does he have something shoved in his ass while this is happening?
There's a butt plug.
There's a butt plug.
Fucking vibrating butt plug attached to the happy light. Right. That's the happy part. There's the light and then the happy.
Right. Because you're supposed to shine it directly on you. Do you want to just have Troy the happy light shine on him while you guys do your
needs
show?
some happiness.
I want to
today.
feel.
Let Jimmy feel the happiness, the happy light.
A happy ending light. Just come on it.
You ready?
All right, we're going to turn on the happy light.
It's fucking. I don't understand what the fuck.
Jimmy's happy. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Bunch of shit. Utter stupidity.
Hold on. This is too good.
Hold
on. These fucking people need to sing. You got your thing working right? Hold on.
Hold on. Stupidity.
That's
Hold on a minute.
Fucking dumb.
It is dumb, right?
It's the happy light by Veralux. No, it doesn't work.
Veralux.
All right, what do we got,
Stupid.
Jimmy? We got to make believe now.
There's no make believing. This is Troy's happy light.
Yeah.
And it's shit. It's him trying to convince himself that his life doesn't stink when he turns this on. It does. Yay! Yay! It's just fucking depressing. It's just fucking depressing. What?
Eric!
He leaves the music on.
E-Rock.
Oh, look at E-Rock's waving his arms in there. It's crazy.
Oh, he doesn't understand.
Be part of the bit. You turn the music
I'm
off.
trying to, but people keep fucking talking to me while I'm doing this.
Okay.
Who was talking to you?
All right.
Who was talking to you?
The Burger King.
What'd they say, E-Rock? What were they talking to you?
Oh, why don't we play Karma Chameleon? Well, I'm doing this because you mentioned the monolith. I'm just like,
Who
leave me
said
alone.
Karma Chameleon?
We had the bit going.
Who was doing that?
Don't.
Who? Where is he?
Who was?
Who's in there?
Who?
Was it Roland?
Who? Give him up.
Give him
Wasn't
up.
Roland.
So
Give
was
him up.
Paul.
Who was it?
Paul?
Oh, what a fucking ass.
No, Uncle.
I didn't say that.
Can we try this again?
I said whenever you're around whales, you're like a chameleon because you blend in.
Oh.
All right, so you got the Troy Kwan happy light in front of you, Jimmy.
I do. And Troy is one of our producers, and it's fucking hilarious to think that his life is such shit that he puts this it looks like a scale.
It does look like a scale.
It's fucking horrendous.
Yeah, that's...
Yay! 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 It couldn't possibly work. Utter nonsense. New age shit. Yay! Yay! I'm going to stop this very shortly. It's exhausting being so happy.
That's gotta be.
It works, though, I see.
I actually just I do want to see what it feels like to have it on me.
Just turn it on. Oh, Jesus.
No, but I was actually just saying.
Jimmy's actually seeing
I'm
now.
actually just saying. That's why I said actually.
Now, it's just two... What that is are two fluorescent lights, which are horrible. Like, that's what you get in an office, and that's what depresses you, is fluorescent lighting.
Yeah, why would you want to be reminded you're still in your cubicle?
Right. No more?
Oh.
You're supposed to do it for 20 minutes.
It's regular fluorescent lights.
Where's Troy Kwan?
I don't know.
Hopefully he's an idiot.
Hopefully hanging himself.
Because you stole his happy light.
Yeah.
Troy Kwan!
Oh, God. Troy.
I make him feel better. Hi, Troy.
Troy. Like, he came in and he pointed at it like, huh?
Thank you.
Huh? The happy light?
Look,
huh?
that's your baby.
Yeah, look at it. You really like that?
Happy light?
But Troy, it's just two fluorescent lights.
And you can't get anything done because you're getting blinded by the happy light.
Yeah, it's great.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Feels good.
Put this on you 20 minutes a day. You really start to vibrate. I don't know what it is.
Walk us through it. What's going on with you? You got seasonal depression?
Yeah, and it keeps getting worse as I get older.
But is it worse because you don't sleep that much and you're out at the clubs, doing your DJ thing, so you don't really get this regular sunlight?
Well, in the summer, I'm always outside. I love skating. I love biking, hiking, whatever. So in the winter, it's just I'd never go outside. Coming in at the hours that we do, you don't see the sun. There's days that I leave late, I don't see the sun. So there's weeks that go by that I don't even know the sun exists. So I deal with a little bit of trying to get stoked on life, So, and before I took antidepressants and they fucked me up real bad.
Why don't you try some uncle depressants?
I was on,
Chip like that. No, you rubbed his forearm on me.
What antidepressants?
I was on one called Effexor, and I was on another one called...
It affects him, too.
See how horrible it is? He gave Troy the old bump with the forearm. That's horrible.
I'm laughing.
And how did that
What
shit
did it do to you?
Yeah, how did that shit fuck you up?
Well, it just makes you completely emotionally numb, where you don't give a fuck about anything. What's wrong with that?
Oh, God, that sounds fantastic.
It really does.
Fuck, man.
It does, but then it doesn't, because you could be like, oh, your whole family was just murdered, and you can just be like, whatever.
And if you're the one that did it, it really doesn't bother you.
Of course.
But wouldn't you want that feeling? Why would you want to have to go through that emotion?
Well, then
right?
Well,
it's not going to change their plight.
But I feel like it's as strange as it sounds, it affects creativity.
Ah, now you're talking.
So when you fuck with that, you feel you just exist.
So when are you getting off of it? See, I was implying there.
But then I try to get off of it by just a cold turkey withdrawal.
You should try heating it up in the microwave.
Oh, shit. That's a good one. Uh-oh, who's he going to target? his arm. Oh, he got both of them. Whoa, Chip.
I know.
Fucking Chip.
So someone suggested this light.
Well, yeah.
So what happened when you went cold turkey?
Cold turkey.
So I basically just took all my antidepressants, flushed them down the toilet.
That's smart to do.
Yeah,
that never ends in a shooting.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it was bad.
Barricading himself in his apartment.
Yeah, we're so
Come
lucky.
get me, pigs.
Yeah, really. We're so lucky no one got strangled.
Yeah, no, it was really bad because I
Someone's lucky out there. They have no idea.
I would walk down the street and I would feel like my heart was stopping in my chest.
Whoa.
And I would literally just start, I'm going to die! I'm going to die! That light is terrible. So, I would feel like I was...
No, my health doesn't allow it.
You like that on?
Well,
Does that bother your eyes?
A little bit, but I'm just trying for something natural.
Natural?
How is that
fucking
natural? That's
It's natural. It's
That's
not
the
putting,
furthest from natural.
It's not putting
How about
chemicals.
the sun?
Yeah, I would love to. If you can figure out a way for me to have the sun at this... working here on these hours.
Mirrors. Why don't you just play the Beatles' "Here Comes the Sun"?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you play that?
And then say, "Where's the daughter?"
That is a good one.
It's a good song, and I think it just makes you happy listening to the song. Meaning you don't need the regular sunlight.
Yeah, but
Problem solved.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Exactly.
I'll take the happy light over "Here Comes the Sun."
All right,
I like
the song's
this song.
for you. So who turned you on to that?
Well, I went to my doctor, and they were trying to put me on more prescription. I was like, no. So they're like, well, hey, this works for some people. Give it a shot.
And it's called the Happy Light.
It is, yeah.
The company is called Happy Light.
Yeah. It's called.
That's an awful big pill to swallow.
So we were talking about seasonal depression the other day with Joe DeRosa, and there you go.
So why not just look into that? See, Sam just pulled up a picture of the sun on a website. Why not just look at that?
Yeah, it's not the same.
Why? You got a lot of tattoos. Why don't you get a tattoo of the sun? And you can look at the sun right on your forearm.
It's just not the.
I'm thinking Beatles, "Here Comes the Sun," staring at a picture of the sun on the internet. You're good.
That works?
I'm thinking.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll take my happy light.
Every day, though, you have to sit with the happy light?
I actually haven't done it a lot lately, but it was more so last year.
Can't you just shine it on you while you're sleeping, and then you don't have to worry about that part of
I don't know what that
your
would do.
routine?
I don't know. I think your eyes may need to see it.
No, oh, really?
I don't know. I don't know.
Dr. Steve could help us. I think isn't it something to do with vitamin D? You know. Don't you get vitamin D
some
from the
kind
sun?
of vitamin D, some kind of chemical reaction.
Yeah, that's actually what I started doing this year. I started taking vitamin D pills.
So I don't think you need to actually look at it. I think if it's hitting your body.
Yeah, you don't have to look at it. What do you think? Happiness goes into your eyeballs?
I don't know.
That's crazy. You're going to get cataracts. You're going to get cataracts.
Well, you guys, I'll bring it in here for you guys. You guys can keep it in here for a while.
That's good, yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's all right.
add a
Actually,
little happiness.
Probably good for viewing X-rays with. Just hang it up on the wall. This is, I've never even heard of that.
I didn't even know they existed, a happy light.
Yeah. I was happy not knowing they existed.
Yeah, I mean,
I heard about these lights.
Knowing they don't exist or something like that.
Yeah.
All right. Just trying to be quick and I'm sucking a dick.
That's all right. Lucky you.
I'm telling you, Jim, keep it on for a little while.
That light's terrible.
Oh, God, it's horrid.
I get sunlight every day, though.
It's an anger light.
Yeah, you got to squint, and that's going to cause a headache.
Wear sunglasses. You got to wear sunglasses in front of it.
All right,
right.
Thank you, Troy, for bringing in the happy light today. We got our own happy lights. Thank you, Sam.
Yeah.
It's about time we turn on our own happy
About
lights.
time they were just
You
on.
unplug this shitty happy lights?
These things.
Now we got a lot of light in this studio. Oh, that one doesn't work anymore?
Well, there it
This
is.
light would depress you in Papillon.
Very good. Can we make it quick with Dr. Steve today? Quite frankly, he bores the shit out of a lot of people.
Dr. Steve
hi,
is
Dr. Steve.
beloved.
Well,
beloved.
what happens is the light is like photosynthesis, where it's like a nutrient for your cells. Sorry.
If it was photosynthesis, you'd have to be plant-based.
Yeah, no. And take pictures.
Dr. Steve, is there anything to this happy light thing? Oh my God! Look at I can't even see you guys
this is
anymore.
crazy now with these lights. I'm not happy. I'm annoyed. My pupils just slammed shut.
Holy fuck! I can't see shit. Dr. Steve.
Dr. Steve, what's behind this whole seasonal depression and the use of light, artificial light to cure it? Yellow?
Yes. Well, there actually is some science behind that.
Oh.
We produce vitamin D when we're out exposed to the sunlight, and people in the United States have chronically low vitamin D levels because we're not outside enough.
What does vitamin D do for the human? What does it do? What are the benefits?
You know, we used to talk about it just being involved in calcium absorption and those kinds of things. But now we're finding that people with low vitamin D levels are at increased risk for heart disease and cancer and all kinds of crazy shit.
Would a vitamin D supplement help?
Well, it certainly won't hurt. Now, we don't have any evidence yet that increasing vitamin D levels will reverse that risk or, lessen that risk. But we do know that people with low levels have high risk, so it makes sense, at least for now, to try a vitamin D supplement. I think everybody should take one, especially if you're a city dweller and not getting enough sun.
Now, Dr. Steve, don't some of these statistics and things, aren't they a little wacky when you think if somebody has a vitamin deficiency, you could probably surmise that they really don't take very good care of themselves. They're not eating properly. And perhaps that's why they're getting these diseases instead of it directly having to do with the vitamins themselves.
If you have a vitamin C deficiency, it's so hard to become vitamin C deficient.
Yeah.
Actually get scurvy in this world. You're absolutely right. If someone has scurvy, this is someone who has just basically eaten shit for the last, several years.
Ah, yes.
Not
Dried pork on a ship. Yeah.
We had a guy that had scurvy. I've seen one case in my career, and it was a mountain guy who ate nothing but potatoes 3 meals a day.
Ooh.
Why? You must have had potato breath.
Yes.
Why was he only eating potatoes?
Well, I guess his parents didn't teach him about a balanced diet. I don't know. He just lived up. He would get canned potatoes and eat canned potatoes 3 meals a day.
And that was bad for you.
He was kind of a hermit,
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's
I'll
true.
say.
But when it comes to vitamin D deficiency, that is a product of our modern lifestyle.
Hey, are vitamin B injections good?
Injections?
You don't need to.
Speaking of vitamin D.
Yeah. Vitamin double D.
I'm not even
showing videos of women tits.
Yeah, I was sorry, Dr. Steve, nothing against you, but I Like Girls Daily just tweeted a video of knockers.
Big knockers.
She calls them knockers.
So wait,
titties.
Can I get a vitamin D shot?
Yes, you can, Jimmy.
Are they good for you?
Oh, no.
Yeah, there's no reason to. Vitamin D is...
Just drink milk.
No, I mean, vitamin B, I'm sorry.
Oh, vitamin B.
Yeah.
Okay. It's also very hard to be vitamin B deficient, but you can be B12 deficient if you've got a lack of a certain chemical in your body that's produced in the stomach.
Charisma? You better start taking it.
Yeah, well, Kevin from Con writes, Dr. Steve is on vitamin Z.
Oh, damn.
No, but I want to know about vitamin B12 injections.
Yes.
Just do it and see what it does for you.
B12. What happens with B12 is there's a possibility that you can't absorb B12, and the only way then that you can get it into your body is
through
injection. And the nice thing about B12 is it's not toxic, so if you get too much, you just piss it out.
What's it do to you, B12? How would it make me feel?
Well, B12 is good for making sure that your white blood cells are doing their job.
Of course
properly.
they're working.
When you have a deficiency in B12, the white blood cells grow really large and they get sluggish, and it does other things.
The Iraq blood cell.
Can it make you tired?
What most people feel like after they get a B12 shot is a little burst of energy for a few days.
A few days.
That sounds good.
Well, let's do that.
I want to get...
you want to come up here and inject us in our heinies?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I would do that.
Yeah?
You can get B12 shot in your arm, though, but yeah.
Nice.
Can I go to a pharmacy and get that?
You can. You have to have a prescription, and then you have to have a prescription for the needles, and then you have to learn how to...
Fuck that. Let's just inject each other, Jimmy. Me and you.
Shoot each other up.
I can teach
Run
you
the
how to do
heinies.
it.
Oh, that's good, Dr. Steve. He can teach us how to do it.
You got to hit a vein, though, right?
No.
No. It goes into the muscle.
Oh, it's a little skin popping.
No, I don't want to do that. I want to go to the doctor. Hey, and I want to do an apnea machine. I think I'm dying. I'm not sleeping.
I think I'm dying. You're killing everyone around you.
Yeah, you're not
Jimmy.
dying, Jimmy. You're killing everyone. What, are you going to go to Algeria? They have those weird things on their heads. I want to get an apnea machine so I can start living.
Yeah.
Okay, well, do you know that you have sleep apnea?
Oh, God, yes. I'm just constantly fucking dying. Air.
Can you tape yourself?
I probably should.
Please?
We could get you a sleep study.
I don't want to go to the place, though, because if I go to the place, I'll never sleep.
That's true.
You only have to sleep for about an hour or two.
I won't even doze off,
get all
dude.
the data that they need.
Dude, I can't sleep on a fucking plane in a comfortable seat with a pillow.
I love when you go and get a sleep study and they connect you to all these machines and wires and it's not your bed and they're like, "Yep, you got a sleep problem." Of course you do.
Yeah, now go
Who could sleep in those conditions?
I could.
Really?
I'm a sleeping machine.
I wish I could, dude. Can they come to my house and do it?
I'm not aware of any sleep lab that's doing in-home stuff, but I'll check on that.
You know what?
In New York City,
that would be a great small business to have, where you go to the person's home, get a big tit monster to come over and give you a sleep study.
Because you got to sit there. When you go to a sleep study place, what do you bring your own pillows or something?
You can bring your own pillow if you want to.
And then you lay on your
They're
back?
very comfortable.
Bring a chick.
Yeah, I can't sleep on my back.
Hang on. Hey, have a good day, boys. I'm dropping the kids off at school.
Oh, is that what you call it? It's called the Cosby Kids.
Wait, he has to go?
Oh.
No.
Oh, yeah, no.
All right, Dr. Steve, thanks. I guess he's got to go.
Dr. Steve.
No, we're good.
All right, thanks for all the info. We really
What, you got an
appreciate
emergency? Would you get a pulse?
No, we're good.
Oh, okay.
I thought you said you got to drop the
All right,
kids
Doc.
off.
The sleep lab is very comfortable
he's all right?
and dark and quiet.
Yeah, but you got to wear like fucking wires and lay on your back, and I piss 30 times a night.
Yeah, that part's the problem. They'll give you a little urinal that you can pee in.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
A little jug.
I would love to pee in a jug.
With a long neck, and you put your monstrous hog in it.
Yeah, I got to jimmy my cock in there.
By the way, you got to update your info. I'm being told by a bunch of people you can do a home sleep study now.
Oh yeah,
you can do it
at home.
You can do it.
Yeah, that may be. We don't have that here. I'm in a rural area, but in city, that makes.
All right. Let me get Russ on the line because he's in complete agreement with Dr. Steve. Russ.
Hey, guys. No, actually, I disagree with Dr. Steve. I stated vitamin D is the hottest vitamin out right now, and I think he's underplaying the importance of it. Everybody's being...
I just said everybody should take it.
What's wrong with
you? You didn't even discuss half the things that it does. It acts like a hormone in your body, and if you're having trouble sleeping, it helps bowel movement. It helps a lot more than just it boosts your testosterone. There's a lot of things for you. You didn't even mention that.
That's because that part's not true, but it is very...
Face to Russ.
Bowel movement.
Damn it.
No, it does a lot of things you didn't even mention.
What this is? WebMD versus Dr. Steve.
Yep.
It's going down.
That's right. If there's one thing Dr. Steve knows about, it's a good, solid bowel movement.
Yeah. Now, hey, look, vitamin D does way more than we ever thought that it did, and we're learning more about it all the time. And, I just touched on the big stuff. I think everyone should take a vitamin D supplement. I really do.
I'll take one. I take, I should take a multivitamin, but I just don't. I'm the one. This is a vitamin break's probably boring for people, but I'm so
kind of boring.
Vitamin deficient. Vitamin break's usually fun.
I know.
Usually we have so much fun with them. I don't know what happened here. All right, Russ, thanks for the information.
Yeah, thank you, Russ.
Dr.
Bunch
Steve.
of leaves, Russell.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Steve.
Yeah, good
Always
for
a
nothing,
pleasure.
Russ.
Love Dr. Steve. When is Dr. Steve's show on?
Sunday, Sundays at 9 a.m., but Saturdays at 9 p.m.
I like that promo where he's kind of rapping with the horrible diseases and afflictions that people have. They cut they cut it together really, really well. Yeah.
Troy did that. He
Well, he must have been on the Happy Light at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
His dumb Happy Light. Give me a break.
Jimmy having trouble sleeping, and Luke using force on Twitter writes, hire Steve to talk to you, Jimmy. He'll make you pass the fuck out.
Oh, man. They're bashing our buddy.
I'm just dying in my sleep every night.
Mongo the trucker writes, Dr. Steve has humor apnea. What do you think of these comments there, Dr. Steve?
Eat shit.
Yeah.
Eat shit indeed, sir.
You should say ingest fecal matter. Vitamin D and some fecal matter. Chew you up. Vitamin B12 chaser. Well, blood cells will swell. They get sluggish. They're very good. You got to shrink them down. They get very sluggish. White blood cells.
Sluggish.
All right. These happy lights are making me really fucking mad. Can we turn them off?
No.
You will really think that I have an issue with humor when you hear double vasectomy Todd's entry into the worst best man contest that I was his best man.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we doing that contest?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I quoted Henny Youngman and Mickey Rooney. So.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What was the quotes from those two guys? Why wait?
I'm not falling for that.
I'm not hanging up on that. Are you crazy? I want to hear the Henny Youngman
He probably
quote.
said, take my wife, please.
Did you?
It was horrendous. But I don't think it's not bad enough to win, and it's not bad enough to be really funny.
When do we get the, do we have the entry?
Yeah, I sent it in last night.
Oh.
All right. Well,
Dr.
we're doing that contest soon, I guess.
Everything has to be in by tomorrow.
I don't know anything about this contest. Have we been talking about this one, Sam?
Yeah, we've been all about it on the after show.
Oh, nice.
I heard that they're doing a big thing. It's this weekend in Poughkeepsie at Bananas. There's a big best man thing happening.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I think you're playing there.
Yes,
Didn't you
I
just
am.
play Poughkeepsie?
No.
I'm confused.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Jim Norton had
I've been
Bananas
doing
at
long
Poughkeepsie.
shows, too. Fuck, man.
Good for
Hour
you.
15.
Damn it.
Yeah, all good stuff.
We just did 2 hours, Sam, so we should go home.
No, you do a 4-hour show.
Who says?
You do. It's in the contract you signed.
Yo.
Right.
We got
all right, Steve.
Snooki and Jwoww for the show
Yes.
Finally.
coming in.
I guess Snooki got engaged.
Did she really?
They're saying, yeah, lost a lot of weight and everything.
I'd bang her. Absolutely. And Jwoww, I'd love to. I got vibes off her last time.
I guess Snooki's going to talk about her engagement
sorry.
today. That's big news, by the way. Yeah. Make sure the Twitterverse knows that one.
Okay, I'll let him know.
Dr. Steve, thank you.
Thank you, my friends.
Bye, buddy.
We're going to hang up like gentlemen today, I've decided.
Gentlemen.
All right. There he goes. Dr. Steve, everyone. Know why? Because I got the happy light on, Sam. See what
Good. I
happened?
told you it worked.
We're going to play Club Soda Kenny as the Whistler. People like this thing that the boys put together. I don't think Jimmy's heard it yet.
Kenny.
The Whistler with Club Soda Kenny, and they got Spaz doing the Giant Mosquito thing.
Giant Mosquito.
So we'll do that after the break.
We got to hear that.
But first this.
And now it's time for another installment of The Whistler. Suspenseful tales of murder and mystery. Our story begins at the scene of the crime. It's late, or early depending on your opinion. The ground is wet from the earlier rain. It's been raining all day. The bullet-ridden body of a deceased man lay face down in the street, escaping blood crawling through the individual crevices in the cracked asphalt. Detective Club Soda Kenny arrives on the scene to assess the situation.
Excuse me, mister. Mister, are you deaf? You can't lay here.
Kenny, he's not deaf. He's dead.
Oh. Did anybody notify the family yet?
Actually, no. Not yet.
Oh, goody. I got dibs. What's the address? Gimme.
Detective Club Soda Kenny happily drove the exact speed limit to notify his next of kin.
Hello? Yes?
Madam, I've got some terrible news to give you.
Yes?
It seems your doorbell is broken.
Okay.
Oh, right. And your husband has been fatally shot in the street.
It can't be! I just saw him this morning before he left for work. I made him breakfast and then stayed home all day and didn't leave.
Well, he ain't coming back.
No.
Cheer up, dollface. It looks like it's gonna pour again soon.
As Club Soda Kenny is leaving the newly widowed woman's property, his uncanny skill for observation brings him to notice that the space under the car in the driveway is just as wet as the street. Kenny approaches the freshly discarded trash put out by the curb. Kenny removes the lid and observes a chunky, cloudy substance wrapped in a tissue. He dips his fingers in delicately and swabs a sample on his tongue to identify its source.
Semen. Male semen. Handsome male semen. And it's fresh, too. That woman's husband was most definitely not handsome. This must be a clue. Better put this in my pocket. What's this? A receipt? Dated today? Only a few hours ago, in fact. That fucking twat was lying to me. She must have left the house.
Kenny drives back to the scene of the crime to further investigate the body.
Mister, this is a crime scene. You need to get up.
Kenny, that's the body. Again.
Oh, right. My mistake. Wait a minute. What's this sticking out of his pocket? A change of...
beneficiary.
Thank you. A change of beneficiary form from his life insurance policy. He was taking his wife off the policy. Based on evidence I collected at the decedent's home, I theorize that this man was murdered by his wife and her handsome lover. The lack of a dry spot under his wife's car indicates she lied and did leave the house. The semen I tested from the garbage must have been her lover's. And the life insurance policy shows that he had planned to divorce her after discovering his wife's affair. It all adds up. This case is closed.
After Kenny's astute detective work, the wife and lover were quickly arrested, tried, and sentenced to the electric chair. Unfortunately for them, Kenny never bothered to do any actual detective work. In reality, the semen in the trash was in fact the murdered husband's, which he had planted in the trash along with the receipt. The driveway was wet because the car sitting in the driveway was the lover's who was over at the house. It was a suicide all along, designed to frame his wife and new lover. Alas, the husband could not get over the fact that her lover refused to partake in his cuckolding fantasies. This concludes tonight's episode of The Whistler. Join us next week when Detective Club Soda Kenny mishandles another murder investigation.
Hey, look, a penny, upside down. My lucky day.
Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Got Jwoww and Snooki stopping in today. First time we've talked to Snooki, I think, right?
Yep.
We've had them all except for her and Ronnie.
Been the one that hasn't come in, right?
Her and Ronnie were the only two.
Yeah.
Ant's watching.
Yeah. I've caught some episodes, that's for sure. Yeah.
I got a communique from Dr. Steve.
What?
Oh boy.
Dr. Steve.
Hopefully it's his suicide note.
Oh.
Would you please toss out there that vitamin D is fat soluble, can build up in the system, so don't take more than the recommended amount, 400 to 1,000 IU.
I guess he felt like our show wasn't boring enough today.
He had to,
He had to, like...
throw that little tag on the
No,
little
he
epilogue.
says, he goes, thanks. I wouldn't want someone to take my advice to the extreme and hurt themselves.
Well, he's a gentleman.
Yeah.
Well, that was nice of him, I guess. Thank you, Dr. Steve.
Yeah.
Dr. Slade.
Thanks a mil.
I hate that.
Man.
You hear the latest on Bernie Fine and his wife? Good old Bernie Fine up there in Syracuse? We forget about Bernie Fine because of the Jerry Sandusky thing.
Yes.
But it looks like Bernie Fine had a situation in Syracuse as the assistant coach.
What happened?
For the Syracuse Orangemen, the basketball team.
Yeah.
The story goes, he molested a kid from the time he was what to what? 12 to 38?
Yeah,
7 to
something like
27.
that.
7 to 27.
That's
After 3 years, he should have stopped.
3 years.
At what age is it your responsibility as far as molestation goes?
2.
Come on, let's have a discussion.
Yeah, there really is an age where it just becomes, look, you're not being molested anymore. You're gay.
Yeah. It's hard to say because it depends on how old you are.
27, though?
That's obvious. Yeah,
Can you be molested by a grown man at 20 years old?
God knows I've tried.
I think if you get through high school, I think that's the cutoff. Come on.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Come on.
Yeah, high school.
Right?
Yeah.
Because maybe you're like, oh, fuck, he's my history teacher.
Yeah, you got those
If I say
authority
no,
figures, and
he can prevent me from getting into a good college.
I just want to be accepted by a good college.
But anyway, the latest on Bernie Fine, the wife there had sex with Syracuse players.
Hey, my wife's fucking the basketball team. I'm warning you, stay away from them. Hey, stop fucking the basketball team. They're all black men with giant cocks. And they're fucking my wife. Hey, I'm warning you. Get off my wife, you.
That's why she didn't care.
No, she was getting deep dicked.
If these reports are true.
Yeah.
She was like, whatever, you do what you want. I'm getting dick.
She getting some dick. See, but it isn't abuse when she does it.
Yeah.
It's funny, yeah, right. But then again, how old were they? Were they like 19 or 20 when she was fucking them?
27.
I should have read this ahead of time, I guess. That's why they hook up with two players. Okay, Davis, who was accusing Fine's husband, assistant coach Bernie Fine, of molesting him back in the 90s, said he often drove the two wives to a student housing complex.
Oh,
That's
boy.
where they'd hook up with two players, identified as players 2 and 3. I guess Lori Fine and another coach's wife used to speak openly about relationships with two of the players and what they like to do in bed, this ball boy is saying. During the car ride, the two women spoke explicitly about their sexual exploits with players 2 and 3.
Wow. What's player 1? How come it's player 2 and 3? What did player 1 do?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah. Huh?
In a particular, I don't know that word.
Well, how do you spell it?
A-P-E-R-T-I-C-U-L-A-R. No. In a particular. I've never seen that word in my life.
It's probably a typo. Probably
Sure?
in particular.
Origin?
Origin, I don't know.
Definition?
I don't know.
Latin
Use it in a
root?
sentence?
All right. In particular, both women would talk about how good the two players were at various sexual acts and talk about what specific acts each of the men liked, including fellatio and other oral acts, the
Wow.
suit says.
We're going out on a limb. A guy that likes his dick sucked.
Yeah, but it's saying and other oral acts. That means they were licking the asshole.
Ass licking?
Or maybe the guy was licking their puss.
Oh, I like to think.
Or maybe they were licking the
ass
nips and the
play.
balls or something.
My God.
Little ball licking.
Yeah. What do I know?
On an earlier occasion, he went with Lori to a house where several undergrads were living and saw her go into the bedroom of an athlete identified as player 1. There's player 1.
There's player 1.
He said he later saw player 1 come out fist pumping the air and bragging about how he had just had sex with Lori.
Oh, man.
He said he also suspected her of having a relationship with a fourth player because of the way she acted with him.
Player 4?
Player 4.
Wow.
He said her pickup moves were always the same. She would focus on one individual player and start paying enormous attention to that one player by doing the player's laundry, lending him her car, giving the player money and gifts, including jewelry, and generally
some jury.
Yes. Basically just getting into the player's life until it became clear that they were in an intimate relationship.
Yes.
Her hookups gave her a reputation with the team, the filing says. Player used to joke openly about it as a known fact that Lori Fine gave, and it says good oral sex in parentheses. That means blowjobs.
Gave good head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was great in bed, and that anyone could do the coach's wife. Davis said he told Fine about his wife's tryst, and he did not react in the slightest.
He was just trying to cover up that he was fucking boys.
So,
man, what a
Syracuse,
situation. Huh? Yeah.
You hear about the other teacher doing the cinnamon challenge right after we said don't do the cinnamon challenge?
Someone got the boot, I guess, huh? Teacher?
God, there's some shitty teachers out there. I know there's some good ones too. I do know that, but there are a bunch of shitty ones.
What happened? Like the teacher just stood there?
This is a known fact that this is really dangerous, and I guess as some form of discipline, she had a few kids do the cinnamon challenge.
Oh man!
So they would gag and fucking try to gasp for air, and maybe then they would be
better students.
Better students.
Gag me with a spoon.
I've heard that before.
How does the story go?
That they were eating cinnamon and something was happening. And this was just so gnarly. This is the new movie.
Valley Jim.
Yeah.
I like Valley Jim.
This is rad.
It's just a new character all the time. Valley Jim.
Yeah. Gag me with a spoon. You don't like Valley Jim?
I hate Valley Jim. I really hate Valley Jim. I want no part of Valley Jim.
You think he stinks?
Stinks. Valley Jim's embarrassing.
Yeah. Well, you're embarrassing. Why don't you gag yourself with a spoon?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. How about you gag yourself with a wooden spoon with splinters? It's Valley Chip.
Valley Chip. So the teacher got suspended, or is it principal? Yeah. Damn. Leads to choking and vomiting.
Of course.
Yeah, we've seen it.
Is it a quick story?
Yeah, it's the principal in New Haven, and apparently she witnessed it happening in the cafeteria and did nothing.
And just stood by and did nothing.
Correct.
But I heard it was some form of discipline.
I'm not getting that from these articles.
Oh.
Is it another one? Is it another story?
I don't know.
Maybe.
It was like
horseplay. Was it horseplay? Was it clowning around? What were the students doing?
I don't have the story in front of me.
Damn.
I think that's it. I mean, that's the new one.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
And the principal didn't do anything, so the principal got fucking suspended.
Correct.
Okay.
But there was another one that used it as punishment.
Punishment?
God,
that's a good punishment.
Okay, this one...
That's the one I saw right there, Sam. Is that different than the one you just brought up?
What the hell is that? Who's a fatty?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no.
This is parents using the cinnamon challenge to punish kids.
That's good. Look, they all look very inner city.
Dummies, man.
That is a stupid thing to do to your kid.
What?
Give them the cinnamon challenge as discipline.
Is there a video?
Can you move this, please?
What, that? You don't like the Happy Light anymore?
I hate it.
Jimmy was ready to throw it. Dumb Happy Light. Troy's miserable. What kind of fucking what kind of commercial is that for the Happy Light when the guy brought it in is miserable?
I know. I think the Happy Light is just really not working.
Oh Jesus! This character's got to go.
So right when this principal story broke, a video came out of a family in Brooklyn, and the kids are doing the cinnamon challenge and saying this is our new torture for our kids when they don't behave.
Oh,
so that's where the story's got mixed.
Let's watch this. The cinnamon challenge is not smart.
Come on, landscape cam, you dummies.
9 people, shit.
Oh my God, get him.
Little kids.
Oh my God. How's it taste, Austin? How's it taste, Sally?
And
oh man,
a little kid is gasping for air.
How old's that kid, would you say?
Your dad.
Can you fucking believe that?
Pause this.
That
So now my brother.
She can't.
that kid's what?
Three,
maybe.
3.5, maybe.
She'll be 3 in April.
What the fuck? There's some shitty people out there, man.
She's giving the kid water, which Eric said just turns it into concrete
Why would
in your
you
throat.
do that to your little kid?
Why would you do that to a kid? The kid could die. You end up in prison. You're like, oh, yeah, I just shoved some cinnamon in my kid's face.
We all saw the E-Rock
So dumb.
video, and this little kid, you know, was choking. And gasping. What the fuck's wrong with people?
They don't think about consequences.
But why would you think that's funny?
It's funny to watch.
Because you don't know the kid.
I don't know the kid.
But, I mean, if you have a kid, you realize how ridiculously stupid that would be to do to your little fucking innocent kid.
And if the kid dropped dead, they'd be like, I didn't know, my child.
Right, let's continue this.
He's freaking asking to do it, so now we're gonna punish him with this much.
Yay. There you go. Oh, no.
Ready?
This kid's
Set.
5.
Go, Antonio, go.
About.
Swallow it. Antonio, try to swallow it. You okay? You okay? You okay?
That's good for trust.
Yeah, yeah.
Drink water, drink water.
Is the kid crying?
You're nasty.
I don't know, because they don't even know how to film a video properly.
Don't you throw up in here. Don't you Go.
Another kid. Another tiny kid.
2 kids doing it at once.
At once.
Oh my God.
All right.
Look at where he is.
Yeah, one's kid's doing all right.
Oh, it's hilarious, isn't it?
It's hysterical. Hey, that kid. What'd that kid do it?
Drink water.
Hey, look, she's fucking gasping for air, and she's
That kid
looking
can't
around for
breathe.
help.
They can't breathe, and they all need help.
Here, give me, I'll do the camera. Everybody.
Now they're all doing it at once.
We live in the same world as people like this.
Put it in your mouth. Joseph, is it hot?
What
Is
a
it hot,
bunch of
Joseph?
idiots. I don't
Joseph,
see
get
her
water.
fat ass doing it.
Joseph, spit it out, spit it out. Okay, Joseph. Joseph, get water. In the sink.
Where do all these kids come from?
It's a really long video,
From
too.
Park
so.
Slope.
Jesus.
Well, what we're looking at is very small children doing the cinnamon challenge.
Being forced to.
Being forced to by parents who think they're fucking
What site is this
hilarious.
on?
This
This is
one's
a
on
big story,
Gothamist.
Jimmy.
Oh, it is.
It's on our Facebook page, Opie and Anthony, so you can see what we're looking at.
They were being like gagged with a spoon.
Quite literally.
Of these spoon
Valley Jim. Oh, wow. Big heaping helping.
Way too
Let me
much.
get a little. Here, let me do it for you. Okay. No, I got it.
I wanna do the cinnamon
I'm not
challenge.
gonna cheat. I want you to do it. This is my spoon. Stop, Luigi. Hold on.
You want more?
Luigi.
After I'm done.
Luigi.
After I'm
The
done.
lady's doing it.
All right, fair enough. She is doing it.
Why would you do this?
It's really...
Our new torture.
How great would it be if she died?
Oh, fantastic.
Kids do this all over the place. This is a really popular thing to do right now.
Okay. Hold on.
It's old school, though.
I thought so.
Yeah.
But for some reason, everyone's getting into it now.
I'm gonna do it outside. I'm doing it here.
Well, just do it, you fucking idiot.
All right, who's first?
Angelita.
No, just do it one at a time. No, do one.
Now the adults are going to do it.
No, do it. Do it all of the time.
You do it with me. Done.
Just fucking do it! We're edit your
Bunch
video!
of fat ladies that don't want
Yeah.
cinnamon.
Oh. The 9-year-old girl just did it, and probably
be
going to interfere
9.
with her pregnancy. See what I'm getting at there?
Oh, you go, Angelica. Angelica, come on. You a big girl.
Yeah.
My face is getting red. Oh my God, where's the water?
Oh, fucking fatso.
Oh, she got it.
She did it.
Both use it.
Ready? Wait.
Ready? One.
I like that one in the middle. She's cute.
Don't aim at each other. You might spit at each other.
Oh, you blew it all over the place.
They're doing it. 2 women just did it together.
Oh, God.
Buffing out.
Oh, my God. She's disintegrating from the inside. I get it. 'cause cinnamon.
And the kids were all pointing and laughing.
I guess it beats pummeling the kids. Throwing them out the window.
Possum.
They're making it look much more fun than we did.
Yeah, they are making it look fun.
Well, the problem was the tiny little kids doing it. Whatever.
That's right. They're probably poorly behaved. This will straighten them out.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's a punishment.
But that video's getting some play out there.
Punishments aren't supposed to be pleasant.
No,
right.
this is. Wait, go back to the beginning of this. And then, of course, E-Rock. This
Ready?
is
1, 2, 3.
See, it could go horribly wrong, like it did that day with E-Rock.
E-Rock is a
Oh my God! I can't look at this.
Oh, Valley Shimmy.
It's so grody.
Grody. There's some 80s reference.
We got silly Jimmy. The happy light made him silly.
That happy light's got to go.
Yeah, it doesn't make anybody happy. It just made me sad.
I don't even know how to react to Valley Jimmy. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, gag yourself with a spoon.
I think I will.
Valley Jim's probably a hit with the listeners.
Oh, no, they want you buried.
They're not liking Valley Jim.
No, they're not. Someone gagged Jimmy with a cock. Yeah.
Yeah, drink your soup.
That's what I'm doing. It's superific.
We got Spaz's giant mosquito.
Ah, that's what we're waiting for.
Well, we explained this like 2 hours ago. Basically, Spaz worked for the show 10, 12 years ago, 10 years ago, I don't know. And he was a great character, but he really wasn't playing a character. He was just playing himself.
It was him.
Gave us great radio. He looked at the world very differently, kind of like Carl from...
Like a retard.
Kind of like Carl from An Idiot Abroad.
Yep.
And one day he came to us and said he didn't want to be Spaz anymore. He just wanted to be Kevin.
Not realizing that it's one and the same.
Right. We didn't really understand the two because when he wasn't on the air, he was the same kind of guy.
Yeah.
And we said, basically, that's not really going to work. That means you're just going to be an intern. We can't pay you to be Kevin.
Right.
And he handed in his resignation, and we never saw him again.
Yeah.
Wow. It's been about 10 years. So we found the giant mosquito clip.
Giant mosquito.
This is more for the newer listeners, I would assume.
Well, I think if you heard, because we haven't played this in a long time, if you've heard it in the past, it'd kind of be fun to hear again.
All right.
I'm looking forward to hearing it.
Here's Spaz. A look back. The giant mosquito.
All right, let's move on with the giant mosquito, I believe, is next.
Anyway, what else is going on in Queens? It seems to be like, instead of the flu bug, we got a mosquito going around killing people.
Whoa, there he is. Oh, giant mosquito seen crossing the Triborough Bridge. Whoa.
Giant mosquito. You're convinced it's one mosquito, and they're trying to find this one mosquito.
No, what I meant was there's a bunch of mosquitoes under one breed. So, giant mosquito breed.
What?
Next thing you know, he's going to say there's a bunch of chinks running away.
Could you name all the different mosquito breeds?
Yeah.
I know I can look at pictures of them and
yeah, pictures are good.
I look at pictures.
Whoa.
He has the
going on in
centerfold pull out.
All right, listen.
Field and Stream.
All right, listen. This gets really good. I'm gonna have to let's let the tape ride for a little while. Here we go.
Holy crap.
The giant mosquito in Queens, killing people.
Anyway, what else is going on in Queens? It seems to be like, instead of the flu bug, we got a mosquito going around killing people. Apparently, it affects your immune system in your brain. It inflames. It's called. I can't even pronounce this.
Here it goes.
Encephalitis. Anyway, it's a mosquito.
Encephalitis.
I'm gonna have a heart attack. Encephalitis.
I don't know.
Encephalitis.
It's Homer Simpson, everyone. Did you figure out how to say that word?
I couldn't pronounce it.
Try again.
I need the word in front of me to pronounce it.
All right, someone give him the word.
Oh, no,
I'm sure it's in the newspaper.
I can't even pronounces encephalitis. Anyway, it's a mosquito. All right, I got it.
All right, you got the word in front of you.
All right, go ahead. Spaz has the word in front of him. Third death feared from
encephalitis.
That's my sister's name. Encephalitis, you get your ass over here. Your sister's spatula and laboratory inside. Encephalitis.
Bill, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
You know, I was driving home down the southern state. You know, I saw the big mosquito behind me chasing me. I got really scared. I sped up, but he came up alongside me, and he just wowed me. I couldn't believe it. He had a big KKK dog T-shirt on. I crashed. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked.
Very good.
That'll shock you.
Thank you, Bill. All right.
Encephalitis.
All right, let's get back into the giant mosquito story.
And it inflames the outer layer of your brain.
Is that what happens?
The mosquito's carrying. In severe cases, these are some of the symptoms you may get. Severe headaches, muscle aches, high fever, stiff neck, disorientation. Then you go into a coma, have a couple of tremors, a convulsion or two. Then you're in paralysis, and then could die.
Coincidentally enough, the same thing that happens from listening to K-Dog.
You sure you didn't get bit by this mosquito? Well, I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard. All right, let's get back to the tape.
These are the symptoms that people infected have been showing. And so all throughout yesterday, residents of Queens were being sprayed with bug spray.
Residents are being sprayed. The residents are being sprayed.
What?
Wait,
they're spraying like sumps and stagnant pools of water and brush, not the people. Damn you! It's a madhouse.
So you think they're just running around with this spray and spraying people as they're going about their
super
business?
soakers full of DDT.
No, there were tables set up with like officers in like that outbreak suit, and they had the cut. They had like cutter and off. They were just spraying people as they walked by the table. That's the picture I saw.
Oh my god! If I just cracked his head open right now, would I be charged with anything, or would it be a public service?
And so all throughout yesterday, residents of Queens were being sprayed with bug spray. Now, actually, there are ways to prevent yourself from getting hit with this mosquito in Queens.
Hit with this mosquito? There, he tried to say, what's the word?
Encephalitis.
It's like you're from another country, you know? I'm gonna pee myself, I swear to God. Encephalitis, where's Bactine? Where's your sister Bactine?
It's still a giant mosquito at this point, Ant.
Yes.
One large giant mosquito.
Thank God they're spraying the residents of Queens.
Just walking around with bug spray.
Spraying the residents.
In Queens, wear long sleeve shirts, long pants, socks when outdoors. Use insect repellent that includes DEET. DEET. Avoid outdoor activity from dusk till dawn. Remove water from cars and jars because that's where mosquitoes lay their eggs and, settled water. And check your home for tight-fitting screens indoors. Much like the rules of going out there in the summer, don't wear heavy clothing, don't run at 100-degree heat. This is common sense, people. Follow it.
Wait a minute. You're telling people to follow common sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, to do. I am stupefied, man.
What?
It's common sense, people. Follow it.
Yes. All right, let's move on here.
Hey, this is Billy Cornley. Hey, this is Frank Vincent.
Hey, this is Quentin Tarantino. Hey, this is Richard Dreyfuss.
Hey, this is John C. Reilly.
Hey, this is Kevin Smith. You're listening to Opie and Anthony. Two dudes I could sit around and talk to for hours and have sat around and talked to for hours.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you very much. Kevin Smith's going to be on the show, I think, maybe next week?
Yes.
Soon.
It's been too long.
Also next week, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
What? Lou Alcindor?
And there's somebody else next week. Daryl Hammond. Making his first appearance on the show. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
I was walking in the bathroom, and some guy said that...
you want to suck your dick?
Yeah, besides that.
All right.
Besides that, we got past that part of it.
Kind of skated past that awkward part of the conversation.
You know, we were talking about Rachel Maddow, who disappointed us, certainly, today.
She always disappoints.
She's going to be doing Howard's show next week. I'm just telling you this because someone told me. I just asked someone, is Rachel Maddow coming in anytime soon?
Yeah.
I was curious about that. And I guess Howard's had a crush on her for a year, and all he wants to do is fuck her, and now she's going to be doing his show. And I'm thinking, what's wrong with Howard?
There's nothing.
Do you find anything sexy or attractive about Rachel Maddow?
She's anti-sexy.
Supposedly he's been obsessing about her for a year. This is everything I just heard just going to the bathroom. I didn't ask any questions. This was told to me.
Well, good luck there.
She wears boys' clothes when she's not on TV. Like, what is attractive about her?
There's nothing
that you would fantasize about fucking her for a year.
She's got a very masculine look to her.
Jimmy, I know you're not like a big fan of hers, but would you find her sexually attractive, Rachel Maddow?
Not in that photo, but in a couple of them, she looks pretty. She can look good.
Wow, I'm missing.
There are some horrible photos of her.
Here, then.
They say.
Oh, she's just one of the guys.
She's just one
knocking
of the guys.
around, one of the guys.
Yeah.
Why would you have a fantasy about someone that's just one of the guys?
I don't. She tries to buoy herself up because
she's trying to go the other way. In real life, she wants to be a boy.
Right.
But MSNBC said, wow, you're talented for what we're doing, but we need you to look a little softer on TV. She doesn't want to look like that on TV. She wants to wear boys' clothes all the fucking time. She wears hoodies when she's not on TV. Like guys do. Just hoodies and like some fucking, like Pauly D type sneakers.
Yeah, she is kind of. She has a big man neck. She is kind of awful.
She is just too masculine.
But why would you be
Very
sexually
masculine.
attracted to her to the point you want to fuck her?
I don't think that's crazy to want to fuck her. I mean, she's just an odd looking. Maybe there's something about her
really? Look at that
It's like in
picture.
the same. It's in the same vein as wanting to fuck a midget. You know.
Her personality might. Sometimes people want to fuck people.
What, that bleeding heart left-wing babble that would come out of her yaw?
No, there might be something in her that makes it look like she'll be a dirty fuck.
You walked in the middle of this. I went to the bathroom and someone offered up.
Yeah.
All I did was I asked, is Rachel Maddow coming in? I was curious because maybe we'll try to get her on and see what she's all about. And then this guy was telling me that Howard's been obsessing about her for a year, wants to fuck her, and she's coming in next week. And I was just confused by that. Like, that? You would obsess about that for a year?
Well, if she thinks she's going to get viewers out of it, he is fucking her.
But don't forget,
just ain't going to happen.
Don't forget though, she doesn't look like that on TV. She looks different on TV. She looks a little better on TV.
How they make her up, and then she looks like an older broad.
Hey, remember when we told everyone that eventually we would see the Bin Laden photos?
Yeah.
Bin Laden death photos may be released after all. U.S. renews warning of backlash.
What?
The world may yet see the photos and even the video of a dead Osama bin Laden.
That'd be cool.
There's a conservative group called the Judicial Watch. They have sued for release of the materials under the Freedom of Information law.
What do the Jews have to do with it?
And they apparently have a case.
Of course they do.
Former Justice Department privacy official Dan Metcalf, told the website that a government brief in the case effectively concedes portions of the records that are legally required to be disclosed.
I don't know what that means, but cool. Let's see the
Sounded
pictures.
good. Yeah.
I don't want to see that. That's going to be so gross.
All right. Valley Jim. Valley Jim. He's a Valley Jim. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I had so much fun yesterday. I went to the range for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
And I bought a brand new gun.
Why?
Because I like guns.
But you have a lot of them.
Yeah, but this was a great one.
Why was this one important?
Well, this is a Benelli. A Benelli. But no, my mother makes a Benelli. She fucking puts the sauce on it to die for. That's a big fucking banana. You're going to eat that?
No.
Oh.
Jimmy?
Shove it up your ass. That is a big, and it's straight too. It's not very curvy.
I don't want my bananas to look like dongers.
That is a big donger.
Who eats this?
I don't know. Yeah.
How big is that?
That's a good 8-inch.
No, it's bigger than 8.
Is it?
Yes, dude.
That's fucking.
I know 8.
That's 10 by.
Is it? Yeah. Okay.
10 by 4.
You must be fucking hung.
Nah, what is that, 6?
I know. What the fuck's wrong with you? This is probably pushing a 12.
Is it?
Pushing 12.
Nice. That's a fat one.
Yeah.
Benally.
Well, yeah.
A bunch of Benellis moved in next door. The damn property value went down.
Fucking Benellis.
Hey, Benelli lover.
Yeah. I got a Benelli shotgun. Ooh. It's a 12-gauge semi-automatic shotgun. So as fast as you pull the trigger, shotgun shells fly out of the fucking thing, slugs. And I took it down to the range yesterday. And I have these targets that are of, Middle Eastern gentlemen with AK-47s and the little headgear on. And then the American criminal guy that just looks like Bob Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like, dude, don't shoot me, dude. It just looks like Bobby, and it was kind of fun to shoot. But I got that one, and then also brought a couple of pistols down there. And the chunks of target that the 12-gauge take out, it's just so much fun. Just shoot it, it turns into confetti. Shooting's fun.
Do they put up doors for the shotguns?
What do you mean?
12 gauges? I'd like to see what a 12 gauge does to a door.
Oh, they use them to breach doors. Yeah, they.
No, I mean when you're shooting though. I think that would be kind of cool.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, they pretty much just fly the paper out there and let you shoot at that.
Why can't they make it more interesting?
Well, at Calverton out on Long Island, they used to do that. You used to be able to bring all kinds of things, propane tanks out there, and just
what
blow
happened?
them up.
What was the problem?
I guess somebody fucked it up for everybody.
In what way?
Someone probably got killed.
Oh, really?
I have no idea, but
yeah. As a sort of golfer, you go to the driving range and it gets boring after a while, and every once in a while you get a driving range where they put cool shit out there.
Yeah, they let
to
you
make it
hit
a little more
stuff.
interesting.
Right.
Old cars and shit with the windows still in it.
They want, you want to be able to aim for something, have a little fun with it.
Right.
Yeah.
I wonder what the real reasoning is there.
I don't know.
They had to make it like this is a serious thing.
Yeah.
You can't goof around too much on this.
Yeah, that's pretty much
But
what
it's kind of a
guns are
sport.
about.
And if it's a sport, then you do want to do kind of silly things.
Have a little more fun with it.
Right.
That's what I was saying. And then also at the range yesterday, there was I'm waiting for Keith to show up, and these high school students walk in.
Yeah.
With gun cases and stuff, and some really attractive girls, but with guns. And I'm like, they're from I guess Garden City High School.
They have a club.
Has a gun shooting. I'm like, they still have this shit.
That's
like
awesome.
I love it, but I thought, after the whole Columbine thing and this PC and anti-gun movement,
Sure.
I never thought high schools actually still have programs that allow kids to go to ranges and shoot guns.
That's great.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting to see. And, there's nothing wrong with a high school girl or two walking around with a gun. Mm-hmm. That's kind of hot. If you ask me.
Someone's saying they go to junkyards and shoot out the old cars. Could you do that?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, discharging a firearm within city limits, not in a area that's legal.
Well, Long Island, and we live in a bad area for that shit. But there's a lot of open land out there.
When you go to upstate New York, you could go out in the woods and blast away.
Find an old junkyard. No one's gonna even hear your fucking gun go.
Yeah, you could just blast away there. But Long Island is really bad. New York City, forget about it.
Yeah.
But still fun to go out there though and blast off some rounds.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. Yeah.
Snooki and Jwoww coming by.
Finally. The Snooki. You saw Snooki, right, at a football game?
Yeah, I met her at a Jets game.
She was actually the football, which is, right?
She hated
that was a joke. Which is, why did I say that, Jimmy? What is that in comedy?
You said,
she's actually the football, which is, and then I had nothing else to say.
I'll tell you what it is. It's talking after the punchline is
good. That's a good thing to do.
Yes, it is, because it will cover up the silence. It's a weird
yes,
but it's a bad trait to be in, and it's also, you try to structure jokes, but some guys might say that that's the way to do it. Like Rickles does that. He goes, but anyway, like that.
Another thing.
But yeah, so a lot of guys do that. It's a timing thing.
Yeah,
but I don't like to do that. I like to literally, when a joke is done, I like to feel like I'm standing on a ledge with my arms up and my cock sticking out.
I'll have to try that next time.
You normally do.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
normally talk
okay.
as the jokes.
No.
You normally just fucking pound out a punchline.
But I got to try with my dick hanging out.
Yeah, man,
And
I'd
my
love to
arms
see
raised.
that. I'd love to use my... Yeah, I almost said something stupid.
Oh, see?
I met her at a Jets game.
Yeah, at a Jets game, and she's a short little thing, right?
She can't be more than 4'7", 4'8".
Wow.
Yeah, really
That's a
short.
midget.
Breaking news.
Uh-oh.
We lost an entertainer.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Suicide.
Who?
Not saying.
What? I'll just look down. Someone will have it. Let's see. Who was listening to the show today?
Suicide.
Suicide.
Oh, it's a couple days old.
Who is it?
The soap guy?
The soap guy.
Soap opera dude?
Soul
I
Train.
don't think so. Soul Train? No way. Don Cornelius? Don Cornelius?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just killed himself.
What happened?
It's on the front page of TMZ.
Yeah, Don Cornelius.
They found him, found his body around 4 a.m. this morning with a gunshot wound to the head.
Oh, man.
Why was he, I guess, depressed? His career had gone nowhere? What?
We should have had the happy life. What
There's
the
no
fuck
other
are we
news that
doing with
says-
it?
How old was he?
Yeah, how old was he?
75.
Oh, he had health issues.
That's not suicide.
Maybe he had some mental or physical
Well, they're
problems.
saying apparent suicide, no other information.
That's not
Stories
suicide.
developing.
You make it a 75, that you're just controlling your out.
Yeah. Don Cornelius.
75 is about where you're supposed to. That's about the age you're supposed to live to. So
Man.
he probably realized his health was going the other way and said, "Fuck that! I'm going to do this now."
Soul Train used to scare me when I was a kid.
Of course it did.
It was, well, yeah, I think that was it. Like, I liked the beginning because it was a cartoon of the train.
All right.
I was like, Soul Train.
Right.
And then all of a sudden I went like, ah! And there were black people with giant afros doing like fucking crazy dances.
That grinding.
And it scared me.
The white girls we knew didn't grind like that.
Oh, no, it was frightening. Soul Train. Ah, and every commercial was for black people hair products. That's even the newer one than I remember.
Oh, really?
I'm talking way back.
I don't know if I ever watched Soul Train.
Soul Train.
What years is it on?
1990
from
to
the-
1996.
Oh, see, I thought it was before.
This is definitely from the
It says it debuted in 71 and ran to 2006.
2006.
2006.
And that was it. The
So
Soul
why did he
Train
kill himself
finally-
in 2006?
Was he the host the whole time?
I don't
Couldn't have been
think
the
so.
host in 2006 as an old man. Soul Train.
All right.
Oh, man. Don Cornelius. He was the Mac Daddy back then in the day, as far as black dance went. Yeah. Yeah, because there was American Bandstand, and that was the white. That was very white. A lot of white people, and then they had like the black couple that would be up there just so they could put the camera on them. But for the most part, it was just white people dancing poorly. And then Soul Train was like, "Oh, really? Let's show you how it's done, Whitey.
Let's end this shit up."
Yeah, yeah. Let's show you how this shit's done, motherfuckers."
Sam, Soul Train or American Bandstand? You're black.
Sam's got to say Soul Train.
Huh?
It's a funner show.
Why? Just
Funner?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't watch any of
grinding
them.
their booties into your
Yeah.
penis.
I was an actual child of the 80s, so I wouldn't have watched either American Bandstand or Soul Train.
How about Dance Fever?
Dance
With Denny
Fever.
Terrio.
Didn't dance.
You're a fellow
Fever.
child of the
That's
80s?
great.
I watched The
Let's
Grind.
look it out.
The
I watched
Grind
with Eric Nies.
Eric Nies from
And
Real
his
World
abs?
1.
How about Eric Nephew?
The original, the
Ah,
original situation, by the way.
Right, yeah.
Yes, that is true.
Hey, Ant,
All
a
things
fellow
go back.
child of the 80s right here.
I know.
It's not a fellow. We're
We
not.
should
Me,
talk about
you, and
the 80s.
Anthony,
We should talk
Sam.
about the 80s and what it was like growing up in the 80s.
Yeah, there's actually multiple generations between us.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking? I am
that's
officially a child of the
retarded.
80s.
There's
Sorry.
at least-
Sorry you can't accept
Me
that.
too.
At least 2 generations between
I
us.
am a child of the 80s, Sam.
Yeah, but you could be my dad, though. So
Oh, man.
Can I?
He doesn't have a handlebar mustache.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
but he did. Guess who he fucked?
Your mom ever visit Geneseo?
No, my mom didn't visit Geneseo.
She probably did. It's probably a fraternity thing.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
She's known as the cracker lady.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have watched either. I watched The Grind.
All right, so we're both children of the 80s. That's good.
No.
We got something in common, finally.
First day of Black History Month, and Don Cornelius offs himself.
Wow.
What the fuck is that going to do for the rest of the month?
It's going to put a real damper on it.
Is that how the new Black History Month is going to one every day? One person's going to commit suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah.
So can we play some Soul Train shit?
Soul Train, sponsored by, and then it was like black hair care products.
Yeah.
Right?
Gary just gave me a big announcement.
Jet Magazine.
Gary just gave me a big announcement.
Did he?
Okay.
Yes, he did.
Oh, what is it? Oh no.
What's your?
Oh no.
He really is hoping that we would announce this today.
Oh, that sound you're hearing is the announcement paper that was given to Opie.
It's a really big
To
announcement.
announce. Oh boy.
That's just such an asshole move.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, look how shredded it is. It looks like it went through more.
That shit's shredded.
I don't know if we can do one
That's
more.
a tough one.
How come they don't just take the bags out of paper shredders and just put the stuff back together?
Well, there's a crosscut shredder.
Yeah, have you ever seen what it looks like in the bag?
Real
That
shredders are
would take
crosscut
forever.
shredders. They not only shred them in strips, but as it's going through it, crosscuts them
Sideways.
and makes pretty much confetti out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It breaks down the actual paper, it seems like.
And then you burn
sometimes.
it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you could.
So that's the big.
You got a shredder, Jim? Isn't
do.
it fun to shred?
Yeah.
I like shredding.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm the asshole that puts too much in every time.
Jams it up?
I've gone through 3 shredders. Why can't I just take my time with it?
My game is to keep the shredder running. It's like because if you put a piece through and then nothing else follows, it'll automatically shut off until the next piece goes in.
Sure.
The game is you got to keep it running, and sometimes I got to get an envelope, I got to put it sideways, and that gives me more time to get another piece of paper. And you shove it in. Oh, it's a game.
Sounds fun.
Got a rhythm going.
It's a pisser.
So that's exciting. That announcement's very exciting.
You didn't make the announcement.
Oh, what was the announcement?
Good for Sirius XM. That's terrific. Glad they got
Yeah?
that done. Should we take a break and then Snooki and Jwoww will be here?
All right.
We either break now or we go to the end of the show. What do you want to do?
What time are they
Please.
here?
And,
Break now.
7 minutes.
Let's take a single. I got to piss.
Righty.
I got
Yeah, I
piss
can
too,
piss
Jimmy.
too. Let's all go piss.
Yeah, let's
How
all-
much fun is this?
Let's do a little man-to-man comparing.
Yeah.
I'll show today.
You're going to show?
You're showing off?
I think so.
Can I come?
Ew.
You come.
No, with you
pervert.
guys.
Oh.
There's a difference between showing and then coming.
Oh.
I just want to take a look.
I think I might.
Let's pee in each other's
Oh, wait,
urinals.
wait. They're on their
Like
way
we'll
up.
stand in front of a certain urinal, but then we'll
They're on
pee
their
in.
way up right now.
Jwoww and Snooki
Okay.
next.
All right.
Want to welcome Jwoww and Snooki to the show. What?
Oh, and Dr. Gay comes
Yes.
in.
No?
What happened,
It's
Charles?
Jay Bluch and Dummy.
What happened? I thought they were right around the corner.
Yeah, they're just putting their stuff down in the green room. They'll be here in a minute.
What? Oh, no rush.
Use the facilities and then.
Are they? Do they have to go?
Did you see
I'm
them?
not saying that. No, I have not seen them.
Who's seen
about
them?
a tampon? Something?
I've seen them on TV.
Yeah.
You didn't see him?
This will be good. No.
So what
I know
are we
there's
expecting here?
A dozen people with them.
What am I?
Oh, really? They got a posse?
Yeah.
Crap.
No.
No posse in here.
Boy.
What are we expecting? I don't know. Jwoww was cool last time she was on.
Yeah, I liked her a lot, actually.
We definitely liked her. And Snooki, we're meeting her for the first time. She's blown off our show many times in the past, but
Yeah.
she's finally doing it. And they're doing a spin-off show.
But they refused the permit.
In Hoboken.
Why would Hoboken say no? They just didn't want
Security
the,
reasons? I don't know.
They said they don't want people, these huge crowds, and the
Snooki
inconvenience.
Oh, that's Kenny.
That's,
They have,
that's what
I
I
got a little
I
confused.
think they have a permit rule where you can't film in a residential area after 11 p.m.
Oh, right.
And they were
Wow,
looking
that's
for a 24-hour permit.
Which one? Yeah, give me
Yeah.
That's the official reason.
I was taking a Cialis.
Must have
plump up.
And notice me and Jimmy being like little fucking ladies. In
God.
the
At the urinals, we were talking about our flu shots.
Oh, it's terrible. They're just talking about these medical things, like, sometimes I get a scratchy throat.
No,
I thought I had a cold.
I feel like I'm coming down with something, and I'm pissed off at myself because I walk by the CVS every day and I go, get a flu shot.
You didn't
the
get a
flu
flu
shots
shot.
have been working great the last couple of winters for me, but I kept blowing it off like, I'll do it tomorrow or next week. And now I feel like something's coming on, and I'm just praying it's not the big flu.
Yeah, you're hoping it's
Maybe
just
I'm hoping maybe it's the change of weather. Because New York, it's going to be, what, 65 today?
Jimmy was being a little more washwoman-y.
Oh, good.
I added in that I never get flu shots, but I did this year. And I was very happy with myself for having done so because now I got a bit of a cold, but nothing.
I don't care.
Believe me, this is just where it gets fascinating.
Don't go over, I don't care.
I'm glad I got a flu shot. And I would probably do it again, having seen the effect that it had on me.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care. Yes, I care.
But then again, I've been washing my the equipment before I work out, too. That helps a lot, too, when you wipe down the equipment.
Oh, yeah. Wipe it down with AIDS.
Couldn't be any worse than my behavior over the years. Jesus.
That's why I don't go to a gym.
When you're out with a girl, you're not supposed to walk by
Snooki!
condoms and go, what are these?
No, no, that's Mars.
Sam.
Oh.
Shit, I thought you were Snooki.
No.
They're in the green room, but they need a couple minutes.
Why?
They just need a couple minutes.
Maintenance.
Tell me what's going on. Mars, what's going on?
I do not know.
What's going on?
Sam?
Sam.
What do you think is going on?
They're prepping, I think.
Primping is more like
Why
it,
are
right?
you smiling? What's going on? Is there a situation?
They
The
do
situation's not here.
Oh, see, that's funny.
Why are you smiling? What's going on?
Because I think it's funny that they're here, but instead of just walking up the hall, they're just sitting in the green room.
Is this like one of their bits or something?
I don't know.
What are they doing?
Sitting in the green room.
Ah.
Travis, what's
Snooki.
going on?
They're in the bathroom.
So what's this stuff?
This is what Snooki's promoting.
Oh, boy.
What is it?
Smell it.
Oh, no.
Perfume.
This is a perfume,
But Sammy Sweetheart stuff wasn't bad, so I let me smell it.
and this is bronzer.
That's funny.
Man, I hope her and Jwoww don't get into a war about whose bronzer's better.
How do you know they both
that's
have
it.
bronzers out there?
Because he's a...
Can we open this?
I was going to say they promoted
I
it
don't see
on
why
our
not.
show.
Can we bronze ourselves?
Would you like me to open it for you?
Let's wait and see if she approves of it.
Could you rub that shit on us, Travis?
Well, I mean,
going on?
Oh, it's already
it's
out.
only been 7 years. I never thought you'd ask.
Ultra dark hot bronzer.
Black bronzer.
Black bronzer. What the hell's that
I'm going to rub
about?
it on my dick.
You're trying to be deceitful.
Ah, shit.
If it looks black, it must be adequate.
Oh, God.
Roland told me they're in the bathroom. So.
All right.
Now they're in the bathroom.
They're
not
probably
in the
dropping
bathroom. They're
deuces.
sitting in
Oh, man.
You think they're dumping?
A nice fucking hangover shit.
Funny.
Snooki's just squatting over the bowl, hovering.
Sounds like Niagara Falls. With grunts. Grunts and a few coughs.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I know.
Yeah. Well, we'll be nice as pie when they come in.
We sure will be.
As we were talking about her hangover shit.
I really want to smell this stuff, but it came.
It was sent to us.
It's 60 pounds. Oh, okay.
It's probably in a decorative decanter.
A Snooki.
What
I
is
don't
that,
think
her-
she's going to take it with her.
Is that
and
her
sell it on.
perfume?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. What does it smell like?
I don't know. I'm trying to open the package.
Let's spray it around the room and see if she notices when she comes in.
Yeah, before she walked in, she had like an allergic reaction, sneezed. What is that? It smells like bug spray. Ixnay on the condoms.
Well, what? Oh. What's up?
They're not in the bathroom. They're sitting in the green room.
Why? Are they listening to us?
What
Roland-
green room?
The one in the lobby.
The lobby, or the
And
real one?
Roland's literally standing outside the green room, just kind of.
What time are they supposed to be
Oh,
on?
my God.
Now.
Yeah, a minute ago. 9:35.
Oh, okay.
This is
That's only a minute.
hilarious. This is hilarious.
What are they waiting for?
What are you waiting for, sir?
Can you open up the curtain so we can see if they're making their way? And then you could close the curtain.
Sure.
This?
I know why, by the way.
Do you? Why?
Yeah, I do.
Why?
I do
Why?
know. I
Why?
do know.
Why?
Because
Why?
Snooki's pregnant.
Whoa, the
And-
announcement's been made.
Snooki's pregnant, and she doesn't want us to confront her with that.
Yeah. I don't think that's it.
They're not here yet.
Yeah.
Pinky bet?
They're not even here yet, right? What does it smell like?
It smells very girly. It's not
Let me
bad.
see.
Snooki's pregnant.
Let me see. Spray a little piece of paper.
Snooki! Oh, Mars. Shit.
I'll spray myself with it.
There we go.
I already got cologne on, though. I'm already wearing Tom Ford.
It smells very sweet and
it's girly.
Girl,
Is it
smell,
fruity?
you know what it smells like? A stripper. This is stripper smell.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh.
I like the smell.
Oh, don't mind me.
Ba 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 da 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 da.
God damn it, it actually does smell really good. Yeah. I'm going to start wearing Snooki's perfume. You know why? Because girls will like it.
Yes.
Girls will go, oh, you smell wonderful. I'll go, oh, it's a little something. It's a little something. They want to hug me because girls are not afraid of being affectionate to other girls.
Right, so if you smell like another girl.
A friend of mine wears perfume.
Damn.
And he always smells good. Dennis from the Bunny Ranch wears Sung.
Really?
Radar's quick, Aunt.
What happened there?
I said Snooki's pregnant, and they got online. Jersey Shore star Snooki is secretly knocked up.
Oh, wow, it's right there. Wow, that is fast.
Not bad, huh?
It's the internet these days.
Wow, they work fast.
Wow.
Yeah. So still, Kenny's coming here very quickly. Kenny? Oh, no, he's not. What's up?
There's reports that they're doing makeup.
Do they know this is radio?
I'll tell you what. No, because it's being filmed.
Yeah.
That's why. It's being filmed. Do they know it's being
Why
filmed?
didn't they do the makeup beforehand?
Right.
They just came from TV, so...
Shit, yeah, right. I saw Sam. Sam, and here they...
And they're coming.
Oh, okay. This is good.
Good job.
Yeah.
They were doing their makeup.
Makeup. Let's see how it worked. Wow. Let's see how that worked out for him.
Does the studio smell good, Sam?
Do you smell it?
Aunt.
What's it say? Yeah? Says... knocked up? Oh, okay.
Explosion? Yeah. According to Dr. Steve, the Iranians used carpet makers to piece shredded documents back together during the hostage crisis.
What? Thank you, Doctor.
No.
Carpet maker.
They used Dr. Steve in a hospice to make people really happy to fucking go. When he walks in the room, they're like, all right, stop fighting is here.
Oh, my God. Look at the crowd that is
Why
here.
Are there 40 people?
It's just astounding.
I don't know. We got to ask her about
Open the door.
Get confirmation today.
Come on, come on in.
Snooki.
Yes, Snooki, take a seat. Jwoww, hi.
Hi, Jwoww.
How are you? Look at these lovely ladies in our studio today. You smell the studio?
Oh, yeah, it smells like Guidette.
Smells nice. We were just sampling.
We're spraying your shit.
Spraying your shit. We were just sampling some of it, and yeah, it smells good.
Thank you.
It smells very sweet and nice. Did you? What did you do?
Well, I started the production while we were filming, so right when we got done filming, I went straight to the factory and did the bottle designs and the scents and stuff like that, so...
Yeah,
I actually made a pickle scent, but it smelled like shit. Obviously, I couldn't use it.
A pickle scent.
Yeah.
You really tried to get away with that?
Yeah, I just want to see what it smelled like.
You're showing a lot of cleavage. It's nice.
Yeah, I really don't care.
But someone's looking at
You like me?
Huh?
Yeah, well, yours are...
You're both proportioned.
Is it offensive if somebody looks like I try to keep eye contact? You try to be a gentleman, but it's hard to not peek.
It's hard not to look.
I don't give a shit. Everyone's human.
Yeah. Well, you remember I was creepy last time.
Yeah.
You do look at other girls?
Yeah.
It's hard not to, right?
Girls are very
Do you also make a grunting sound? Like I'll look and go like, oh, and then I'll look back up.
No, because I don't have a penis.
Okay, good. Well, me neither. So.
Well, you've borrowed a few, right?
What does that mean?
Well, you had some sex with some of the guys.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say borrowed. I would say use.
Yeah, okay. Well, you gave it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use and abuse,
Obviously.
though.
And you guys are filming a spin-off, and Hoboken said no. It's a big story
I
today.
guess that's what we heard, yeah.
I thought you guys started filming, though.
It's rather big, right? It's like
what?
The story of like that spread. They
I
love
mean,
to
we
hate.
don't care. I mean, if you don't want us there, whatever.
But did you start filming?
No, we
No,
start,
it's
at the end of the
weeks,
month.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So how is this going to be a little different than Jersey Shore?
Just our lives.
We definitely don't want to show like the whole drinking aspect and clothing.
Really? So you got 10 minutes of show?
Oh no, you know we're normal people. We don't, we don't always party all the time.
It's
We
like
wanna
off
show-
the shore.
We want to show
Oh,
like
right.
our boyfriends and our family and just a different
What you do
side
to
of us.
prepare for the
Like right
Jersey
now,
Shore.
we're not drunk. So.
Right. You could be.
Well, I had a drink.
Nah, it's too early.
Did you have a drink?
What time do you
drinking,
normally
Ryan?
start? Like if you're going to have a drinking day, what time would you start?
See, she can do the day drinking. I can, or I'll be drooling by like
The
3
only
o'clock
time
in the
that I do
afternoon.
day drinking is if it's like a big event, like
At the
everyone's
shore,
doing
too.
it, or if I'm really hungover.
Yeah,
Then you just have a
medicinal.
drink with breakfast.
Medicinal drink. Yeah.
Like mimosa.
She has meatball day
Bloody
every once in a while.
Marys are
Yeah.
good in
Meatball
the
day.
morning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are good too.
Yeah. Now, has being on Jersey Shore, like, obviously it's changed your life. It's made you both pretty famous people. Did it kind of give you an image that you don't like? Like, do you want to change that by being on doing a show that's totally different?
Yes and no. I mean, we take it as a blessing. If it wasn't for the Jersey Shore, we would still be in Long Island and upstate New York doing our own thing. But with the Jersey Shore, you're only allowed to see one side of us. And we just want to kind of show, like, what we do off the shore, how we are, because we are regular people, but we are 20-something-year-olds that go to the shore and like to have fun like anyone else. But you only like, get to see that one side. So I think we just want to show all aspects of us, and then you can judge.
Yeah, we had Vinny in here recently. There's a lot of downtime where you guys are just hanging out in the house doing nothing, and they're not showing any of that because it's kind of...
They don't show the fun stuff where we stay in, we don't drink at all, we play cards, we bullshit, and we have the best times of our lives when we're not going out.
Right.
But of course they don't show
cut
that
the fat
'cause there's
out.
no drama.
Yeah, it's all about getting ready for karma.
Yeah.
What if you don't want to
having
go out?
meatball day?
I've been there. I haven't gone out.
You don't know what meatball day
Yeah,
is?
sometimes I sleep in, so
Yeah.
whatever.
What about, what is Meatball Day? I don't know anything about it.
That's her and Dina Day.
They start drinking really early and just get fucked up.
Oh, okay.
I haven't done that since, August?
Yeah. But, I mean, that's what you do during the summertime. What else are you going to do?
Right.
Ride the rides 500 times?
Especially in the house.
Yeah, in the house it'll drive you nuts.
And it sounds like Jersey Shore is done. No one's officially saying it, but you guys aren't ready.
No, I guarantee there has to be one more. There has to be one that says goodbye. You know what I mean? You can't just end it not
But
knowing.
nothing's scheduled right now, right?
No, they never do, though. It's always like a month, right? We know like a month prior.
Oh, okay.
We don't really have time to prep.
Right.
How awful is it when people in your past start coming out and talking shit? It's like, and you know they're just trying to get 5 minutes in front of a camera. It's frustrating, right?
I haven't really had anyone do that to me.
No,
Like
you
from
just
the
get like
past.
a lot of friend requests from people you went to high school with, like, oh, I took social studies with you in 6th grade.
How satisfying is it to not remember them? It's great, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, yeah. What do you want me to say to that? Well, we were like best friends. No, you actually did not like me, so go fuck off.
Have you been kind of fucking standoffish to people that weren't nice to you when you were growing up?
100%. 100%. Like, I didn't know I was going to end up here, but we grew up in very small towns in upstate New York. And, like, even outside the show, we made it. Like, I moved to Long Island, I did my own thing, and I didn't have that in high school. Like, I don't think people knew that I was going to make it very far after high school. And it was kind of the opposite. The people that you thought were going somewhere now have, like, 4 kids, married, and getting a divorce now. So.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Yeah. Jwoww goes,
yeah.
Which bronzer is the best? Because you might look at me and think that I'm very pale. I'm Irish, and I don't do a lot
You're
of
not
sunlight.
really pale.
You don't think so? You're the first
I've
person
seen
that's
worse.
ever said those words
You
to
actually
me.
have
I
color.
mean, look at us.
You got a little,
We are fairly close.
you got some rosiness to your
Yeah,
face
it's got
today,
some
Jimmy.
color.
Oh, that's probably just my natural joy.
It might be,
I'm a
it might be the
rosy cheek.
Cialis
flustered being
high
next
blood
to the
pressure.
floor.
I would
Yeah.
tell you to do the tan maximizer.
What do I do with Tan Maximizer? Do I just spray it on myself and I'm done?
No, you
It's a
lotion
lotion.
up before you go into the tanning bed. If you decide to tan.
Okay. What's the
Do you
difference
need
in?
a spray tan?
I don't know. I've never done it, but I would like to have a nice spray tan.
Orange with spray tan.
Oh,
have a nice glow.
we should have sprayed tan Jimmy today.
Yeah, that would be
Throw
nice.
it on his back.
Yeah. My eye. I can go, wow, you said you were in a... Okay.
Yeah. Snooki, you see Radar online yet?
No.
What does it say?
Well, let the games begin.
Well, you guys are
happened
always
today?
in it. You guys are always in it. Can I read this?
Yeah.
Jersey Shore star Snooki is secretly knocked up.
Oh, shit.
Radar online.
You didn't tell me.
Radar online. Snooki is about to drop
Does that mean they're calling me fat?
her most scandalous bombshell.
No, you look very good. I'm sure it's just I think they're saying that you're really pregnant.
And Gianni's the father.
So why would they say I'm pregnant if I look...
Yeah.
That means that I have a belly.
I thought I was pregnant this month.
Do they
Dude, literally,
accuse you guys of
139.
being pregnant all the time, really?
I just quit smoking
Yeah.
like almost 40 days ago, and I have been fluctuating, and I've had like those shows or whatever tabloids hit me up and be like, "Oh, so you're pregnant?" No, asshole.
I was
like,
pregnant with Paulie once. they
Yeah.
said.
Yeah?
So
How'd
that work out?
And I never had sex with Paulie.
Yeah.
It's actually at this point insulting because we are trying to be in fitness, but we are women. You gain weight. and it's just people making money off of us.
No, Snooki lost a lot of weight.
There's people making money off of us. This would be the people.
Is that rough, though, when people, like you read shit that is just ruthlessly awful things that people say?
And we just have to ignore it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I don't give a shit what
Do you really not give a shit, though?
No, because
Really?
in high school, I went through such a hard time getting bullied that at this point, it's just like...
You did?
shut
Really?
the fuck
Why'd
up.
they bully you in high school?
The girls bullied me and my friends a lot. I don't know why.
Yeah, me too.
They were just very rude.
And you just gotta look
They're
at
like
it
mean
like
girls.
there's obviously an issue with them, or they're not happy in their own life, where they have
Yeah,
to.
or
Like,
they're really pretty.
Yeah, but
or they just have asshole.
That's usually the way,
Yeah,
though.
they just
Yeah,
want to
fuckers.
like beat someone
those girls
down.
weren't
But like,
pretty.
come on, the
Yeah.
pregnancy rumors,
Oh, I
and
hear
we're
ya.
breaking up with our boyfriend rumors.
So you're saying I don't think it's a fat. They're not saying you're fat. I think that they probably heard a rumor. Because they can't look at you and think that you look that way.
Well, that's
Who's
what I'm
saying,
thinking
like,
because
oh,
I
no.
never said once I was
So you're
pregnant,
saying
and
no?
I'm not.
Yeah.
You're saying no to this, obviously.
No.
Okay,
And obviously
there you
they're
go.
calling me fat, so I hate you, Ray.
Oh,
No, man, you lost a lot of weight. And going back to the bullying thing, people forget, but when Snooki first entered the house, you guys didn't really like her that
Yeah.
much.
She was the
And she
biggest bitch I've
completely-
ever met.
I wasn't the biggest bitch in
Yeah,
the
you
house,
were.
though.
Oh, Sam was.
See,
Like
You were in the
Snooki,
same boat.
but the next day I toughed it out, and
but
I
Snooki almost didn't
apologized.
survive. You were almost left because it was a bad situation.
Yeah.
Then she turned it completely around and became
Yeah,
one of the
and I had
most
a dude
popular
for you.
ones. Huh?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
The guy that punched her, I ended up like cracking 6 times in a row.
I can't believe that happened. That's
I know.
crazy.
Getting punched.
Yeah.
And it was weird how that kind of became the thing that made people want to watch it because it was something so you didn't expect to see a woman getting punched in a bar.
What a dirtbag.
Yeah, he suffered for that though, as he should have. He lost his job.
And
He got fucked.
supposedly his father said, I'm the reason why his son isn't in Iraq because of me. But
Because of his son.
I didn't tell him to punch me. He was just stealing our shots.
Was that the first guy that's ever punched you in the face?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And I took it like a champ.
Why are you
No,
so-
I'm just saying, like, why?
Why are you surprised by that?
No, I watched the show. You could be a little crazy at the bars.
Oh, yeah.
Not that guys should punch you in the
Anybody's
face. I'm not
crazy
saying
when
that.
they're drunk, so guaranteed you're an asshole.
No, exactly.
So
Yeah.
wait, so you never had another interaction with that guy since okay.
No.
Yeah, what Ant's trying to say, you don't have a filter. You speak your mind.
But that's a lot of Jersey people.
Yeah.
New Yorkers.
Nah, Snooki more than
You guys
most,
don't have
man.
a filter. That's why you're on
Nah,
here.
I know.
Yeah,
And sometimes it
you're in
gets
the
you.
same boat.
Sometimes it gets you in trouble. I know.
It gets you punched in the face.
Yeah, it gets you punched in the face. Whatever.
I don't care.
Do you look back on that event as much as it sucked in the moment and go like, you know what? It was an amazing clip, even though it was a terrible moment, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
did help.
Yeah, I mean, obviously when it happened, it sucked, but, you know,
You could take a punch.
yeah.
How embarrassing for him. She smiled though, like, yeah, I can.
I'm proud of it.
Hey, are we ever going to find out what happened with you in the situation? That's the storyline
Put it
this year.
way, Mike is just obsessive and he's crazy, and I have no idea, you know, why he would say shit about me because I always had his back.
There's rumors that, Snooki might have with the situation.
Yeah. It's sad though. You just
he's
wait and
so
see.
Disgusting.
Oh, really? We'll have to wait to see on that?
Yeah, it's going to be actually really
What
funny.
happened to him? Did fame get to him?
Yeah.
He
You
changed
tell
the
me.
most out of all you guys.
Well, he was a dickhead before.
Right.
Now he's just extremely.
It's like uber dick.
Yeah.
But
You saw the stuff with his father, right? Like the stuff his dad was saying. Was that was his dad being accurate about a son who's a dickhead, or is his dad just a fucking horrible guy?
Well, that's
both.
It's like, that no matter whose parent that is, that's just a horrible thing to do.
Yeah.
What he did. I mean, family's family, and no matter how much of a screw up you are, you should never do that to your son or
Right.
mother. Like, that was awful.
Well, that had an effect on him, obviously.
Yeah.
Do you guys get money requests from people? Like they start telling you they're like, hi, like especially like, hey, she makes X amount for a personal appearance, and they start going, hey, could you make this appearance for me? Could you start doing it? People are asking you for money.
Huh?
Asking us for money?
Family, yeah, is family asking for money
family.
or asking you to do appearances or things like that?
No, the only thing that I ever had was my babysitter growing up passed away, and they asked me to be part of that, but that's because she was a close family friend and bring awareness to it. So.
Right. What'd she die of?
It was a murder-suicide. Her husband killed her.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it was actually really intense. So,
So you knew him too?
yeah, it was my aunt's next-door neighbor.
Was obviously you're shocked, but growing up, did you think like, wow, this guy's kind of fucked up? Are you surprised?
Yeah,
that
he was like
did
a
it?
weird biker dude, and they divorced, and he broke out of some rehab center and went back and took her life, and then took his when she was on the phone with my cousin.
Whoa, man!
He shot her and then shot himself.
Yeah.
What now?
So her mother, who was like my grandmother, or my godmother, asked me, like, can you ever come up with Nicole and try and help out? And it's like a 5-mile race or something like that to bring awareness. And I think I will this summer if we can. It's always during the show, so I haven't been able to.
Was she with somebody else and he just couldn't handle it?
No, I think she requested, like, she filed for divorce during it. He was just, I don't know.
Wow.
It was awful. Yeah, I was young. I was a teenager.
That's creepy.
Have you guys had like obsessive guys? Like, cause that's fascinating to me. Women have to
like
deal with, like,
stalkers
especially
or
being famous. Like, you hook up with a guy once, or a guy you banged back in, at 99 or whatever. Now he's coming around and being creepy.
No,
not really. No,
thank God.
Yeah.
You know, if guys fall in love with you and like, oh,
I've had weird like Twitter messages, like like Twitter responses.
Oh, well, it's Twitter.
Yeah, but nothing face to face.
You still with Roger?
Yeah, and she's still with Gianni.
Gianni?
So thank God. I mean,
well, you haven't Gianni's
first
baby,
dates
so.
are right.
Yeah, supposedly.
I'm having.
How long have you been together?
Almost a year and a half.
Yeah. How long's the longest you've ever gone out with a guy?
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
How long ago was that about?
It was
before the show, right?
Stuff, yeah. It wasn't anything serious, but.
Yeah. Are you looking for like a settled down kind of guy or?
Oh yeah, Gianni is definitely the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Aww.
He's a nice guy. That's
Are you guys
that's
engaged?
all I want. No. But, maybe that's the rumor tomorrow. As long as I see that ring.
That'll be tomorrow's rumor.
No, Snooki's trying to change her image. It's pretty obvious.
Hold on, let me put this ring on that one, and then we're gonna start the rumor.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, walk out with a ring on your finger.
Right away.
Right.
They'll take a picture of that and they'll be off and running.
So when does your new show start? And how much have you gotten done of it already?
A couple weeks are starting.
They got to find a new place to live.
I guess so. Be it.
What's wrong with Hoboken?
Well, how much?
That would be
Listen,
perfect for you guys.
We weren't even aware of Hoboken, so
about
it was kind of
Camden?
a shock. But like at the end of the day, what is so bad about us bringing
Jersey.
revenue into the
Together?
town?
Yeah.
And like, but we want a town that wants to accept us, so so be it.
They got the dumb cake boss.
Oh, that's where Hoboken is?
I'll bet you the cake boss people
I
put
love
the
Cake
kibosh
Boss.
on it.
I
never
don't
watched it.
I don't like the cake
I'm not
boss.
into cake.
I
I don't like him.
You don't?
No.
He's
Why?
nice, though. I met him.
He's nice.
I'm sure he's nice, but I don't like shows about cooks at all.
Enough about fucking cakes.
They
Yeah.
bug me.
I don't like the whole like who wants to be the next.
No, I don't like
amazing
him.
Oh, it stinks.
Because
Just get
E-Rock
a burger,
nail
cook.
artist, something.
Our own E-Rock got a cake from the cake boss, and he said it was a shitty cake. That's why I don't like him. E-Rock got ripped off.
Yeah,
Just
E-Rock
because it
is
was a cake boss cake.
That fat guy in there.
And look at him. You could tell he enjoys his cake. Got a little icing in his hair right now, matter of fact.
Hey, did you ever see that Jersey Shore knockoff? What's the one they?
The porn?
No,
Oh.
it's,
Did you see that?
the porn.
I didn't see that one.
no, not the porn. Have you been portrayed in porn?
You haven't seen the Jersey Shore porn?
I'm too fetish oriented. I don't watch the fun stuff anymore.
You're talking about Jersey Licious? Jersey
What do you
Licious?
like?
They're all having sex together.
Wow.
In the porn?
It's just like 8 or yeah.
Did they look like you at all?
No.
No.
Was it kind of fun to watch though, yourself portrayed in
Oh,
pornography?
I didn't see it.
Pictures.
Oh, you didn't see
I
it?
didn't see it. I'll watch it.
Are you talking about Jersey Licious?
Oh,
yeah, that's the that was
Guido,
the show that's like a
Geordie Shore.
ripoff.
Geordie Shore?
No, he said Jersey Licious.
That's a hair show.
I know,
That
but
was
a lot of
Yeah,
people.
that has nothing to do with us.
It
But a
just
lot of
seemed
people
like it was
saying
a
it's like
takeoff
a
on
Jersey
your-
Shore thing too.
They were trying to capitalize on your success.
Well, they have a couple Jersey shows now.
Like Geordie Shore? Gordy?
That's in England, I think.
You can't do that, though. It's like the formula's got to be right. The people have
They're
to be
actors, I heard.
right. Yeah, that's
Are they?
bullshit.
Yeah,
Well,
Gordy.
That sucks.
Now, what do you want to do? Like, all right, you both have another reality show, but like, I know what we want to do in radio or in stand-up. What do you want to do after that? Like, where do you want to kind of go? Career-wise. No, but you got to want to...
I kind of want to expand my brand because my fans definitely like the whole gaudy tackiness of it all, and so do I.
I like the leopard print.
So do
yeah,
I.
that
So,
really
you know,
says
why not
hello.
do more with that stuff?
I do like the smell of
Branding.
it, though. I mean, Sammy Sweetheart promoted a perfume, which wasn't bad, but this I would actually wear. I'm not a homosexual, but I actually would wear this because I think women would like it.
Yeah.
That's a
you
big
have a
thing.
wife?
I think
Yeah.
guys
No.
should start wearing female perfumes because women are going to,
They're going to be attracted to
Yeah.
it.
I like cologne though.
Kind of odd. Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy, you can't.
Well, no, you'd be surprised. I have good cologne as well.
That does smell good. I can smell it from
It's
here.
kind of just like a mist.
This smells good.
I don't like musk.
Yeah.
No,
I
musk
like it.
stinks.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah.
You don't
When
like
guys-
Jovan Musk?
Musk all
Yeah, it's
over.
hideous.
Oh.
We
I kind of like this.
We got to wrap up because they're really busy. But
You
we,
gotta-
we're learning that
girls
all over.
Snooki is denying that she's pregnant. Of
course.
They need a new place for their reality show because Hoboken sucks a dick. What
You
else?
said it, not me.
And we got the bronzer stuff. How do we get this stuff?
You could get my tanning lotion at any salon.
Real? Any salon?
Any tanning salon.
Damn.
And she sells tanning lotion too.
How come we don't have any of your stuff?
Yeah, why aren't you talking
Jeez,
about
I don't
yours?
know. I'm like behind the times right now.
Do you keep up with everything that's being done in this, or do you just have do you say like, all right, look, what's the bottle look like? Is it going out to all the stores, or do you have people that just do that?
I design mine.
Yeah, you definitely want to know what's going on with your product.
Do you keep an eye on your money too? Do you can you log online and look at your money?
Yeah, I make sure my dad keeps an eye on it because I want it to.
Don't trust anybody. Yeah,
for
go on.
my future
Of
kids.
course, of
my
course
future kids.
Of course she's close to it. She tried to come up with a pickle one, and it didn't work.
Yeah,
A pickle?
Well, you
Pickle
said you went with
perfume.
the pickle scent or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
And then
Smell
she
like
tried
asshole.
Really funny story. When I was a kid and I would go out
no.
to the diner with my grandmother, I would ask for everybody's pickles, apparently.
Real pickles?
God damn, Jimmy.
Yeah, I
the
just
only
wanted to-
way you would get away with
I
that.
love how you preface that with funny
I
story.
just wanted to end the segment on a really, really cool story about my childhood.
You're an asshole.
Did we get all the plugs out? Anything else you guys want to mention? 'Cause we know you got to
Jersey
go.
Shore, Thursday, 10 p.m. MTV.
Right.
Of course. And look for the new show.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
What is the name of the new show?
I don't know.
Oh, you
Right?
know it.
Shirley
No
times
idea.
2012. Who knows?
I'm starting to think they don't have a new show. It's Jwoww and Snooki. Snooki, thanks for doing our show finally.
Yeah.
We've had
Yeah, we've
Jwoww
had
here.
everybody else
The only
on.
one we haven't
Yeah.
had is Ronnie. What's up with
We were
him?
with him yesterday. I've never laughed so hard in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's around. You
He
should
doesn't
get him
really
to
do
come in.
press though.
Yeah.
I
He's
think.
here.
He
Yeah?
just,
Is he? Yeah.
he's staying out in L.A., but he's around if we can get a hold of him.
We have Vinny on a few times. He's really good.
Yeah.
We like
Ronnie's
Vinny.
a riot.
Yeah.
You gotta have Ronnie.
Well, Vinny's a
Yeah.
downer though. Let's be honest with that depression thing.
Vinny's
With his
what?
fucking
I have
anxiety
a question,
now.
though.
kidding.
When we walk out, you guys gonna talk shit about us again?
Yes.
Yes.
No. Were we talking shit?
Well, that's kind of why I never did it, because you guys are mean.
We were mad you didn't do our show.
We were mad. Yeah. You got to do the show. Or you know.
I didn't say no.
We thought you were blowing us off. I'm
No.
glad this came up.
Yeah, sometimes what will happen
We
is
wanted you on the show.
We'll request somebody, hey, will so-and-so do it? And then they do a bunch of other shows on the platform, and they just don't do this show. And nothing has been said. And a lot of times the publicist, or it is what it is. And then we're like,
Yeah,
why would
I
that
don't have
person...
control.
But I'm
Remember
saying, but
that
that's
was
what it is.
me?
Like, why
Yeah.
would
You
they...
guys had a weirdo here that kept texting me.
Yes.
Yeah. Who?
You remember that?
Steve who?
Our old producer.
Steve,
Yeah.
our old
Steve C?
producer.
And I was
Oh, right.
skeeved
He's
out,
gone
and I
now.
wouldn't come on.
Oh, you had to change your phone number. He's no longer around. I forgot about that.
But Snooki, you don't think some of the stuff you do on your show kind of opens you up for people to kind of goof on you and kind of make?
Oh, no,
make
I
fun?
don't care about that, but I
Yeah.
mean, come on, it's been 3 years now. Like,
Yeah,
the
we're
joke's
hearing the
over
same
with the
shit from 2
STDs
years ago.
and being
It's
sluts
like-
and orange and it's over.
Wait, we got a problem with Snooki?
No,
We
I don't
good?
have a problem with Snooki.
It's
We'll
over
wait till
now.
tomorrow.
How about we go with it was a misunderstanding?
There's no
We
misunderstanding.
wanted her on the show.
Yeah,
and then maybe we said some shit. I don't even know.
The reruns are still running, so
Wait,
you know.
how about we-
So
Oh, yeah.
even though things change, you could tune in for the first time, see something, and go, "This chick's out of her fucking mind."
What did you hear that we said?
Oh, I don't know, a lot of like Twitter stuff, and I'm like, you know,
Twitter
I think
stuff.
Opie
Oh,
and
that's
Anthony
Opie.
don't like us.
Oh, that's
That is me.
Opie. Opie is constantly tweeting nasty shit about people.
Why are you
I
throwing
tweet
me under
good
the
stuff.
bus?
I'm funny.
What did I
Twitter
say?
guy.
Oh, I don't remember. It was a while ago.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Thank God.
We'll have to look into that.
No,
Yeah,
because now
look-
they're going to
look through
remind
his-
you
look through
of what I
his entire-
said.
yes, everybody
No,
look
they're going to
through the
remind
entire path.
And now we're good.
Wait, was Steve sending you texts that were like sexy in nature, but putting LOL at the end of them? Is there anything
Ugh, don't
creepier
you hate those?
when someone does that?
Suck my dick, LOL.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we can hang out or something, ROFL. Who's laughing at that?
No one.
What if I tweet I love Snooki? Would that be good?
That's a good one. Yeah.
That's a little too intense. We just met.
Not love in that way. Just
And now you're
Infatuated.
you're kind of a new Snooki for the new
yeah.
No, I'm
year.
just not drunk.
That's okay. You do come off as like when you drink, you come
yeah.
off as like a problem.
Because wasted.
Yeah,
Well, when
yeah.
we
The
don't,
only-
when we
the only thing
film,
you
we
see on
have
the show
no
is wasted.
cell phone,
Yeah.
no internet, no TV. What else are you gonna do?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
aside from the
crazy.
show,
Who
I
else are you
hardly
gonna talk
drink.
to?
Oh, believe me, I have all that stuff and I still drink.
Vinny, Vinny talked about that stuff.
Just imagine like just being around people drunk with none of those
I can't-
vices to like do anything with.
Nah, that's
I can't
So
imagine
like
not
that.
having a phone for an
That's
hour.
crazy.
You guys had to hand over your phones for
4
what,
months.
4 months.
That's why alcohol's our best friend.
Can you outdrink guys, Snooki?
Oh, yeah.
Most guys?
Uh-huh.
How's that possible?
I
You're a
have
little
no
thing.
idea. I don't
It's
know what goes on.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
If I did a
And
quarter
I never
of what
get
she did.
hangovers. I never throw up when
Oh,
I drink.
man.
It's a miracle.
And she could keep going. Like she starts at 11, she can go to 11 the next day.
Yeah, I know.
It's amazing.
It's the meatball day.
That's a
Yeah.
fan.
I've
I think
seen
it's
every
the
show.
meatball in me.
Can I say I really like Snooki?
Really?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's nice.
How about this?
Yeah,
I like
nice.
I like Snooki.
I want
a
to bury
lot.
the hatchet right now.
But
these assholes are going to remind you of what has been said.
I
over
like
there.
Snooki a lot, but don't forget to put a space between A and lot because it's creepy when you make it one word.
Oh, really?
It's a Steve thing if you do.
Yes, Steve.
Never gonna
Yes.
forget Steve.
LOL. All right, we're saying that they have to leave. They have other friends.
Busy girls
He's
today.
gonna sue me now. Okay.
No, you didn't
he
say his
won't.
name. You didn't mention incompetence or any of this. All right. Jwoww and Snooki, Jersey Shore, we really don't need to promote that 10 o'clock on Thursdays, which is tonight.
It's a good season.
On MTV.
Absolutely a good season. Vinny's back.
Thank you, Goyles.
And I now smell
Thank
good.
you.
It's Jenny Wow with 2 W's at the end, and Snooki, obviously, on Twitter. So there you go.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. And we're done for the day, so we
Yes,
can't even
we
talk
are.
bad
We're
about
outta
you
here.
even if we want
Yeah,
to.
we have to wait till tomorrow.
We'll wait till tomorrow, yeah. All right.
You're listening to the Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony Show. Sirius XM. Sirius XM. And now, the Opie and Anthony Show continues. This is After O&A Live. Here's your host, Sam Roberts.
You guys are still here. Opie, did you not think that your evil tweets would come back to haunt you?
I don't know what you're talking about, Sam.
You can't just spend your
I didn't do shit.
You can't spend your afternoons insulting celebrities and then act like
I didn't do shit.
What did I do? Like Anthony was like, "Oh, that's Opie," and you, why is everybody pointing at me?
My voice got high.
Oh yeah,
a little bit.
And Anthony throws me under the bus.
Well, you are the one who tweets said.
Well, he
celebrity
didn't have to make sure they knew.
Well, he shouldn't have to throw
I didn't do
himself
shit.
under the bus for your misbehavior.
I stand by my tweets.
Which ones? The new nice ones or the
All of
old
them.
evil ones?
All of them.
It's inconsistent.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Because one is positive and one's negative.
I knew Snooki was bothered when she came in. I'm like, oh boy, she knows.
Yeah, well, of
But I
course.
think we got past it.
I think so.
I was like, oh boy, I could tell by how she's sitting there. She's not happy with us.
I feel like Snooki was the bigger person.
Yeah, she was cool.
I told her, Opie's a blonde shit. I know who.
Your mic's Opie. I would turn your mic on, but I don't have the button right now.
She knew who he was.
Huh?
I said, this is.
His mic still isn't on. You wouldn't turn the right mic on.
What mic is he?
Guest. What'd you say, Roland?
I'm doing stuff right now.
Your mic's on. I see the light.
Yeah. She said the Opie's a. She goes, I know who he is. I'm like, oh.
So then she should
knew
have brought
you
up
from Twitter.
She should have brought it up in the beginning. We could have, figured
She
it out.
brought it up.
We're good.
You are good. This is a good interview.
Are you and Kim good too?
Huh? No, no. If she walked in, no.
She loves you.
No.
Why do you say such nasty things to Kim Kardashian on Twitter all the time?
She's so nice.
Because I'm obsessed with her.
Why?
Why? I never think about her.
Yeah, I don't understand
Never.
it.
I literally.
I'm obsessed with someone that is that famous and has literally nothing to offer. It bothers me.
She's
Why?
hot though. That's what she is. Like she she looks good. She's good looking, and that's why she's famous.
She doesn't even look that good.
She looks pretty good.
Yeah, she's
There's
hot.
a million
She's
women.
really hot.
There's a million
She's
women
hot.
that are hotter.
She's very sexy.
Yeah. Kourtney Kardashian.
She's hotter than Courtney, I think. She is a hot woman.
Who?
Kim Kardashian is attractive.
She's all right. My women need to have brains.
I'll bet if you saw her in person, you'd be like, whoa. Like when you saw Snooki today, she was a lot hotter than you thought she would be.
Not really. She's all right.
She was sexier than I thought she was.
pretty
all
good
right.
today.
Jwoww is ridiculous.
They're both.
And Jwoww is now like built like a superhero, like a female superhero.
Like Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
They're
Let's slow down. Snooki's all right.
She looked pretty
Her
hot.
boobs
today.
are nicer than I thought they would be.
A lot
She was
nicer,
showing a lot of
actually.
cleavage.
Yeah, she was. She had this top
Wait a
on.
minute. She told us not to trash her after she was here. I'm not trashing her. She's all right.
I said she was hot though.
Huh?
I said she was hot.
She's all right.
She had a top on that like
It was like fishnetty, right?
Right. So it was mesh. Her entire chest was showing, and it was a lot nicer than I expected. A lot nicer. Which I don't know if you. That's either a compliment or a trashing. I don't know exactly what that is, but
right.
I thought and it did take balls for her to come in here to start with.
Why?
Based on the.
We're nice guys.
No. You're a cyberbully. You're a celebrity cyberbully.
No. We're nice guys.
I don't think you're a nice guy on Twitter.
I'm trying to find something.
You're evil to celebrities. That's your thing.
No.
You say nasty things
No,
to
just a
celebrities.
few. Just a couple.
Well, I mean, those are the few.
Christina Aguilera got fat. That bothers me.
Yeah, but you don't have to let her know. Like, hey,
Christina Aguilera.
And Kim Kardashian's pretty much brain dead, and that bothers me.
I never mention them because I don't want. It's like I'm not tapping them. Like I don't mind shitting on them. Like I'll shit on any of them.
Yeah, but I feel like if you shit on them, you might as well mention them.
But like I think Jim does it as like I just want to get this joke out there so people can have a
right,
laugh.
because I'm saying it as myself. It's not like I'm saying it hiding. I'm saying it as Jim.
Oh, I got some jokes in there too.
But you're saying I want you to hear this. I want it to hurt.
It's the different. Yeah, it's like
no.
I say it as me, but I don't need them to hear it. I'm not shying away from them hearing it.
Oh boy, Opie, put your headphones on. The sex man has some news for you.
Jesus, what happened now?
The sex man.
We gotta go.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, what?
Some of your Twitter comments are starting to show up real fast in the Google searches now.
What do you search on Google?
Opie Radio.
What is it? What are the comments?
There's some things.
What do you say?
Some what? What are some of the tweets?
What's his tweets?
They're claiming I fucking wrote.
The publicist is going to be mad at you?
What are some of the tweets they're claiming I wrote?
Well, no, it's not claiming. It links directly to your Twitter with your posting.
It's your tweet.
All right, what are they claiming?
All right, they're claiming Snooki's elephant ass. Been chuckling to myself for the last 2 days about that line. Hilarious.
People don't like being told they have an ass like an elephant.
Yeah.
You understand with that? I mean, I know. No, I understand, but it's like it's something you don't need to make sure that everybody, including her, is aware of.
Well, obviously, I was referencing something I heard, so that's not bad.
That's not you. That's somebody else. Okay.
That one I could easily explain.
I can accept that.
Well, there's another one if you want to.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
this one says, Snooki treated for alcohol poisoning. Should let the stupid whore drink herself to death.
Okay.
Then other stupid whores will realize you can't be a stupid whore and drink so much.
That's a lot of negative shit in one tweet. That's bad. That one is not explainable.
Obviously, someone got a hold of my Twitter that day. All right, move on.
Hold on, I'm looking. Those
You
are
can't
the two,
blame him if his Twitter
Those are
got
the two
hacked.
that I pulled up. Let me see what else. showed
That
up
one.
here.
That one. Plus, you did the. I mean, you like Jwoww. She's been on the show before, and you had to make the YouTube video with her slow mo.
What?
You had to make the slow mo Jwoww video.
It was just a slow-mo video.
Your internet pranks are gonna get the show in trouble.
With them? Who
Yes,
cares? in the
we
end?
do. We want them to be like. We want a nice relationship with them.
We got a nice relationship. It worked out well today.
But one of these.
Let bygones be bygones.
But the publicists see that, and they handle other people. And they're like, I'm not bringing my actors by.
What is this, an intervention? Let
can't-
bygones be bygones.
You gotta stop bullying celebrities on the internet.
Yeah, or just don't mention them. Bully
on.
them.
I'm in the middle of doing one.
Trash them.
And maybe not YouTube videos.
Well, this is another one if you want to.
I would love it.
This is it was a screen cap of Opie's Twitter, which is on the celebrity tweet website.
Oh boy.
This one, I guess Snooki is saying.
Snooki?
Who's Snooki?
Snooki, you dunce.
Snooki.
Snooki.
Snooki is saying.
Snooki.
Your jokes are so 2 years ago. LOL. Come on, bro. Impress me. To which Opie responds, "Your asshole looks like a broken balloon."
Oh my god. Why couldn't you let bygones be bygones back then?
That was recently because I was sticking up for I Like Girls Daily.
That was recently.
Yeah, I got involved with an I Like Girls Daily fight that she was having with Snooki.
Why? That's not your business.
Yeah, that was last week.
That was last week.
Yeah.
Here's another
because
one.
I Like Girls Daily tweets some amazing things every day, and I felt like I could help her out a little bit
Yeah, but
because she
people-
was losing the battle.
People say nasty shit about me all the time, and I see you on a regular basis. You don't tweet to them for me.
The difference is you can handle yourself. I didn't feel like I Like Girls Daily could handle herself, and that she needed a little help in the battle.
You need a little support.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, here's another one. Well, you know, in New York City, when they're doing construction, they have those orange and white towers that shoot smoke out of the street
Sure,
over
yeah,
the
yeah,
manhole
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So Ope takes a photo and posts it with her Twitter tag to it saying, "Snooki's vagina being cooled off."
Oh my god, Opie! Wow, why do you do these things?
The first couple seasons
This isn't
of
very nice.
The first couple seasons of Jersey Shore, she took a lot of you know what.
You were still doing these things like last week.
That's a joke though. That was funny.
She
Not
took a
to
lot
her.
of you know what? You mean shit?
No, I like cock.
Cock.
See, I'm
penis.
trying to play it nice now because I said I wouldn't trash her after she.
Oh.
What?
No, and this is why. What about him?
I can't talk about this on there.
So what are you doing it for?
What happened?
You can't whisper somebody's name into a microphone and expect
What's
people
going
not
on?
to hear it.
I know, apparently he yelled at the mob wives screaming at them for being like a few minutes late and they all left.
Oh.
The Mob Wives left?
The Mob Wives and Jersey Shore is here at the same time.
We could have the Mob Wives on?
Yeah, they're here. But yeah, I mean, listen.
Wait, so he yelled at them and they left? The mob one? Who cares? I don't mean your story is bad, but I mean, maybe he's, even though he threw us under the bus for the Paris Hilton thing.
Yeah.
Threw you under the bus, he raped you.
No, I didn't care. I smashed him on Twitter and he stopped. That was where I mentioned somebody.
But that was where you were specifically saying, I have a problem with you doing this to me. Here's how I'm responding.
The only guy I mentioned who I want to notice what I'm saying about him is Sharpton, because Sharpton affects people's jobs and stuff. Like, the other celebrities are fucking mean.
Like, Opie's going on a warpath against reality stars. I don't understand it.
They really are meaningless.
What?
They're meaningless, the reality
I'm not doing anything.
Roland, will the Kardashians do the Opie and Anthony
I don't
show?
want that. I could care less.
Why? They'd be great guests.
Fuck them.
Okay, that's one no, Jimmy.
I would take them. Why not?
That's
They're
one
nice
yes.
people. I love the Kardashians. We met them, Sam and I. They're super nice.
Yeah, I've met.
But they're
The
also,
ones I've met have been very nice.
they're
I've met all of them
extremely
except for Kim.
boring.
No, they're
I'm
pretty.
not playing into their bullshit.
They're fun though.
I did
No,
a
they're
one
not
question
fun.
with Kim, and she was very receptive and nice.
I didn't even know you were talking to her. She's dumb.
She knew I was talking
Yeah,
to her.
Courtney, Chloe, they're very nice. Like, how are you? What do you guys need? They did whatever. They're
They
super
were very
nice.
friendly when I did Leno with them. The mother, Bruce Jenner, and Chloe were
You know
very
what?
pleasant.
No, all right.
Very good looking.
Even Kris Jenner, she's super nice too.
She was nice.
They're a nice family.
Who's...
Now, what are we doing on Twitter?
You talk. It's your show. I'm doing shit.
Well, you're mumbling. I want to know what is the
I'm
mumbling.
trying to figure some shit out.
How do you pick up line 1?
Line 1?
Yeah. Nick in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, how you doing, guys?
How's it going, Nick?
All right, buddy.
Are you going to give away Snooki's perfume? I could give it to my wife for Valentine's Day.
That would be really nice.
Are we giving it away?
What?
The perfume? Or
Why
you
not?
Oh
keeping it?
no, they only sent one, so they're passing it around. They're saying there's more later.
Oh, they sent one for the whole
They
platform?
took it?
Well, I had to give it to the others because they only sent one. They sent more later.
Nick, you're not getting the perfume.
The postal sister only sent one by accident. So.
Sorry about that, buddy.
But we do have Blu-rays.
Oh, wait.
We do have Blu-rays. We have that Justin Timberlake one.
You want a Blu-ray?
Oh, yeah, I'd love that.
Okay, can I give him, Roland, what Blu-ray should I give him? Let's give him the Jack Black one.
Yeah.
What is it?
Shit, I forgot the name of it.
Oh, Jack Black Blu-ray? Oh, I'm
Jack Black and Steve Martin.
And Owen Wilson.
Oh, God, that was a bomb, that movie.
All right, you're
the Bird Watcher movie?
Yeah, that's it.
What's it called?
We're trashing celebrities right now.
Do you remember what the
Why'd you
movie's called?
go after Jimmy?
The difference is this.
He's trashing them.
I trash celebrities all the
And
time.
they have publicists.
No, but he's trashing the movie. He's
Same
not,
thing.
He's not saying...
I'm trashing them, and I'll trash them on Twitter, too.
Right.
But I don't tap them and go, hey.
Yeah. Hey,
I'll bring
Steve
you
Martin,
the-
did you hear me? Did you
And
hear
that's
me?
why, by the way, I'll attack people who bash me and mention me,
Yeah.
but I never search my name. If someone bashes Jim Norton, that's the difference. And they don't mention me, they're not talking to me, so they
Right.
can say what they want. It's only when they are addressing me that it bothers me, or I'll send them a private message and block them. But if they're not talking to me, if they just write Jim Norton as a name, then they're not meaning for me to hear it. I don't go out. You understand that? To me, there's a weird difference with that.
And Opie, it does seem sometimes like your goal is to hurt feelings.
You think?
See what I'm saying?
You think?
Why would you want to go out of your way to hurt someone's feelings?
Because I had a shitty childhood.
And so you want to take that out on Snooki.
No, she's cool. We're good. Remember?
Okay, so
You're making it bad.
Who gets the venom next?
Nobody.
Kim Kardashian?
Oh, nobody, Sam. Nobody.
Nobody.
All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to go home. I have to drop something that resembles a small barrel
Okay.
out of my anus.
Have a good day, Jim.
Thank you, guys.
And have a pleasant shit.
Bye, Junior.
Bye, boys.
All right. Kenny, I'll be right down. I'm just trying to...
Nick, I'm putting you on
get
hold
outta
so the
here.
interns can take your name. Oh, you got him?
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. There you go. You're
You
on
hung
hold.
up on him.
You're on hold
I should
there.
have. Why? This.
All right.
You see, he had
Our-
just won a shitty
Our
movie
staff
on
will take
Blu-ray.
care of you. Thank you.
You
Thanks
hung
for
up on the
calling.
guy. He just won a movie, and now he doesn't get it because of your prank.
I wish I knew how the Snooki thing started.
How it started?
Probably because you didn't do our show and I got mad.
No, it was probably just because you saw her on TV and decided to be evil. What's going on today?
Okay. All right. Just getting us a little press because no one else gets press around here for us.
What kind of press?
She denied being pregnant. It's a huge story.
You want me to get the web team to put that video up?
Yeah, we probably should do that.
All right. I'll contact the web team. Look at all these movies. The guy Opie hung up on the. Is that Nick again?
Does the
publicist that works for SiriusXM realize that's a big story and they should get that out immediately?
I don't think they heard the show.
Radar Online is, like it or not, a huge website for celebrity gossip.
Yeah, we're pulling it.
And they have a story that says that Snooki is going to announced that she's pregnant. We had Snooki on. We asked her flat out, and she laughed at the accusation and says it's not true.
Very simple YouTube.
So that means
Snooki
someone from
responds.
upstairs should be running down here to get the audio if they were doing their job.
You're online too for tips.
What?
TMZ uses it too.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see anybody running.
Well, how about we get the audio to TMZ? That's big. I'm telling you.
Right there's the one, the publicist for the show. I think.
They'll pick up on it immediately. That's big.
The second she said that, I sent it to our PR department.
Right.
They have the audio.
Yeah. Brown nose.
I just want to make.
But they said by March 1st they're going to release it.
Nose.
Huh? But they said by March 1st they'll release it. Hey-o.
Oh, I get it, because they take forever.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I did the shit.
They had it the second it happened, so.
So that way.
Snooki should have brought up the problem right away. It would have gave us more time to smooth things over.
It's Snooki's fault.
Yeah.
It's Snooki's fault that you trashed her.
I think I got mad because I met her at a Jets game and she was like, fuck yeah. All right.
Well, maybe.
I asked for a picture because of Vinny. Vinny goes, hey, you want to meet Snooki? And they were close. Me and Vinny hit it off. I go, yeah, absolutely. I'm a fan of the show. This was way before I think I was tweeting shit.
Okay.
And I walked over and she's like, fine.
And she's just having a bad day. You've never had a bad day.
So
with a
didn't
fan?
want a picture with me that day.
You never.
And honestly, she doesn't know. She didn't know who I was.
Why would she?
So she was just annoyed. I'm like, okay, fine.
You hadn't tweeted her yet.
Huh?
You hadn't tweeted her yet.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Well,
Sam,
yeah.
I didn't do shit.
Well, you did. Yes, you did.
No.
You smoothed things over a little bit.
I'm good.
It seems like you're good right now.
It's these assholes on Twitter that are going to fuck me all over again.
Well, it's not their fault that you tweeted the stuff in the first place. You got to take a little personal responsibility
I
here.
figure it just evaporates eventually. I didn't realize that shit stays out there.
That's the thing about the internet. Nobody ever says it just evaporates. Everybody says it's permanent.
No, it's going to evaporate.
The internet is written in ink, my friend.
What if I just have
Sharpie ink, not Papermate?
What if I have loving tweets to Snooki all day long?
Then it will...
I tried to say, "Can I tweet I love you?" And she goes, "Whoa, that's a little too much."
She gave it back to you a little bit.
Yeah, but you can love something without, you know.
Well, okay. Is that sex in the butt?
Well,
I love yogurt.
You're not going to have sex with
I'm not going to have sex with yogurt.
Eric loves pizza. Oh,
Eric loves pizza. Doesn't mean he's having sex with the pizza.
He's fucked
right?
a pizza
How do you
before.
know? So why couldn't she understand that concept?
Eric's fucked a pizza before, I'm sure.
No, that is not true. You're just stating
No,
that.
I wouldn't have
Maybe
sex
you're right.
with Snooki.
You wouldn't? Why not?
I promised I wouldn't talk bad about her after she left.
I would have today and then just explained it to Jess later.
And also not Colin Kane. Hilarious on Twitter.
Okay, see, that's more evil. Roland is evil to Colin Kane.
Not Colin Kane, though, on Twitter. I love him.
So is this a guy who made a fake comedian Colin Kane who's done the show?
But not Colin Kane's the best.
You like him?
Does he tweet, like, actually funny things?
Oh, why is everybody jumping on the Colin Kane bandwagon now? You guys hate him.
Are you taking requests?
No, I'm not taking it. Not from
Okay,
you.
Then I'm leaving.
Fuck out of here. Am I taking requests? Was that Nick that called in before? Did Nick call back? Did you take that call?
No. He hasn't called back.
Yes, he did.
He got hung up on. Well, he probably didn't really want the prize. Let me see those Blu-rays. I don't know if I'm actually going to give these away today or not. I'm tired of giving things away every day. Like, why don't
we did get his info.
You did?
Yeah, he did call back. So we got his info.
Who didn't give you that information?
Eric, the intern.
Oh, Eric, the intern. This guy's got to get on the ball. Mike, your name's Mike, right?
Yep.
Mike, the intern. I don't know if you were listening to the after show yesterday. Eric, the intern, is so far not doing great. And that's good news for you, because it gives you a lot of room to leapfrog him right now, get the lead, because neither of you two are going to beat Sal. But you can get the lead on Eric, the intern, and then get ahead that way.
Yeah, I was listening yesterday.
It's a competition. You understand that, right?
I know, yeah.
I mean, that's life.
But not beating Sal.
You know, it's not going to happen.
No.
Sal, you understand that, right? You're kind of, you're placed out of competition.
Yeah.
You're in a different division.
I don't like talking
this is,
like that.
Like the new interns are like Little League, and you're like, I'm already in the farm system on my way up to the big league, son. Who are you playing with? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas like you, Mike, you got to get up, and I think you can defeat Eric, the intern, not E-Rock.
No.
E-Rock's in the big leagues,
right?
So,
yeah.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
What's up, Jason?
Yes.
You're on the After Opie and Anthony live show.
Did a good job, Sam. I like the show.
Thank you very much.
Hey, I just wanted to know, what was the name of that perfume there that Snooki was fighting?
Was it just called Snooki?
Yeah, Snooki.
Snooki.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Get yourself some.
Sam, well, you have a good day, there, Chief.
You too, Jason, and get yourself some bronzer too. Everybody can afford to be a little bit darker. By the way, I want everybody to listen up and stop what they're doing right now. Go online to IHateStevenSinger.com
and get Snooki.
No, he doesn't have Snooki. He just has jewelry. You can get one of Steven Singer's newest premium colored gold dip roses. As a matter of fact, this is the type of gift that Opie needs to get for Snooki to try to smooth things over a little more after all the cyberbullying. Exactly. Gold dip roses. Do it now or risk missing the boat. Metaphorically speaking, of course. The newest colors always sell out first. Steven's made plenty of Valentine's Day gold-dipped red roses. And, of course, the classic 24-karat gold-dip rose. But new colors, like the green apple rose, the royal sapphire rose, those always sell out because people collect them, and they like to build a bouquet of all the different colors. Be smart. Order now. Take advantage of Steven's free shipping, and you can have your order shipped to arrive just before Valentine's Day, or just get it now and be ready to wow her. You can even write your own personal message of love enclosed on the gift card. As a matter of fact, each rose comes in a beautiful gold gift box that makes a very special presentation. Steven includes the history of the rose as a symbol of your love. That's right. If you buy regular flowers, they're nice. Like everybody loves regular flowers, but they die within a week. The 24-karat gold dip roses last a lifetime, all for just $69. It's so easy. Order your roses online at IHateStevenSinger.com or call 1-888-I-HATE-StevenSinger and have a personal shopper assist you. This is the #1 Valentine's gift. What an exciting time. What an exciting time to be alive.
In case you don't remember, when Opie met Snooki at the Jets game, the photo's back up on our Facebook, Opie and Anthony.
Good. And can you get any confirmation? I guess it'd be a lot, but do you have any idea if he was tweeting Snooki before the photo?
I don't believe so.
You think he's telling the truth? I don't believe him.
No, I don't think he was before the photo.
Well, yeah, but he's not like he's searching for a reason. But Opie's history is that he just tweets celebrities that he's annoyed with on television and says nasty things to them. He doesn't have to have an actual personal reason.
Yeah, well, I know you find it upsetting when he trashes Kim Kardashian.
Well, why would he?
Because you and her have a nice rapport on Twitter.
Well, I try to say some nice things to her every now and then. I think some people deserve some support. And, as I said yesterday, when you put positive energy out into the universe,
you get it back.
It comes back tenfold, sex man. When you put out negative energy, that shit comes back 20-fold.
Is it almost like paying it forward?
It's paying it forward is exactly what it is. And people don't realize if they put out this positive energy, that's what they'll get back. If they keep putting out negativity, that's all that's going to breed from that. Nobody ever found positivity in the negativity. It doesn't happen.
I'm not happy he's going after Christina Aguilera now.
You still like Christina Aguilera?
Yeah.
She's gained a lot of weight.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't bother you much.
Nope.
You're okay with it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it bother you, though, knowing, like, if you somehow managed to get your slimy little hands on Christina Aguilera, wouldn't it bother you knowing that her exes had the good version? Like, had the... What are you doing over there? Fred, get these guys in check. What's going on?
Sam, I apologize.
Hang on. I got to talk to Opie. Opie.
You guys sound so pathetic. Me and Kenny are driving home, and you just sound like losers.
Why?
Because Kim Kardashian, Sam, is never going to have sex with you.
You don't know.
You're buying right into what she's all about. That's why she was never able to officially get married, because she realized it affected her brand, because her brand depends on the fact that every guy out there wants to have sex with her.
But just because every guy wants to doesn't mean... Go ahead.
When you realize how ridiculous that is, that she'll never have sex with you, then it's so much easier to hate on her.
But why would you hate on her? She hasn't actually done anything to you.
She hasn't done anything. You're right.
But why don't you just let her just do her little TV show and live her life in a nice way?
Why? Because there are people way more talented than her that don't get any exposure or airtime.
Well, maybe they're not hustling. Kim Kardashian is a hustler.
What does Kim Kardashian do?
Well,
What is her talent?
She looks fantastic.
She looks good. She used to look way better.
I don't know. I still think she looks fantastic, but
Next time you see her smile, look closely. The Botox is freezing parts of her face off, which is making it creepy when she smiles.
I have noticed that she's starting to look more and more like her face is starting to take the shape more and more of her mother's face, which is obviously Botox and certain cosmetic surgeries.
Which is puffy, and if she continues down that road, she's going to look like a bunch of other celebrities that look like Muppets.
It could happen, but I'm not worried about the future. I'm worried about the present. And right now, she doesn't look like any Muppet.
You're a brown noser, Sam.
To what, Kim Kardashian?
Yeah.
Why would I brown nose Kim Kardashian? She's not listening.
You love her.
I think she's great.
Because you think there's a possibility that you could have sex with her.
Well, I certainly wouldn't do anything to make the possibility less.
And that is her talent, to make, average guys like ourselves think they have a shot if the opportunity was right.
Well, what if the opportunity was right?
That's my point. There's never going to be an opportunity when it's right.
I did the one-question interview with her, and there was sort of she made eye contact with me, and it was pleasant.
And I really wish Snooki brought it up earlier than she did, because I'm confused by her. I think Anthony made a really good point that how she's portrayed on the show, being drunk all the time. She shows her pussy in clubs.
Yeah.
And then she wants respect, and she's surprised when people take these shots on Twitter.
Yeah, I think there is a certain thing where she did this just to get the attention, and then it's one of those things where people do negative things to get negative attention and don't realize that it's not the same as getting positive attention.
What do we know about Snooki? The reason why Snooki is famous, and believe it or not, I respect her because she is trying to change her ways and she's trying to reinvent herself. So I absolutely respect her. But we know Snooki because she was drunk for most of the Jersey Shore shows that we saw. Obviously, there's downtime, but that's all they showed was her getting drunk and kind of flashing and being kind of loose.
Well, she became a breakout star because she got completely fucked up on the very first episode.
Right, and she continued to get fucked up a lot on shows after that.
I mean, that's the cost. She should know, though, that that's just the cost of doing the show. Like, the Jersey Shore is just that's what the show is. So if you want to get fame off of being on the show, that's what it has to be.
Then she can't get mad if she's famous for being a drunk slob, and then we kind of pointed out on Twitter.
Yeah, but you went a step further and said that, you wanted her to drink herself to death so that all stupid whores would... I think you did do shit.
I didn't do shit that time.
I think you did. I understand the justification, but you take it a couple levels up, because once you've justified it, you feel like you have carte blanche.
Yeah, but why sort of go for it? If you're going to go for it, you should go for it.
You're a whole 9 yards guy.
Absolutely. Why tap, tap, tap when you can throw a left hook?
Well, I guess because you want people to not think you're a horrible person.
I don't care if people think I'm a horrible person on the radio. I could give a fuck.
Or on Twitter.
Or on Twitter, because that's not real life either.
No.
If people in my real life saw I was a horrible person, that would be very bothersome.
Well, why don't you bring the real life person to the radio? Why don't you do what me and Eric were just discussing about sending out those positive vibes and letting the positivity feed the positivity?
Well, I got the positive vibes. Oh, yeah. I got those positive vibes.
It does sound like that, but...
I absolutely do. Kenny, tell him. He does. See? That was convincing.
Yeah, I mean, Kenny sounds very happy. All right. Well.
If you want a real answer, over the last 2 years, I've added a little more softness to my delivery on the air.
I think so, but then
I've discussed some serious topics and maybe showed a little bit of my heart and a little bit of my soul.
But then just as you say, just as you show some softness... Yes, you did. Just as you show some softness and soul on the air, you go on Twitter and say horrible disgraceful things about people like Kim Kardashian and Snooki and make YouTube videos about how awful Jwoww's face is?
Well, no. I said I can't wait to get home and put that video on private, by the way.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, look, it's a reunion show, and, you know, if you slow down Jwoww, it looked a little weird, that's all.
That's in the Google Trends right now, too.
That video, Eric
Not
says,
the trends, the searches.
Oh, boy.
It was a new... It was a new bit idea that maybe didn't take off. I wanted to do a whole series of slow-mo videos of celebrities.
Well, now you have a choice to make. Are you going to privatize the video, or are you going to take advantage of this discussion and retweet it?
Let it ride.
Let it ride.
If you put in Opie and Jwoww, that's the first thing that pops up.
Oh, no.
What's going on with the Google search?
If you put in Opie and Jwoww, Eric just said, the first thing that comes up is the video.
Yeah, but me and her are good. We're good.
I don't know if she's seen the video. Like, that's a hurtful thing. I did love, though, that she once again brought up that Steve C. drove her insane with the text messages.
I know. I think we could get along with the Jwoww.
I think you could get along with Snooki, too, if you would just let her live her life.
No, I'm confused by the Snooki. I don't know what's going on there.
Well, you said nasty things. I think that's the crux.
I don't remember saying nasty things.
Eric, what was one of the nasty things he said? He doesn't remember.
That this smokestack coming out of the street is Snooki's vagina cooling off.
Do you remember that?
That's comedy. Oh, my God, that's comedy.
Yeah, but it's comedy with an at mention to Snooki. Like, if somebody makes a really good joke about me and they at mention me, I don't laugh. I get my feelings hurt.
But that's comedy.
I don't like it.
And then you block them.
I don't really block people anymore. I let them have it. I don't care.
You know that I've never blocked a person?
That's bullshit. That's complete horseshit.
I've never blocked a person on Twitter. Isn't that amazing?
That's most of the breaks.
I'm the only one on Twitter that has never blocked anyone.
You're lying. You're lying about that.
No, Kenny.
I don't do Twitter, GH. I'm sorry. I have 6,000 fans on Facebook.
You sure do, Kenny. You sure do.
Thank you to the 6,000 people that like me.
How can they get to your Facebook?
Hey, E-Rock.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
You got to send me the audio clip of Snooki denying the pregnancy rumors. But I think that story has legs today.
Will do.
And then I'm going to tweet it on Opie Radio.
Oh, boy. Are you plugging, or are you going to pretend you're too bashful to accept the plugs?
No, I wasn't plugging there. It was just needed info that I had to get out there.
I'll tell you this. The Shorty Awards are going crazy. I'm still #1. Anthony's still #1. Let's make Opie the #1 YouTube star on the Shorty Awards at Opie Radio.
No, I'm right where I want to be, right out of the running. I'm just out of the running. That's a perfect spot for me right now.
Opie, I just got a text from somebody that you know, a female, that says, "You are not a positive person, you shit-stirring little worm."
Do I know this person?
Yes, you do. You know them well. Very well. Probably better... Huh?
Do I live with this person?
Yep. Yes, you do. And she's got me all wrong. Listen, mystery texter, what you don't understand is this is the Sam Roberts on the air, okay? My Sam Roberts in my personal life, that is a very positive, warm, loving person.
See, Sam, you don't know where your bread is buttered. You don't know where your bread is buttered. I'll try that again because I fucked up the first time.
It's okay.
You really don't know. You don't know who gave you your big break.
I know.
You're too big for your britches.
I know who gave me my big break, and I will always be thankful that I met E-Rock.
E-Rock?
Yes. He's been the one who supported me this whole time.
E-Rock, me and you are good these days, right?
Very good.
Yeah, but E-Rock, you know what E-Rock said to me? I said, so what happened with you and Opie's relationship that it went down? And he said, actually, my relationship with Opie has never been better. And I said, really? And he goes, yeah, because I never see him anymore.
That makes me so happy.
It is funny.
By the way, you might want to talk to Mars.
Why?
He was the only one that noticed that I shaved down the beard today.
Oh, yeah, you. I didn't notice that until you said something to me during one of the breaks. You did trim down your beard. Because it's It's still big. Your beard is still significant.
It is?
I think so.
Well, Mars had to mention as soon as he saw me this morning, and I did take note of the brown nosing that occurred.
Does Mars not realize that the skills that you look for in a friend do not include desperation?
I've been doing radio with Ant for 17 years. He didn't even notice.
He didn't.
Until someone else brought it up late in the show during a commercial break.
Oh, that's funny.
And he goes, wow, that so proves I'm not gay.
Which directly implies that Mars is indeed a homosexual.
It was absolutely the first thing he said to me this morning.
That is so weird. Mars just gives out these weird vibes. I don't understand what his problem is.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could be friends with him.
I wouldn't. I mean, I think Mars is like the next big... Like, Mars is a legal issue, I think.
Really?
I think Mars is a guy you invite into your life, and then when things start to cool out, like they did with you and Eric, he would get very emotional, possibly violent, and things like that. Plus, you know the stories of Mars's family and the child touching. You don't want that around your kid.
Of course not. This is what I do, Sam, because you say how I don't have a heart or a soul.
That's right.
Is E-Rock there?
E-Rock's there.
E-Rock.
Yeah.
Guess what my son looks at every single day, at least 2 or 3 times?
Should I go with the good or the bad answer? I'll say the thing I gave him for Christmas.
Absolutely. Signed by Jason Segel. It's the Muppets poster. And every day, me and my son, I go, where's Miss Piggy? And he points to Miss Piggy. Where's Kermit? He points to Kermit. Where's Walter? He points to Walter.
See, it's a learning tool.
Who's Walter?
Where's Animal? He points to Animal.
Walter's the new
Where's
Muppet.
Gonzo? He points to Gonzo. Where's Beaker? He points to Beaker.
Yeah, but he's a year and a half. He could point to the wall twice a day.
Where's the Swedish Chef? He points to the Swedish Chef. He knows the characters of the Muppets, and he loves the poster that E-Rock got him for Christmas.
Good. I'm glad it's educational.
Have a nice day, guys. Have a nice day. Bye, Kenny.
Goodbye, TH. Have a nice day, too.
I appreciate it. Blowjob.
Why is everyone depressed now?
He just said, I appreciate the blowjob.
Well, that's why Kenny was quiet.
Because
he soothes me on the way home.
He had his mouth full of Opie dick?
While driving?
Is Opie still there, or is it just Kenny?
Opie left.
Kenny?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Sam. I'm really looking forward to Sunday and hearing your new show. Does the O&A audience know about it?
Well, I hope so, because we're going to be live right before the Super Bowl this Sunday.
Well, you can't be that. A pre-show, pre-game Sam Roberts.
That's right. And hopefully I'll have some people on the air that know something about football, so you'll be able to listen to that. We'll be talking about the Super Bowl all day, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Sunday, Eastern.
I'm sure that'll be a great show.
Now, Kenny, is it true that you blow Opie in the car?
Define blow.
You suck his penis with your mouth.
What do you think?
I think no, because you're driving, so I don't see how it's possible.
You're very astute.
What do you got planned for the rest of the day?
Well, I'm currently southbound.
Oh, traffic report.
The Lincoln Tunnel. And in New York City, things are shaping up. It was raining this morning, but now the skies are clear.
Okay, and how about in the rest of the world, since we're national?
You know me, I only have tunnel vision.
Is that because you're headed towards the tunnel?
Yeah.
That's very clever.
And, I'm not very well versed on things.
I've noticed. How's the traffic?
The traffic is moving. It's flowing very nicely so far.
Where?
I'm coming across, the thing.
Oh, okay. And how about some of the other things? Like, how are the bridges and tunnels looking?
I wouldn't know, Sam. I'm only on one street at a time.
I thought you were going to give a traffic report. Are you feeling okay? We found out earlier on the show that Don Cornelius was found dead, apparently of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Were you a Soul Train fan growing up, Kenny?
Didn't that come on like every Saturday morning?
I think it did. I think it did.
I used to flip right over that channel.
You didn't watch it.
No, Sam.
What are you getting mad at me for? So the Don Cornelius thing is not affecting you much today?
No, I'm sad for Don Cornelius. Anybody, he took his own life.
You don't have to be sad for him. He's not feeling any pain anymore.
That's a tragedy. He took his own life.
Yeah, it is a tragedy. It's unfortunate that, he couldn't have found something. Now, Kenny, we've been giving some stuff away. Would you like a Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy of the movie In Time with Amanda Seyfried and Justin Timberlake?
Why would you give it to me? Why don't you give it to somebody who's worthy?
I think you're worthy.
Well, I appreciate that sentiment, but, give it to a listener who has to pay $15 a month for a subscription.
You don't think it's worth it? The 15, I mean.
I don't want that movie.
All right, so I won't give it to you then. We'll put it back in the prize pile.
Yeah, what else you got to offer?
All I got is the other Blu-ray, which is The Big Year. It's the one with Jack Black, Steve Martin, and Owen Wilson.
Holy shit, what a triple threat.
I'm sorry, the prize pile isn't what it has been.
Yeah.
What do you think of the new interns?
Well, one of them disappointed me this morning.
Which one?
I'll let him come forward if he wants to.
Was it Eric? Just tell me this, was he under or over 30?
Sam.
Yeah?
No explanation is needed.
Well, a little bit. We want to bring the listeners in a little bit, don't we?
Yeah, but you just did.
Well, which intern was it? Because I've been having some trouble with Eric, the intern.
Really? What are your problems with him?
Well, he's doing okay, and it's his first day, or it's his first couple weeks or whatever, so he's trying his best, and he's not a bad intern whatsoever. But, I tried to give away a CD on the air, and he didn't write down the address, and then, I tried to give away some books, and he's sending out the wrong books to the wrong people, and it's like, I feel for the fans. I feel for the listeners. That's what I'm here for. So when, the intern is screwing up all the prize giveaways, what am I left to do?
Yeah, that kid is very lackluster.
You find him to be so.
Yeah.
Luckily, he's got plenty of time for improvement.
Yeah, and the big one I don't even comprehend.
Who, Mike?
I don't even know if that's his name.
Why do you not comprehend him?
Because, he shouldn't work for free.
Oh, because he's of a certain age?
Yeah, doesn't he have responsibilities?
Yeah, but we've had older interns before. Remember that guy who came in here? He was 40 years old and had kids and everything?
Yeah, the little rotund guy?
Yeah, one time we made him we made him wear a horse mask for the duration of the show while he sat at a computer trying to do work.
What was his name?
Scott.
Yeah, that guy was a nice guy, and he was a go-getter.
Well, this is his first week or second week or whatever. You can't, expect the world of the guy. You got to let him, he's on you got to give him a bit of a learning curve.
Yeah, no, I don't expect anything from those guys. I deal with Sal.
Sal's a good intern.
Yeah, Sal, he's got a proven track record.
Eric just came in here, the intern. Kenny said you're a little lackluster so far?
I hope that's not the perception, but I don't know. I always try to keep myself busy, and
going forward? What does that tell you?
That I'm perceived as lackluster.
Well, just Kenny's observations.
I don't know. Anything he needs, I'm willing to do, and I always try to keep myself busy. If there's nothing for me to do, I ask the next guy, and
that's a good attitude.
Yeah, anything I could. I'm not just gonna sit around,
Good.
Yeah.
Some other interns have. I don't like those guys.
No, well, I'm here to learn too.
I don't dislike you.
Thank you. That's good. That's
The other ones I've disliked.
Okay.
Because they don't do anything.
That's good.
Mike, I don't dislike you either, for the record.
Nice.
Kenny, do you see growing room though? They're new, so you gotta. Lackluster is lackluster, but they're brand new.
I wish them all the best.
You do.
Thank you, sir.
That's good.
Yeah.
Is Kenny somebody that you guys look up to? You want to make sure you impress him? You want to be in his good graces all the time? Because Kenny, Club Soda Kenny is a very difficult man to stay in his good graces and maintain that. I don't know if you've heard it, but Troy, at one point he was in Kenny's good graces, and now he feels like he isn't. And Kenny refuses to explain why that is, because that's Kenny. That's his prerogative.
I have all the respect in the world for Kenny.
You do?
Yes.
Yes, as do I.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
You just want to improve. Kenny, does that make you feel good?
You know, if they mean it, we'll see.
And only time will tell if they mean it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen, we gotta wrap up because Ron and Fez are going to come up next. Kenny, you should tune in, as all the listeners should. Ron and Fez will be another enjoyable show today. Do you listen to Ron and Fez sometimes on the drive home?
Yes, I love Ron Bennington.
And
what?
Fez Watley?
Yes, Fez is a nice man also.
All right, well, if that's not a ringing endorsement, I don't know what is. Tune in for Ron and Fez. That's coming up next, and we will be back with more after Opie and Anthony Live and O&A tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.
The Opie and Anthony show is now over. For real this time. Check out the O&A show on Facebook at facebook.com/Opie and Anthony. And catch Opie and Anthony live Monday through Friday from 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern. Ron and Fez are next.
Hey.